rocking it here. Kickoff is out of bounds. The game is on like Donkey Kong. And guys, I'm repping the 20th year anniversary of Emmitt Smith breaking that record. But guess what? I've been having this for 30 years right here, guys. You can see the cracks in it. You can see the silver. That's the 80s, 90s style, right? Early 90s.
It's the blood.
This was, other than my Danny White jersey when I was like 6 years old, this was my official true jersey. This was like 30-something years old, guys, so it is repping that navy blue, silver, and star. We got the navy blues on. Daxon shotgun. We're throwing the ball first play. High pass, but Gallup catches it for about a 4-yard gain. So that's the way I'm repping it, baby. Who are you repping?
Representing the L, the B, the E, the D. You know.
The defense, I got the offense, the run game. Let's go.
I'm not just trying to be cool and wearing sunglasses indoors. I got migraine coming on. So this was the... You might see me popping off stream a little bit.
Now 2nd and 6, and we run Pollard up the gut there, little RPO look or.
Oh, yeah, it's like 2-3 yards though.
No, that's a good chunk of yards there. In the sense that now we're on a 3rd and 2 or something like this.
Yep.
And that should be a makeable 3rd and 2. Ooh, let me do that. There it goes.
By the way, something to kind of keep in mind though, because Jerry made a little pregame comment, basically just saying that you might not see Tony Pollard much in the first half.
We just got 2 snaps from Pollard and a first down and more from Pollard. Almost breaks it, guys. I mean, a pull down away from going all the way. Guys, and again, we passed first down, got like 4 yards, ran on 2nd down, got 4 yards, ran on 3rd down, got like 6 yards. We got to keep fucking running. Now, yes, we're going to throw the ball a little bit here and there. You got to focus on running. We're throwing the first down. Dak rolls out, throws it to Dalton Schultz. Nice play.
Almost gets the first. It's all right. We got like 8 yards.
A yard short, yeah. It's 1 yard to go.
Oh. 9 yards, by the way. And something else to keep in mind, the final pregame news that we had to touch on, guys. Guess what's open for the first time all season? AT&T Stadium roof. So, just saying, it's the first time it's open all season. It's a nice, brisk 65 degrees in Dallas.
Nice.
So
Jerry's saving some money on electricity. Here's a little run. Fake outside, misdirection. But Tony Pollard gets gobbled up for a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody missed their block or they just took too long to
develop. That was horrible right there. It was not, someone obviously missed their block.
Damn, 3rd and 1 to 3rd.
They try to use misdirection there, try to go to the left, and then they go back to the right, but the Bears figure it out. Man, who broke that? It's right there. Zach Martin's guy. No, Terrence Steele's guy.
Yeah, no, it
broke through, and Connor McGovern's guy broke through. Now we're in 3rd and 6.
So now we have to pass.
Yeah, and by the way, are we in our white bottoms? Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to be in the silver. It's incredible how they change things. 3rd and 6, shotgun. They're blitzing. Quick throw, low catch. First down. That's Michael Gallup. And by the way,
way to go.
We needed to see more Gallup. We got more Gallup. We got 2 plays of Gallup here, and the only 2 passes we've had, right? They both gone to Gallup.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, we only have 4 receivers, so it's going to be a very Michael Gallup, and I think Dalton Schultz heavy day. Those are the guys that we lean on.
You know what this is?
Yeah, that's the blood. This
is a special mix. You get something special in here to add to a flag.
Son of a biscuit eating bulldog.
They threw it right at our huddle. This is going to be too many men. 12 men on the field for the Cowboys, like a bunch of schmucks. Get a first down, get a fucking penalty. Go back 5 yards. It's 1st and 15 now.
The Brad Rogers refereeing crew, by the way. I don't really know anything.
I think that, listen, almost every refereeing crew sucks against us. They always go against us. Either way, I don't know. I missed that this week. 1st and 15. Time to drink some Bears blood. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, I'm going to do some shout-outs here in the chat again in just a moment.
Has a little kick to it.
We do run this time.
Big hole. He's gone. 15, 16, 17-yard run for Tony Pollard. That's why I wore this. The running game. No Zeke, no problem. Run the goddamn ball. This is Emmitt Smith's historic all-time leading rushing fucking passing Walter Payton weekend. Let's get this big win.
Zeke is probably pissed as hell that out of all the games he misses, it's the one game where he had the chance to really tear it up on the field against this Bears
That's
team.
why we need to run. He just ran over Eddie Jackson. I was like 16, 17. We did the simulation. We just had run after run after run. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. Here's play action. I like that. Dumps it back down to Tony Pollard. We saw that.
20. 15 yards again.
15-yard reception. Everything, every yard is Gallup and Pollard.
Is this a good time to talk about our bold predictions from last night real quick?
Go ahead, speak on it.
My bold prediction, and I said it, I even said it, I'm like, the simulation got me a little hyped here because I think Tony Pollard is going to have 200 yards combined, rushing in the air.
That's called yards from scrimmage.
Yes.
And yards from scrimmage, receiving, running, and you're seeing him do both. He's got about, 30 yards on the ground, 26 yards rushing, 16 receiving. And he ain't done. This is just the first drive. On the 15-yard line, 1st and 10, running to the left. He gets right. Oh, look, Malik Davis with an 8-yard run. Guys, I can run behind this Cowboy offense against this Bears defense because they are one of the they are worse than us at stopping the run. Hence, why you got to run a lot in this game.
Something else I noticed too that I really liked is a pretty up tempo as well. Where a couple of those plays,
a couple of the plays that we did when it came to 3rd and 2 and 3rd and 1, both those plays we went right up the line of scrimmage. So the Cowboys are kind of trying to keep the pressure, keep the Bears kind of a little confused.
And again, it took 5 minutes off the clock already.
2nd and 2, got motion there, running to the left, play action, bootleg.
Dak
He's got to run it. He's going second level. He overthrows it and Gallup. That could have ran it to the outside there. 3rd and 2, though, he wants to live for another day. Himself not getting hit, and also
that's one of those cases where
he missed Gallup. That was a touchdown.
I know I'm not too. I don't want to say I'm not mad or anything. I'm just saying I understand why he didn't run in that moment. Is what I'm saying.
We need to get this first down. That's 2 points. That's a touchdown. Bad pass. Dak said it's him.
I know, it was
Dak
him.
fucked up there. And does he cost us 4 points?
Now the question is on this 3rd and 2, do we run? Because
just like in our simulation, we're back in a shotgun. Here we go. A little trickery there. Dak's running.
Dak keeps
He's got it. Touchdown. Touchdown, Dak Prescott. Booyah.
The run game.
Doesn't matter who's wearing the number.
Everyone
no matter if it's 20, if it's 34, if it's 4, if it's 22.
Call your grandma to start at the running back of the Dallas Cowboys.
Just like that, we're up 6-0.
Guys, easy money.
Opening drive, touchdown. Open the game. That's goddamn right. We're slow starting. Today, we mean business. 6-0, and we'll go for that extra point here. Dak with a touchdown. Great play there. Kellen Moore using the run game a little bit.
By the way, we also didn't get to mention this, but our offense did take the field first. So the fact that we were able to respond with a touchdown, that's how you win football games.
Maher makes it. The extra point, 7-0. Cowboys are up. And when you blink of an eye, we ran the clock. The defense hasn't even sniffed the field yet. Now comes the strength of our team. He gets ready to go on that field, and we're up 7-0. Now the Bears are going to try to establish the run. We get a couple stops. We get a couple scores. Game over. And I'm saying it right now. Anyways, I'll let it to you, baby. Hit the chat.
It's all good.
Great start for this Cowboy team. Great start.
Let me see. How about the motherfucking Cowboys?
How about the Cowboys? Hell yeah, the lunatic.
Also drinking and typing. So all good.
Same here.
Justin Corals, the Q-Man, said beautiful drive. Hell yeah. Stubby 1085 said all day long.
Yes,
Cat 52 said Dak touchdown. Touchdown Dak. AF said run it. Keep running it, Scorpio.
Yes.
Let me see. Good looking drive, said William Burney. Dilitic said that was for the tight end, but he fell down. So there you go.
Ferguson got tripped up, and he had to go to Gallup in the second level. Still had Gallup. It doesn't matter. Dak made it back and got it in the end zone, running in his own 2 feet. Skeptical fan dropping that $2 holler right there. Ooh. A lot of twos in the house, you know what I mean?
You know what he said?
What does skeptical say? Stay
Shades
skeptical.
of 2016 Dak. Yeah. You know why it feels that way,
down
though?
the field because we're
running.
We're trying to run the ball a little bit more, and that's the Mike McCarthy influence because we haven't seen that until after week 1 against the Bucs. Yeah. We haven't seen the switch off to this kind of runner. I don't say run heavy. It's not. Just more balanced offense, which then now you can do some more stuff under center and play action, where Dak or Cooper Rush was the best in the NFL. Dak has been like that in his career off play action, under center. And Cooper Rush, just in the 4 or 5 games, he was number 1 in the NFL off play action. Yep. Come on.
House Nelson also said, good play call, Kellen Moore.
Exactly. That was a great play call.
Credit where credit's due, although
it's scripted. These are the scripted plays.
I don't want to pop any bubbles. This was the scripted first handful of plays. Still better than some of what we've seen in the last handful of weeks.
And other scripted plays. Yeah, and by the way, this Bears blood, I started drinking it, and after that, first downs, touchdowns. Keep chugging the blood, guys. Keep chugging that Bears blood. You know it.
Larry J said, Dak Prescott said, Justin Fields can run. I'll show him who's the better runner.
You can run, but we can run better.
Richard Scotty. That's perfect, right? Doing house stuff, taking it easy, some Chinese food, watching the Cowboys.
Chill out, Retro. We got to get this win. But Eddie Pulido in the house. Moving up the board. He dropped a little earlier this week. He dropped again. A 5 on it. The $5 holla by Eddie Pulido. What did he have to say, baby?
The Dak attack is back, Ak.
Yeah. You know that.
Guess who's back?
Dak again.
Dak is back.
Woo, man. All right, so that's good. Look, Dak's hyping up everybody on the sidelines. 11 plays and 75 yards, 11 plays, 4 minutes and 42 seconds. You said
guys,
5 minutes.
Our future's so bright. I have to wear shades indoors, guys. I can't handle the heat. No, I'm fighting a migraine.
Major
guys.
migraine. She almost couldn't make it on today, guys. So she pushed herself to get on there.
It was a close call yesterday and today.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
We are pushing through. It's a matter of whether you'd be hearing me just laying on the couch dying and screaming from off screen, or whether you're hearing me here live and in action. So again, it's hard. You can't keep me down. You can't keep me from watching our Cowboys.
Away.
So
away, baby. And
plus, I can't let Mr. MCF come on over here and say
and
all sorts of wrong things incorrectly about our Dallas Cowboys. He needs me to guide him and help him. Show him the football knowledge.
You believe that? I got a bridge I can sell you. I love you, baby. Let's go.
I don't have a bridge, but I have a field.
Let's watch that field.
I got a field I can sell.
Justin Fields, we got to be watching, and the Cowboy defense must watch. Let's see what happens. Shotgun, they're not a run. They're kind of
a little play action, kind of
going deep. That's a floater. Anthony Brown, no
good
flag, no flag.
That shouldn't be a flag. Yeah, the ref was right there.
It was really strange there. That looked like it was like one of those Aaron Rodgers Hail Marys. It went so high up in the air, it came back down. It was a weird. It kind of fell out.
It ended up losing a bit of power towards the end. So you see the receiver and Noah Brown kind of have to. No, Brown.
Anthony Brown pulled them a little bit. They could have called that. I'm just gonna let you know.
Oh, no,
not even there. That too. It kind of incidental though, because he had to come back for the ball. But and Anthony Brown turned his head. But it was before he pulled away. Anthony Brown pulled his jersey, unfortunately, and luckily for us, we didn't get called.
Get in there, Tank! Come on!
Get him! Come on, Tank! We saw this yesterday in our simulator. It's a flag. It's on them.
Are you sure? Well, true. I guess where it was at, it looked like it could have been a hold.
The key is, we're in our simulation yesterday. How many times did Justin Fields break tackles from Dorrance Armstrong and other guys?
Maybe it was illegal contact now that I'm thinking about it.
Let's see.
Where the flag was thrown. That's why I'm...
Yeah, it could be contact. It could be holding. Yeah. Offensive pass interference.
There you go.
If we got that sack, there's no pass interference.
Oh, no, I don't have my tablet. Here, give me a second. Let me go grab it.
I think it's one penalty for the Cowboys already and one for the Bears.
No, we don't have any.
Yeah, we had one. Too many men on the field.
Oh, true. Oh, shit, I forgot about that one.
There's Cole Kmet. By the way, that was one. Look, there's the blocking down the field by Pettis, number 18, who thought that, again, got locked up in the middle there. They didn't have to call that, but we'll take it. 2nd and 20. They got 35 and 32. They run a fullback, an actual fullback on their team. They're sweeping outside. We got to get out there. Got to get to the outside. There we go. Great job. Who's that on the outside? I think that was
Tank, wasn't
Anthony
it?
Brown. No.
Oh,
Anthony Brown came from almost the back safety area and came out, and his job was to get to the corner. You can see him running to the corner to force the running back to slow down for a second. He did. Went back against the grain into the teeth of the defense, and the rest of the guys are waiting for the tackle. Great job. 3rd and 18. No fucking penalties for the Cowboys. No dumb fucking blown plays. No missed tackles. And let's pin these ears back and attack.
Is it just me? Is LVE wearing the green dot or something? Because I think I just saw him.
Maybe he could
calling. I'm just throwing it out there just because I saw him. It looked like he was calling plays.
He'd be him or Curse or no Hooker today. Shotgun. Cowboys are. There's Micah. He's getting held. He throws it away. Oh my God! They made a catch. I don't know how they caught that.
Please, somebody stop.
Behind.
There we go. Way to go, Fowler.
Man, Dante Fowler.
By the way, Fowler's going to also get more play time today due to some of our inactives and the kind of player shuffle we have going on.
Micah Parsons was fucking held. They're punting. It's 4th and 10. But he can't. Look at Micah coming out. They're not even showing it. Micah got in there. So fast. He was held. And, that's their left tackle, who, again, is Braxton Jones, a rookie, number 70. We should be dominating that all day long, whoever's coming. There's Turpin calling for the fair catch. It was a short punt. 30-yard line, 31-yard line. That's a good start for the Cowboys.
Not just that, but something that you brought up in the last few days, the Bears actually don't really allow, when it comes to punt returns and stuff like that, they don't really let you work your way down the field as much. Like, they tend to stop them. No?
Mostly on kickoffs.
Okay,
kickoffs. When you have their kickoff return, they make you start 25 or before that, or beyond that. So for example, was last week for the Bears game against the Patriots on Monday night, those 8 kickoffs they had or whatever it was in that game, they started on the kickoffs inside on the 20 or 27 or worse, and on every single drive, and they didn't get 1 point off those drives. So the point is, our kickoff, we got the ball, we already scored on a drive, unlike what the Patriots couldn't do last week at all against the Bears. And on top of that, the fact that we, again, now have here's a little game changer for me. The lead and now the ball back. Like, we can really make this game a real. You guys are talking about maybe a blowout, and you see I have the votes there. You guys can vote.
Everyone agrees with you as far as Micah being held. They're like his arm is completely across his chest. He was like,
but
what
you can't. But the thing is, we cannot sit here and bitch about it. We can just call it out and say, look, it happened, and then move on because the refs are going to miss some calls, and against us they miss a lot of calls. But my thing is, we have control of this fucking game right now. We have it. We have the fucking Bears by their fucking grimy necks.
Something to point out too. I gotta hit up the chat, baby. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Great points. Retro Scotty, I expect Hankins will probably get some more play time, later on in the game.
Yeah, he's number 95. If you want to keep your eyes open.
Ray Alvarez, much love. By the way, AF 1892 said I'd hold Parsons. So, sorry, there's only one holding penalty around here.
There's no penalty on that, baby.
I'm not gonna do that to your jersey. Here, let me keep going. I want to see a good drive from Kellen right here. So Larry J, Redman Arsa, let's go Cowboys. Oh, Charles Woodson picked the Cowboys to win.
5 touches for Tony Pollard, 42 yards. 1 drive. And there's a fake there, throws it out to Hendershot.
Great job following the block.
Breaks the tackle, first down.
Great. That's smart football there, guys. That was smart football there.
Yes.
Cowboy Mosh, much love for the $5 holler.
You know what to do about him.
I just want to point out the reason I say that too is just when I notice our rookies playing smart football, doing the things they got to do, he kind
of ran into his own block, but he bounced it to the outside and got the first down. Cowboys Mosh, the man with the jerseys, with the plan. Get your jerseys from him right now if you haven't yet.
Guys,
it's a throw to Dalton Schultz, just managing the passes. This does look a little bit. People say Dink and Dak, but we know Dak can hit it deep now. We know this, so let him think it's Dink and Dak. He can do that, and he can hit you deep with a play action.
Can you also point out,
we control the game.
No Noah Brown.
Right.
Maybe, less receivers,
More tight ends. More tight ends, though. You see that, right?
Thank you.
Another quick run there. We got CeeDee Lamb as the running back. First down, Cowboys. Hendershot, another first down. All 3 tight ends on the left side.
Let me go ahead and hit up the chat.
We're trips left with tight ends. But I just want to say something, baby. We got 3 tight ends, no huddle here, no running back. We have CeeDee Lamb as the running back. We're going to hit up the comments in a minute. I promise you, Mosh and Redman are.
Cowboys are doing some shit. So.
We are not stopping. We're just quick huddle, no huddle. Shotgun. They're blitzing. Quick pass. Again, to Schultz wide open. That's all we found it. This is all we got to do. We could have done this for the last 5 fucking years. And we would have been doing better than we have in the past. And we're up-tempo. They must have heard. Finally listen to MCF over here. I'm telling you. They're finally fucking listening.
I know. And again, another quick cut. Is that CeeDee Lamb again?
At running back. I'm telling you.
CeeDee Lamb again is
it's wide open, Gallup.
I mean, guys.
Another almost on the 20 already, guys. We are nonstop moving. We're nonstop moving here because we're no huddle, because we're running the ball, and because we are playing to the strengths of the offense. We just quick look. Who's open? You throw it. 10 yards, 15 yards. I don't care. 100 yards, 2 yards. Let them go forward and let them make something of it. We don't have to go for the fucking 20,000-yard fucking run every time.
Now it's a run to CeeDee Lamb.
Oof, that one didn't work too well, but he still
got a yard.
A yard, but again, it's a weird drive with CeeDee Lamb as our running back. No Tony Pollard. He's on the sideline.
It's actually not that weird when you think about it from like a general grand scheme perspective, because CeeDee Lamb is the guy that we kind of have used on some of these types of plays.
But also, he's being the running back every play. This drive.
That's what I said. That's the weird part.
And the other weird, we got Davis. Malik Davis is in there now. But the other interesting thing is these are the scripted plays. So this was part of the game plan to use a drive like this in the beginning of the game against the Bears. Using CeeDee Lamb as the running back.
You know what's funny? In those small moments is where you can see Kellen Moore, the creativeness. And this is how I understand why so many people aren't. That was just a regular basic run. But my point is that in those moments, I can see why everyone thinks in the building, that Kellen Moore is such a fucking genius, right?
Yeah, but then you see a play that's a predictable. We want to run, but you stretched it out on a 2nd and 9. Now it's 3rd and 9, no gain. What were the people saying?
By the way, I didn't even get to read it, but I'm Cowboy Monster MCF. I still haven't slept. LMFAO, let's go Cowboys.
Shit.
I got the game recorded if I fall asleep.
You will not fall asleep. This is the Cowboys, unless it's a blowout. Motion for CeeDee Lamb. Quick little RPO. That goes over the top to the end zone. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb with a touchdown, baby. Woo! With a little dance the way CeeDee's doing. Ooh, go Cowboys. Touchdown. Dak's going. See, that's the difference between Dak and Cooper Rush, guys. Dak can do so much more. Run the ball. Have a dual threat. Then throw the ball, play action, whatever it is.
Much more zip
touchdown
to the ball.
Cowboys.
I know you can use whatever technical term you want.
Bears
Dak has so much more zip to the ball. He puts the juice on it. Okay?
Ooh, guys, and that was a beautiful pass by Dak. I mean, again, nice route there to cut right into the middle of their defense. They had poor Eddie Jackson, Jaquan Brisker, the safeties I talked about yesterday. We're slicing and dicing these motherfuckers. Up 14-0.
And guys,
with control of the game, like I just said for the last 20 minutes.
5 minutes, 19 seconds left. Also, I have to give some credit out there to a lot of people in the chat.
They won't be able to score 14 points.
This is the first. This is gonna be our game. We're finally back, guys. Our offense is gonna put up more than 30 points. We're gonna do it. And we also had some discussions about, can we do it without Zeke? Even Tony Pollard, even with everything, just, will we be able to find that type of kind of offensive maneuvering? And hey, I like the maneuvers.
Listen, I'm going to say this. We got to keep in mind, just keep this in mind. These are scripted plays. And these are, the first 2 drives have worked. So we've got touchdowns off scripted plays. And when they work, we get these kind of little leads here, right? This is what we have to get. We wish we could do that more often. But the reality is, will this happen every week? Probably not. So I'm curious to see how the Cowboys do when they're not scripted plays. Can we still drive down the field? Can we still put up points? And this is far from over. But if we can win, if we can win in a blowout kind of situation, which is, this is a good start, it gives the team confidence. It builds confidence to hey, you know what? We can do this against everybody, even if it was the Bears. We can do it against anybody. We can do it against the Eagles. So I think this is a big time, a win without your starters. A lot of starters missing this game. A lot of guys missing this game for our team on offense and defense. And we can have productive offense and defense in this game, even against the Bears. That's something to build off of going forward. But I want to see how we do after these 2 and 3 drives in the beginning of the game where they're not scripted anymore. We got a double drop, back to back.
Oh, man. You guys are cracking me up. First of all, Eddie Pulido at the $5 holler said,
another 5 on it.
Dak isn't listening to Moore anymore.
Well, I think that Moore is listening to McCarthy and saying, let's not complicate this. We learned something when Cooper Rush was gone, something that we here, and you guys as fans, we all knew here, that if we did things with bootlegs under center, play action, run more, not run all the time, just run more balance, less pass every play. I don't mind passing, but every play, and I don't mind passing, but out of fucking play action. Let's be smart about it. Bootleg, Dak. That's the way we're handling these drives now, and I can see the influence different than go to week 1. The Buccaneers knew every single fucking play we had. Nobody knows our plays since then because we've been doing things in a way where even if you know what we're going to put on the field, where the ball is going, there's 5 options every play.
I got to stop you here, baby. I'm sorry. Cowboy Marshall with the $2 holler said CDs, TDs.
CDs, TDs, the baby. You know it.
CDs nuts. CDs nuts. So, who got the first touchdown, Mary? Dak ran it in.
Dak with the bootleg. Not bootleg.
Tasha Smith, what's up? Saying it's about damn time.
Damn right.
Exactly.
I'm moving people around the board. I'm adding Mosh.
Cat 52 throwing out there. These are the evil scientist Kellen Moore plays, and hopefully we just let him play.
These are the contrived plays that we put together, using Kellen Moore's playbook with McCarthy guiding him. Let's see how Kellen Moore does in quarter number 2.
The Boot
quarter
2K
number 3
said
and 4.
This is how you stop the other teams running games.
Yes.
Touchdowns, not field goals.
Exactly. That's a major.
Montana 808 said 14-0, looking like a blowout.
Looking like it's long time.
By the way, that actually brings me to our poll. I know we didn't get to touch on it, but I think this is a perfect time to try to hop in there, mention it, say something about it, guys, because we did ask you guys, what do you think about the way this game's going to end? What's your prediction? Do we win in a close game? Do we win in a blowout? Do the Bears win in a close game, or do the Bears win in a blowout? And right now, 51% of us said the Cowboys win in a close game. 46% said the Cowboys win in a blowout. So
look at LVE with the stop on the ground. Listen,
I'm sorry, who?
LV to the E.
By the way, I swear to God, he's wearing the green dot.
He may be.
I feel like that's relevant to what's happening today.
I haven't watched it, but we have.
I'm looking for it, but I can't quite see it.
We got Kurtz can wear the green dot. LVE can wear it. Malik Hooker can do it, although he's out today. So I'm just saying, a lot of guys wearing the green dot. I see Neville Gallimore on this play here. Man.
Let's see, so now it's a 2nd and 10, guys. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first. They run the ball
outside. Ooh. They get a receiver. Yeah, they got a first on that one.
Oh, they got like
20 yards there.
Like 18, 20 yards almost.
Very close because it was a good receiver. Again, we're focusing on their running backs, and that's why you saw that situation there. But listen, they're gonna pop off 1 or 2 of those. It's okay. I don't want to see us have a letdown.
Diggs almost had the stop there too. Oh wait, not Diggs. It wasn't Diggs. Who was that back there?
Diggs at the corner there.
No, I can't remember. Someone almost had hands on him. Almost. So, which at least goes to show you again, the pressure is definitely still, there.
It's there. They're going the other way. They dropped it down to the Dante Pettis, the receiver, about 5 yards. But
it's all right.
They were expecting more from that play, and we locked that shit down. So. Good play there by the Cowboys. Good defense once again by the Cowboys. You can't expect a sack every. They're going to do things to get the ball out quick. They're going to do things.
Yeah, they obviously
to
game
screens,
plan to make sure to get their offense moving as fast as they can.
When you do screens against aggressive defenses, you start to, things happen, right? You can get over the defensive power and get those bigger gains, but that's what they're going to be trying to do with the rest of this game, and they'll probably do it mostly through the air. As you see a play action here, Fowler's in his face, a little late pressure. There's Armstrong, can't get to the outside.
He still gets the
first down. Tackle from curse from behind. Almost knocked the ball out.
He's a running back, so
he almost knocked the ball out.
Didn't we see that in our simulation?
That's what I'm trying to say. You saw Dorrance Armstrong missing some sacks.
Yep.
That wasn't a miss, but that's just you can't out. Fields is extremely fast, so
Dorrance Armstrong to get to.
Micah could have gotten him, but Armstrong's not as fast.
That's again, Armstrong, it's still. I know. I love to see it because it's not like Armstrong was 3 miles away. He was close. He was right there. We're on them. So
Jason Renfro in the house, yo.
Thank you with that dollar. Holler and go Cowboys.
A little trickle down theory.
A little dump back there. Come on, Cowboys.
Got to stop the run. Too many yards there.
Still let them get Too many 6 yards.
Too many yards, man. God damn.
I'm going to take a quick second here to go take a little water break, baby.
Okay.
But guys, I'm going to remind everyone here to hit like, sub it up, hit that notification bell, follow us on all social media at MyCowboysFamily. Hop in the Discord, links down below. So
much love, Jason. Appreciate you, brother. By the way, I got Jason on that board. I think he's getting that membership dropping. He's close to the top now. He could make a run at this thing as the sponsor of the week. Much love, Jason Renfro. Put a point back up. He's up to 40 points on that stream, boss. Here we go, guys. So we got Fields in a shotgun motion, 2nd and 4 from left to right. You got a running back there to help him on the left. They run with Fields. He gets 0 yards, and Tevin Jenkins' helmet flies off. That's their offensive left guard. Point here is he's pissed because he wants the penalty on the Cowboys. Go fuck yourself. The thing is this. Great defense. The Cowboys are watching Justin Fields in the run game. This is one of the things that Quinn focused on. We had 3 sets of eyeballs on him. Fowler, I think Armstrong was one of them. And he did yank it off there. Was that Hankins throwing the helmet? It was, guys. Jonathan Hankins' first place, throwing their left guard's helmet, flinging it right the fuck off. 3rd and 4. We had 3 sets of eyes. That's Quinn coaching. We got Micah on the line of scrimmage ready to come in and attack on pressure. There's Micah getting double teamed, but there's DeMarcus Lawrence. 2 misses for him. And Fields gets a huge gain in the inside first down and inside the 20. That's the kind of drive I didn't want to see have these fucking Bears have. Now they're in scoring range. Now they're, on new downs here. Good misdirect. I wonder if that was done on purpose to kind of for Fields to run to the opposite side. Because, DeMarcus Lawrence closed. He took a poor angle there, DeMarcus Lawrence. And he forgets that Fields is not your typical quarterback. He can just do that too. He's got to make sure he takes the better angle. You got help inside into the left. You got to make sure you cover that right side. There's a run up the middle. Carlos Watkins with the tackle, but he gains 3-4 yards. That's too many yards, in my opinion. But they're driving right now here as we're getting into the end of the first quarter. They might be putting a 14-7 score up. We got to go 14-3. We got to hold these guys to 3 points. And this defense does lock it down after things get going. After the team gets into 20, like right now, they're in the red zone. The Cowboy defense has been known to lock it down. I'm knocking on wood. These guys do not throw touchdowns. They usually run touchdowns 90% of the time. Got to stop the run, and then maybe something happens. They run to the left. He gets a lot of yards, but not enough for a first. Now it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, basically, more or less. They get about 3-4 yards there. 3rd and 2 on our 12 or something like this now, right? Something like that. So here it is. Eddie Pulido with that 5 on it. And that big old $5 holla right there. The man Eddie Pulido moving on up this board. Quick fast. Right now, I think he's just tied with Skeptical Fan in 11th place with QJ as well. So much love to Eddie Pulido in the house.
You know what he had to say?
What did the man say?
Fields taking it back and running more.
Hey, I'm telling you, and we have to watch for that. And again, we got the one stop, and then it wasn't even. I don't think it was even a designed run for Fields, but I know Justin Fields can do that, can break the pocket, unless it's Micah Parsons. Dorrance Armstrong, he can get those sacks they used to get, on other quarterbacks. DeMarcus Lawrence not gonna get the sacks he used to get on other quarterbacks. We saw 3 misses on sacks by angles or speed, whether it's Armstrong or Tank. So That's going to be a difficult problem for our better pass rushers. The only difference maker is Micah Parsons. He's on your ass. Justin Fields is not going to be. He's going to have to just take off and run full blast sprint to get away from Micah Parsons. So, but Micah has been double teamed, triple teamed, schemed against, and he's still causing some issues and allowing other guys to do shit they're just missing.
Eddie Polito said, "I'm sorry, you're my fan, but Fields is getting his feet wet."
Listen, I hear you. We have stopped them. We stopped them a couple of times. It's got to be consistent stopping, and it's not just that. That was not when they run. See, scrambling is the killer in passing plays. That's why we got to make sure we lock that down with his scrambling ability. But the design runs is where he puts up his yards as well, and that's part of what they call their running game, the number one running team in the NFL.
Yeah, something to consider because I do see a Devontae.
Scrambles count as runs too, but I'm just saying those aren't planned runs. So that's where the Cowboys cannot take bad angles on Justin Fields.
No,
sorry.
No, it's okay. Devontae Griffin saying here, Dan Quinn's getting me mad, put a spy on Justin Fields. Like, damn, bro. Something to consider as well. It's
second half, the Cowboys do that.
It's not just about our general, second half adjustments. Part of it, too, is, remember, we don't have Malik Hooker. So, not saying that changes safety, everything, but that means that we got to move this guy here, and then this guy here, and then this, all the little kind of tweaks that we have to make and we have to adjust for. We have to account for that when it comes to the personnel usage.
Definitely, agreed.
Samuel Rowe, much love with the $2 holler.
Drop right there. He moves up a little bit on the board. What do you have to say, baby?
You said an MCW stunting on you fools with their glasses. Hey, our Cowboys, Cowboy future is so bright. I need 2 pairs of sunglasses here. But no, guys, thank you. I appreciate that. Not feeling great.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys.
Dealing with the migraine. We'll have to, like I said, I'll be taking a few more water breaks than usual, and just kind of making it through. I made it through the first quarter. Perfect timing there, right? By the way, something that I didn't really see anybody say or mention, but last week our game ended super early because both sides ran the ball and the game kind of kept going. Guys, first quarter is already done.
Oh yeah,
the clock is basically not stopped, other than once or twice. So overall, I have a feeling this is gonna be another one of those early ending games because both teams have a vested interest in running. As long, if the Bears manage to make something happen,
I want to have more time to celebrate.
If the Bears stay close enough to us, they won't remove the run game from
their first down. Oh my God, they got it pushed over, man. It was a 3rd and 2.
That was so close.
They got stopped.
What an effort, defense.
But their offensive lineman pushed the running back, Montgomery, forward for the first down. Sorry, baby. You just have to...
Hey, we all get by with a little help from our friends. And
that's not good. Now it's 1st and goal on the 8-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, no, the 7-yard line. So this is where the defense really has to somehow buckle down here. Remember, the Bears, they throw for less than 1 touchdown a game. But they run for all their touchdowns. The Bears struggle in red zone. That's the one thing. But
it's a 1st and goal now.
Their play action. There's Wilson. They get it out. Cowboys with a nice stop there. Again, they get 3 yards, but that was supposed to be a touchdown play. Mukuamu, who's got to go in there and play for, especially the goal line stuff. The packages, short yardage. Mukuamu, number 24, is going to come in the game. And you see him maybe more than usual with no Malik Hooker. But Malik Hooker, I don't even know if he'd be in on that play, on the goal line stuff. But here we're bringing in more linebackers, it looks like now. Rather than the...
I love the way we're using Wilson so far, too.
Yeah, Donovan Wilson right now, he's one of those key little pieces for Dan Quinn. It's another run to the outside. Oh, man, they got us. Fields to the outside, fucking run, fucking touchdown. Motherfuck.
We got fooled there.
Yeah, the Cowboys seem to know what was coming. They just can't stop Fields to the outside. That's the thing. And again, that's short yardage, He's going to do that a lot. If they're successful, they're going to stay in the game. They weren't successful in the beginning. We stopped Justin Fields a couple times.
And you know what? That's why it's so important that we just scored 2 touchdowns there in the first quarter.
Yeah, but our defense usually don't give up points like this, and that's a problem. I do not want to. That's one thing that bothers me. A Bears team that only has the run. They only really have the run game, and they've gone down
the field. So, as you said, if you watch the Chicago film, that was the play from last week against New England.
The Cowboys, I think they knew it. They saw the Cowboys. They all came in, 3 of them. They knew where it was going to go. There it is.
We knew it, but we couldn't stop it, like you said.
No, and it was just his speed is the difference maker, which we know he has. But you let him get. It's not the touchdown wasn't because Justin Fields, got down there and made the play in the sense of we know he can do that play on the goal line. That's not the issue. The issue was the 8 fucking plays before that we allowed them to get down the field. That's the problem. That's got to stop. And the Cowboys, again, I'm going to say one other thing. These are scripted plays for the Bears as well. So we'll see how they go as the game goes on. Can they continue to keep consistency on offense? I don't think so, but the Cowboy defense got to prove me right on this, because right now they're proving us wrong. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Let me see. Larry J said, that's okay. Like I've said weekly, we only give up one easy touchdown before the defense really locks in.
It's just too bad we just can't get up to like a 28-0 lead and then let them give up the easy touchdown.
Lunatic said, it's time for defensive adjustments, DQ. Our offense can outscore them, though.
You know, the thing about Dan Quinn is something I've noticed this year, and maybe I'm noticing it with Kellen Moore as well. I don't know if it's a team thing from McCarthy or if it's a thing that we just got from Quinn, but it seems like the second half of games, there's always a major tweak or two by the defense. It's purposely done. And let me say it like this. It's not like you're going to halftime and say, oh shit, we got to do something. It's like we are ready to do something the whole week. In practice, they're practicing for the switch off in the second half. Whatever quarterback spy thing they're going to do, they're not bringing it out now. They want to wait to the after halftime so the offense cannot as easily adjust. I think that's a thing that we saw from Dan Quinn the first couple, this season. And then I think we're seeing it from Kellen Moore in some ways. You see like maybe too much passing in the first half. But then you see run in the second.
I think I know why. Or at least I have an idea why.
Blood.
Do you remember what happened week 1? Do you remember everybody saying what was so different about that Tampa game as opposed to all the other games that we played? You were the one who pointed this out. We made our adjustments in the first quarter. Defensively, we had to start breaking some of that shit out early because we were getting steamrolled.
Well, again, the Buccaneers were driving on us, and they were about to score a touchdown, and we switched where Micah Parsons played. We had him always on Wirfs, and we switched him over to the other side. He made 2 plays, stopped points. And so that's what I'm trying to say. That adjustment was made earlier than Dan Quinn wanted to. But the point is that he made it. And it was great that it worked, but then the Bucs had a chance to adjust to it at halftime and at least slow it down. Not stop it, but slow it down. And that's what I'm saying. The Cowboys, whatever adjustment they're coming with, they're trying to wait to the second half. I think both sides of the ball.
I want to suck your blood.
The Bears' blood. I didn't take one sip. I think that was a difference on that drive. I needed to take a sip, power up this defense. They fucked up in this drive.
So, there you go. Although, I will say, the only good impression that I can do is the little Gollum thing from Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
That voice I can do really well.
Oh, boy. Well, on this, by the way, it's a...
My precious.
You don't want to do that with...
I must retrieve my precious.
That's it. Okay, there you go.
Myself
That's
and
it.
there
there
you
you go. It's Halloween.
Myself and the dog over there looking
spooky.
at the wife like, what the fuck's
Spooky.
going on here? Is she the
Right.
Exorcist or is she Gollum?
Let's be honest. The spookiest, scariest thing that we can see today is something too cute from Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore, you're supposed to be scary today, not cute.
We need to carve up these fucking Chicago Pumpkins. But 6 for 6 for Dak in this game, in this last drive for 68 yards and a touchdown. We did the other, Pollard has a shitload of yards and he gets some more there, another 5 yards.
More shit ton of yards.
I'm just saying, guys, the Pollard, run the goddamn ball. Even if they know it, I don't mind. The guys, here's the Eagles, 7-0, but then they got also scored on here. It's 7-7 right now, Eagles and Steelers in the battle for PA on a 4th and goal. They went for it, nothing to lose. Steelers, they're 2-5 touchdowns. So good for the Steelers. I fucks the Squealers usually, but always fuck Philly. You know that.
Oh, there you go.
Dak goes back to throw. He goes down the field. It is caught by Gallup.
By Gallup.
Still up. And he looked like he got clobbered there.
You have a feeling it's going to be the Michael Gallup game today.
Listen, we saw it from Noah Brown yesterday. What did I say yesterday? I said, I don't expect Noah Brown to be the guy to get with all these plays. I expect Michael Gallup to be worked into this game more. I said, yeah, you get maybe a Tolbert gets a catch or two. Maybe you get, CeeDee Lamb with a couple. But the main plays are going to be made by Michael Gallup. Yep. And wow, in real life, we're seeing it. 4 catches, 49 yards from Michael Gallup.
Aztec Aguilar 04, what's up? Hello. All of you guys here in the chat, much love.
Run up the middle. Pollard pounding for 2 yards, round the star.
There we go.
But we'll take that. You're not going to get a 15-yard gain every time. We got to keep running because that builds for play action. And we're doing this no huddle. I think we are huddling. Okay, I thought we were going to go no.
God, give me a good up from the feet. I said, wow, I'm CF Mahomes. I usually pay for him to say that Dracula line, so thank you. That was a freebie for everybody. Happy Halloween.
Be safe out there on Halloween. And enjoy it. Ooh, now, Tolbert in the game in motion. From right to left to the rookie in this game here. So a little adjustment by the offensive lineman there and McGovern. quick pass CD, makes the catch. Man,
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to say this, knocking on wood and don't jinx it, but no drops by our guys right now. And I'm talking about CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, guys that drop the ball a lot. They're securing passes. They're not all perfectly right there. Some are here for the Dak haters. Oh, my God, it's a little behind them. Receivers make catches in this range. This is their radius.
You know, Tolbert actually had a pretty good week in practice and got a decent amount of work in.
Which was needed. And remember, McEwen, I'm going right to tight ends, McEwen was elevated. He's in this play right here, number 84. He's not a practice squad anymore. Malik Davis elevated. Run the Dak.
I mean, guys.
And he gets more. Dak's going. 30, 25, stiff arm, 20. Woo! Man, Dak Prescott. You know it.
I'm about to throw things at the TV.
He's
What?
looking at his left hand.
No, he's not.
Maybe he's looking. He went like this, and he shook it twice. His left hand. That was a quarterback sneak. When Dak quarterback sneaks, he could break a 30-yarder. There you go, Dak running again. Not the fastest guy in the world. We know this, but he's got that power. Just tuck that ball. And again, I think that the right hand kind of got hurt there when he fell. He got stepped on, but cleat-wise. But again, that's his non-throwing hand. They got to secure it. Now you got McEwen. Is that McEwen back there as the fullback? CD as the inline blocker. Yeah, McEwen's the fullback. Pollard finds the beautiful hole.
Guys, he's gone.
Touchdown.
He's gone.
You can't let Pollard go. You cannot let Pollard go. Guys, that right there was all Pollard. The blocking was good, but guys, Pollard made the hole.
That guy had both hands on his fucking foot.
Pollard made the hole. He created the hole. That was a great. That was you can't let Zeke know. Zeke knows.
By the way,
we cannot let Pollard go.
I would say Zeke is hyped up on the sideline cheering him on. I love to see it.
Watch this run, baby. The blocking was great, but watch the run by Pollard. Look at him create this. Boom. Waits, patient. He used to not be. Oh, what a move at the end! Double move. Okay. The first move set up the hole.
I'm sorry, you gotta roll that. You gotta roll that back because even before Pollard was making his moves, I'm sorry.
And it's good, 21-0. But
did you see that double wide avenue, that hole that our O-line did?
But even with that, he created a bigger hole. That's the thing about it. He created a bigger hole that was already. He could have followed his blocker and got a first down, but he created a hole and created the miss.
Skeptical fan
with movement.
$2 Holly saying, absolutely love that play. By the way,
do you
know who is on my fantasy football team?
Holy shit, Pollard. And I told you, if you got Pollard, put him in. Maybe your big bold prediction might be coming true. 21-7 Cowboys. Our offense looks like a top team. It looks like our number one offense for the first half of last year. I'm not going to jinx it. Maybe it's a reversal last year. Maybe
cracking me up. Says, Mama, he broke somebody's ankles.
Oh man, hey, he set it up, guys. You guys not see that? What a setup! Eddie Pulido with that 5 on it. I'm not even singing it anymore. I'm just yelling it.
He's bringing the controversy now.
Eddie Pulido might be running up this board. Maybe he'll end up being the sponsor of the week as he gets closer and closer. What did he say with that 5 on it?
Pollard, better than Zeke.
Again, I hate saying this like this, and it's not going to get. Zeke has his great things, but Pollard has to be kept on this team. This guy here, what I just saw there on this specific. I've seen these things before from him. What we saw that play right there was special. I mean, I've seen a lot of running backs in my 40-plus years. Listen, that was special. The way he had the hole, and he knew the defense knew he had the hole. He used that with his little patient stutter step. Let the defense flow. The opening of the hole became bigger. Eddie, who was that number 9 back there? I forgot his name. But he's back there setting. He kind of shifted a little bit. Then Pollard just knew what was coming. He gets through that hole. He's going to shift again. He just shimmy, y'all. Shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, yay for the TD, baby. Hell yes. I'm telling you, what a play by Pollard. That was a superstar fucking highlight play right there. I mean, I loved Pollard before, but I'm just saying that play specifically right there, what he showed me there was he's grown when it comes to patience on hitting the holes. He used to just go into the pile. He used to never be that patient. I love that I see that. I know he's improved with his pass protection. And that's the big difference between him and Zeke. The huge difference. Zeke is much better there. Right now, we're using him properly, but with either quick passes for Dak. I'm sure we'll see some screens soon for Pollard. But he's being used not really to block it. He's used to be the guy who's the playmaker with the ball in his hands. And that's what, baby, in the beginning of the year, I said, get the ball to CeeDee Lamb and get the ball to Tony Pollard in space. They're your playmakers. By the way, boom. What did I say, baby? What did I say? I called that too. That was on quick. That was
I know.
Oh man, Dak's left hand got cleated. He got stepped on. Like I said, I mean it happened too fast to even really see it. But You just saw it in the same region, and I said, "That look, he got his," because he was looking at his hand. He looked like he got stepped on. Didn't matter. We ran, touchdown. Anyway, I'm been talking. Another touchback.
They taped up his left thumb with the little, the tip of it, with a little bit of tape. But Dak was just kind of flexing it. The trainers are kind of poking at it. He kind of flexed it again. So obviously it's probably hurting a little bit, but it doesn't look like he has any kind of, he didn't seriously injure it. Probably has a bruise. It's probably gonna hurt a little bit. But guess what? It's his left hand. So
that's what happens when you try to run for the extra yards there, Dak. But can't stop Dak being Dak. You gotta live and die with that. Like you couldn't stop Romo being Romo.
Yeah, House Nelson. At least they were in steel cleats. You're right.
Exactly. Ooh, in the old days, I remember.
You said it. Jim Hostler got stepped on with the steel cleats back.
Gotta get the stop there. 24 just goes down. Khalil Herbert, nothing. And great job. But look, the Cowboys are. I will say one thing about the run defense. We really have focus, as we should, to stop the run. That means watch very closely Justin Fields. Watch very closely number 24, Khalil Herbert, who's the playmaker guy, the Tony Pollard, and number 32, Montgomery, who's more like the Zeke type of guy. Pass here, we're coming, and and we got him. That's there Osa sack, baby. Sack
Osa
me, baby.
Made the play beforehand, by the way.
Sack me, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Guess who's sacked?
Sacked again. It's Justin Fields. They had 28 sacks on the year. Offensive line is shitty. And that time, we made them throw the ball. It was an obvious pass. I mean, 76 couldn't, and that's their starter there, the left tackle. He couldn't stop Osa. Braylon Jones, he's having trouble with Armstrong and Micah. Fowler's in there. Did Micah even come in on that play? I don't think so.
I think he was in on the first one.
Yeah, but now he's on the left side against Braylon Jones, the rookie. Here we go. Almost knocks it down. It's a trick play. They're going back the other way. It's nowhere to get. It's an incomplete fumble. It's a fumble back. They lost 2 yards. Equipment of St. Brown holding his left knee.
His knee.
Left leg. Yeah, he's
ankle?
out. He's coming. His left ankle, left knee.
Look, left leg, and there's a flag, though.
It had to be, a forward pass?
Shift?
There has to be some kind of trickery with that
motion?
Illegal guy downfield. I don't know.
Ineligible receiver?
Let's see. There is the guy on the 20-yard line. Does that count? But the Cowboys are not really dead in the water here. We got 3 guys watching this other side here, which, again, he completes it. He could make a play. That could have been a play right there. What's the flag? St. Brown is really he's limping around. This cannot be a dumb fucking penalty on us. We got to force the punt here.
I don't think it's on us.
Well, Micah's off the field, so I'm assuming it's not on us. Although it could be a first down. And that's why he's off the field. McCarthy's looking pissed. What is that, a late hit on him or some shit? Oh, St. Brown got rolled on because Barr got blocked into it. Offense. So it's just a 5-yard. I forgot. I didn't hear what the penalty was. It's a loss of down. So and it is taken, by the way, because it's a whatever it was, and I don't know. Somebody probably writes it in the chat, but whatever it was, it's not something that
forward pass. Justin Cross. No one really heard it either. So
illegal forward pass, and again, when you have that, you have a loss of down, so you automatically get the 5-yard penalty. Now it's 4th and 20, and we got turpentine. It's turpentine, baby.
See, that's what
this
I was trying to say before.
The punt is up.
Let's see.
Turpin gets it on the 34. He's looking.
Take it back now,
Good job.
One cut this time.
Damn it! Don't get hurt though. He's 110
Look,
pounds
we still got
wet.
10 yards.
Listen, he made an unbelievable 2 moves right there for 10 yards. So
if
just this close to always go.
Almost every single time Turpin tries to move forward, he gets us an additional 10 yards. That's the first down we don't have to worry about.
That's 10 extra yards. He helps the offense every time, and we get the ball back with grooving and moving. If we get another touchdown on this board, guys.
Yeah, Tony Romo's returning the punt. Ooh, what's up, Talk Cowboys again?
In the
Shout
house.
out to everybody here tuning with us. Let me go take another quick little water break and remind everyone, hit like, sub it up, hit that bell. By the way, Jason Renfro, 26 points on that stream, boss. Still holding on.
With the Deron Bland right there in the house. This defense still playing great, even though it's 7 points on a bad drive there allowed by the Cowboy defense. But outside of that, we're playing great.
The crowd should be getting up every time Turpin gets on the field, Justin. It's an exciting moment of the game.
Yeah, for sure. Every time. Matt Persicos, illegal forward pass. The Lunatics said tomorrow would have turned inside to his left side. Oh, Tony, yeah. Hey, listen, Tony Pollard is doing, the things that we need him to see to be done in this game. Justin Quarles, much love to you, brother. I mean, you know, if you've been listening to us all week, you know the keys are starting to come to fruition. The keys to victory. The matchups that we have to kind of keep an eye on. We have, even if it's generalized matchups, not even a player matchup. It's more scheme or system or what we got to stop or what we got to do well on offense, right? So we're throwing the ball well on offense. We're running the ball great on offense. On offense, we're doing whatever we want to this Chicago Bear defense. On the other side of the ball, on offense, I don't know what the hell we're doing here, throwing the ball so well and running the ball. Again, on offense, that's a big surprise. We got 21 points in my mind against a defense that, against the pass, is very good. But because we're leading on the run and balancing shit out, and I don't say we're doing more run, I'm just saying we are balancing stuff out here when it comes to running. We're not throwing 70% of the time like idiots. And I'm not saying that's, you can't do that with other quarterbacks or other situations or other teams. But for this team, with Dak Prescott, with Zeke and Pollard, and our tight ends, 3 tight ends, we want to utilize Dak under center. We want to utilize the run game, running to that C gap and D gap to the outside and inside and work it all over, get the linebackers up, then play action, then throw with play action. That's the way to go. Not shotgun every play RPO and you're making it real obvious the 2 or 3 things we can do. When you go in under center, you're going 11, 12, or 13 personnel. It don't matter because we got threats on the ground or the air. And that's what makes Kellen Moore a better play caller. When you have those options, when you're limited on a shotgun RPO, now it don't make you that good of a play caller anymore. So much love to you there, Q man. House Nelson, Talk Cowboys, Scorpio. I know we wanted it there. Marcus Kersey, appreciate you. Cowboys Mosh, still awake, rocking with us. Let's see, I'm trying to go back. Roland White, Tokyo, Cowboys World Order, that's also Mosh. Subscribe to that channel. That's his backup channel as well. The Lunatic FIFA, the other football. William Burney, we can play this kind of offense, our dominant defense. We can go a long way, I agree. We're on shotgun here. Dak gets the ball in the shotgun, throwing the ball. He holds it, throws it once, holds it back. CD got held. They didn't call anything there. Their linebacker, or who knows, number 33.
They're really not calling anything.
I thought he was holding it back. They're saying...
Yeah. 1 or 2 that didn't call. They've had more.
I'll tell you about where we started and where the New England Patriots started last week compared, and didn't get any touchdowns on those deep drives at the start. We're going with 75, 76, and 69-yard drives. We scored on all 3 of our drives so far. 2nd and 10, 21-7. What's up? Much love to everybody. They're saying Fields might be hurt. I'm not sure if that's true or not. We got to run to Malik Davis, and he's getting, he got tackled a yard in the backfield, and he got 3 yards.
Only 3 yards, so
2 yards. Set 3rd and 8.
I didn't want to say real quick to Lunatic. It'd be a lot easier for me if I was hungover because at least I know I'd be feeling better soon.
It's a migraine situation going on, guys.
It was unfortunately triggered by alcohol.
Yeah.
Sometimes, guys, seriously, I had 1 beer yesterday. That's it, 1 beer, and sometimes that's literally all it takes. If it hits. When the
3rd and 8, they're blitzing.
Align.
That's going across the middle. What a pass!
Talk about
First
stars aligning.
Down.
Holy
CD
shit!
Lamb.
See what I'm saying? My shit's so hot. I gotta. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So
let me drink some of this blood. This bear. I'd squoze this from a dead corpse of a Chicago bear.
Great catch there, the Lunatic. There's still a rotation at left guard because Jason Peters is in.
Number 71 in the game. Up tempo, play action. And we're bootlegging.
Oh shit! Dak gets sacked.
Dak. That's a good pass there to Tolbert. Try to get it to him. So that's not intentional grounding. So smart play by Dak. But I think Dak stopped too early. He should have ran it out more, and it would have created space between him and the defensive player. He stopped too fast, and allowed number 99 to have a better chance to get it. Listen, there was a missed block there by Ferguson.
I think if you look at it, I don't know if he necessarily stopped too fast. The problem is there was nobody on that side of the field. He always, the play was meant for him to turn back.
Yeah, but he should have took a step back, a couple steps farther back. I think we would have had it. Play action for the Cowboys. He goes across the field, right, wide open.
Got him.
CeeDee Lamb once again, first down on the 15 of the Bears. CeeDee's having a great game. I tell you about those. Where are those other? We saw Noah Brown carving up the Bears secondary, who's supposed to be a top defense when it comes to the passing game. We are breaking out. We're able to run. We're barely running right now. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm not crazy about the mindset because that's Kellen Moore. But I know that in the second half, we seem to lean on the run a lot more the last 6 out of 7 games. So to me, Right now, we're just taking this, but this is a dream scenario for the Cowboys in every game if we can do this. Dak's running it.
Dak kept it.
He gets a couple extra yards there, about 4
Guys,
yards untouched.
Nothing makes my heart happier, I hate to say it, than seeing Dak do these little runs. Those little runs there are going to do so much more for our offense moving forward than any of us can even begin to imagine. Reintroducing Dak as a dual threat running back. Guys, it does feel like 2016. That's why it feels like 2016, because we're doing the things that lean towards Dak's.
Dak is much, much, much better than 2016. Yep. That's a touchdown to Malik Davis. Get in there, touchdown, baby.
Right?
Give him his touchdown.
Waiting for it.
Oh, they didn't give it to him. Did they give it to him? Yes! Malik Davis on a pass from Dak Prescott. Great read. Beautiful route there. Malik Davis is doing great. I mean, I tell you guys from the beginning of the year, what did I say about Malik Davis? This guy has something special. Cannot cut him. We kept him, got him in.
He's getting punched in the face. He still made it. Ooh, great effort by the Bears trying to.
Oh, he's out, but where's the ball? I think he's over the line already.
It looks like the ball's over. We have to see the other angle. Not that angle. This is
going to be hard. We can see more of the depth. Ooh, I think he's out. Man, that sucks. Poor guy.
Is this going to be a
It's going to be everything is over. Everything is checked out. But I'll put it at 27. That's where we're at right now. It's being reviewed. This is the angle. We know where the foot goes.
Still in here.
That foot goes out here. Get ready. Let's see. It is out right there.
Yeah, so it's going to be first and goal on the half-yard
You know what we got to do, right?
Run him, right?
Yes, run the ball to Malik Davis, and let's get him that touchdown.
Do not take that man's touchdown away from him in this way. Man, like take it away because no, fair is fair. It wasn't a touchdown. That's how we got our turnover.
But it shows me something. It shows me something more team camaraderie if we give Malik Davis his touchdown that he deserves. Also, for your fantasy, you probably want Pollard.
I don't care.
But
fantasy is second to the Dallas Cowboys.
I know that. I know. I'm joking. But here's the thing that I found very interesting there. On the last 2 drives, how many times have you seen Tony Pollard?
0.
Yeah.
So, but you know what, Jerry, I know I didn't really get the chance
or
to
at least maybe once or twice at
too
most.
much, but Jerry did say on 105 through the Fan in a pre-game interview,
a lot of Tony early.
Tony Pollard is going to be used a lot in the second half, so don't be surprised if you don't see him as much in the first half.
Right, and we saw him a lot in the first quarter. I mean, he has like 60 yards already total offense.
Again, he was obviously part of our, like you said, the scripted plays.
The first
no
2
matter
drives,
what, we knew he was part of it there. But outside of that, it looks like the Cowboys are.
After the first 2 drives, we stopped using Pollard and going to use him for the probably
first we
most
used
of the second half.
We've been using Davis now.
Yeah, and now you're seeing what the Cowboys are doing with when you need something to come up. When you need Kellen Moore to be creative, like putting a player in a weird position. He seems to usually do okay on that, which is again one of those little quirks that he has that makes Kellen Moore get him that buzz that he gets, but. For the most part...
this Sleep Number commercial is creepy as hell with Dak. No offense. It's like they kidnapped him and sent him to a weird alien dimension.
By the way, Jason ran for 26 points. Bland style. Sponsor week. Amazing games. Mr. Amazing. From the west side.
Dylan said, take a shot if they uphold it. Take a shot if they overturn it.
Take a shot? What do you mean? Throw it?
No, he said take a shot.
Oh.
If they uphold it. But if they overturn it, you got to take a shot.
Okay. I'm going to take a shot no matter what. I'm going to take another swig of this. Again, if you guys are not sure what this is Gatorade with some beverage of choice. But the point is, that's called here. Whatever team we're playing, whatever thing we're playing, it's blood. Mm-hmm. It's life source.
By the way, Sully saying, well, my fellow Dallas fans now see that there have been a few breaks for the Cowboys. Do the refs hate the Bears? No, we actually, again, like we said, we noticed that holds are not being called, I think, it seems like, on either side. Because there are 1 or 2 cases where they could have and maybe should have called a hold on us. They didn't. And, of course, Michael Parsons is being held basically every other play. So
it's, again, first down Cowboys on the half-yard line. Malik Davis did a great job. Put number 34 back in there, giving the ball. Sully, I've been one of the biggest proponents of never blaming the refs in these situations. I'm sick and tired of always blaming the refs, even though they have some issues. It's not like they're always out to get us. It's just, they're inconsistent.
What we will never stop doing, though, is pointing out
Here comes Davis back there. Quick, we're going to throw it. Touchdown to Jake Ferguson for his first touch. Oh, no. Well, I thought he got...
They're celebrating.
There's the hog tie. Remember they talked about doing it? They dig the hog... I thought Schultz got hurt doing that dumb shit. Touchdown.
Sorry, I'm a little sad.
I know, Malik Davis didn't get it. Who could have forced
By
Davis
the least
a
high touchdown, although I shouldn't be mad because Ferguson deserves it too.
Hey, don't you have him on your fantasy?
Do
Sorry,
I?
I'm just joking. I don't know.
I think I did have one of the tight ends, but I think I dropped him.
I know, I think so too. Well, there's a touchdown, Ferguson. The first thing he thought about doing is doing the hog tie. He's lassoing his bear.
Oh no.
He got it.
Oh, weird.
I know, it's a little angle there, but it's a short distance kick.
28-7 there for our
Guys,
Cowboys.
28? We're almost at 31 at halftime. What the fuck? Almost over 30. We're going to get over 30.
Ooh, Dak is getting that left hand
Retaped
or something.
Good. Let's hit up the chat. This is celebratory here. Not over. Far from it. But damn, we have control of this game.
Oh, okay, no. So it looks like whatever covering he had on his finger, it looks like it came off. So he's just getting it retaped. I just want to make sure that no, it's not like he's more hurt.
No, I'm just want to say that number one, I'm shocked by the way the offense is playing against this Bears. And again, Bears defense ain't that great, but we're not even running that ball that much. We're throwing on them, and we're just doing whatever we want. So to me, it's like, wow. I'm really giving it up to the offense. I'm going to give it up to Kellen Moore today. I'm not going to say he should be a fucking head coach like everyone's going to say after today. Oh, he's the best thing since sliced bread. Fuck off. But he had a good game. Oh, look, there it is, baby. You see a more close up of the cut there on his left thumb.
Yeah, so it looks like he just cut his left thumb.
Yeah, like
right at the top
where
too.
the cleat is. It's like right here. It looks like
honestly, it looks
here,
like
right?
I hate to say it, but it looks like it's on the.
Yeah, like right below the nail.
It's like on the side, but you kind of see it. It's like right here too.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
It wraps underneath. Yeah,
you saw blood on the side of his finger.
His left hand was sliced there by that cleat.
Look, he got a good cut. Like I said, just the football bumps and bruises.
Maher, another touchback. So good job, Maher. That's all we want to see is touchbacks from him.
One thing I will say as far as Maher, even
Consistent.
though the kicking situation has been a little bit kooky, before the season started and everything, overall, the reason they ended up going with Maher because he had power. They were willing to take the power over the possible lack of accuracy.
A little bit better accuracy from Amendola, but he couldn't do the kickoffs. So that's why I took Maher.
Not to really compare it, but it kind of makes you think of Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush in the sense of you have other guys that can maybe do the same thing in a similar system.
But never as good.
But the guy who has more power ends up being the more accurate guy as well. What a run stop.
Listen, that's what I'm talking about. Who is that? That's number 95, Jonathan Hankins.
Better bring a hanky.
Ooh, guys, there is, again, making impact. And I told you why the Cowboys are bringing him in. They're going to use him for this fucking... They're not using him for 4 weeks from now or against the Giants on Thanksgiving or against the Eagles week 16. This is about this week right now. And again, here, Hankins involved in the mix there. We get a stop by Micah.
Oh, bring him back.
Golston in the mix. I mean, I'm just saying, we got our defense. And again, it's 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. But the defense is stopping the run to a... They're not... I think the Bears will probably keep running on us all game. They can't afford to now. But the thing about the Bears is that we are slowing the run down. We're not stopping it. We're slowing it down.
They're in a weird spot because realistically speaking,
I would run if I was them.
They can't not run. They can't not run, but they can't run either. Not when they're down.
But it's 30, right now they got to think about getting it in the end zone and get the ball back. So they got to just get one drive here, and you can be down 7. But we have a great defense. We're going to create issues, and that's what we're hoping for. Cowboys, 3rd and 3. It looks like it's on us. I think he's out of bounds. I don't think he caught that.
You sure?
No
it wasn't
catch.
Like an illegal shift or something?
It might have been, but I hope we weren't
over
over the line.
As soon as the ball was snapped.
So let's hear it. It's a penalty on the field. I don't know who was on. It's on us.
56 Fowler, offside.
I felt that we were creeping up too much. And that's too bad because that ball was out of... he caught it, but at 1 foot in bounds and pushed out by, I think, Anthony Brown.
Hey, still overall a relatively clean game. That's only our second penalty so far. We had 12 men on the field, and now... they're this offside. So
yeah, but the thing is that that's a first down we just gave them. It went from a punt to a first down. And so what do they get on this drive? Can the defense should be able to still slow it down and stop them, but you just don't want to give teams an opportunity. They got some weird run package here. They run to the right, to the left, and he gets around the corner. So he gets a good 6 yards for Khalil Herbert, number 24. He's their
decent job of containing the outside, but again, they did get past our first level guys there. Yeah,
they got around the corner. And
I did see somebody say earlier in the chat, I can't remember who it is, I'm sorry, I do want to give you credit. They said, this is one of those games where maybe you do want to use Micah Parsons more as a linebacker.
Well, they got 4 yards. Yeah, no, and I think I said that last night on those RPO plays. Maybe that's when you see Micah more as a linebacker, but I think Malik Hooker.
Well, look where we're seeing him now.
Yeah, I think Trayvon might blitz here. Oh, it was a slow snap there. It's a run. Trayvon keeps his
Come
spot.
on,
Great
what
job,
did I just
Micah.
say?
Yep, Micah from the linebacker spot. And
I
Trayvon
can't take all
Diggs.
the credit, though. You guys are saying it too.
Trayvon Diggs on the line of scrimmage, holding that block and watching the play, reading it, and dropping into like again the mindset of Micah going on there. He's grabbing the back of his hamstring.
That left leg.
The back of the left leg. I don't like that. But here, again, you see what they're pointing out what Trayvon Diggs did against a very small, Mooney, number 11.
Ooh, did his leg get rolled on there? A little bit? Like, look.
Did he? Why did he stop?
Like he kind of.
I don't know. He
Wilson kind of hooked.
I don't know why
each other.
even
I mean, he's still out there.
Yeah, he's out there right side going against number 70,
he's
the
on
rookie.
the right edge.
The rookie number 70. They moved. No, they called timeout. So they were worried about 4 minutes and 7 seconds, 3rd and 5. Big play coming up right now. We got to get that makeup stop from that dumb penalty we got from Fowler. The Cowboys called timeout. Yeah, we called timeout here. Maybe just to rest our defense. I don't know. Maybe there's something that we didn't like.
But you know what? That's fine. There's about 5 minutes left in the second half. This is a big play, big stop here. And like you said, we kind of saw Micah looking like he is grabbing that leg. It's crazy to think about the fact that Micah is the fastest. Like, he's fast, but he's the fastest he's basically ever been. And he's kind of dealing with like some groin issues and stuff. Like, he's in the season.
When he runs, he tears through the tear, like in his hamstring, whatever. Not a tear, but you get a little pull here and there. It's like he plays through it somehow. Let's keep knocking on wood. He keeps staying.
So he's lined up on the right edge again.
Yeah, and we got press coverage all around. Bland in press coverage, of course. Trayvon Diggs in press coverage. There's Micah looking for the run. The Cowboys looking for the run. We get the stop.
I know. It went the other way, but yeah.
DeMarcus Lawrence there, right? Look, he wants a penalty on Reef for fucking landing him in late and like piling him on in his chest. But the problem here is it's 4th and 1.
You know what?
They're going to go for it.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Fight. Yeah, I want our Cowboys complaining about that bullshit.
They're going for it. We don't have time to complain. We got to get back up there because they're going for it. We got to get a stop. This is a bigger play. 4th and 1. Our deep got Hankins in the middle. One of the reasons he's here now is he going to make the play.
Watch Fields.
Of course, yes. But watch Hankins trying to hold up the line. Do not get. I don't want to see Hankins getting pushed back.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Damn
so
it.
close.
We're so close, guys.
Hankins didn't get pushed back.
Nope.
Great job by Hankins. He helped push the whole line, toward. But man, he just snuck through.
Damn.
Look at Hankins. Oh man. I mean, I love the way Hankins.
They're about to show it here.
Oh man, look how close. Man, he just went a half yard over. He got it, but a half yard, guys. So that's 2 first. We gave him a first down on a penalty. Now we just let him sneak out on a 4th down and 1. Rushing yards, Cowboys 98, Bears 87. They ain't done running the ball, guys. And if I were them, I'd keep running. We're getting a little tired. 2:45 and ticking. And they play action. They RPO it. They're going deep. That's not a good pass. Oh, my God.
Goodness.
Somehow
that
looked like we had 8 chances to get under that ball. I don't know who's up there. Is that
Brown
Diggs?
is hurt.
Anthony Brown looked poor in coverage there. I did not like that at all. He fell.
I agree.
He fell as well.
He hurt his knee falling.
I mean, he looked like he just bruised it. But it's just, we got lucky. Velus Jones Jr. I know somebody, Cassie, right, knows him. He's the punt muffler. He muffs punts. The punt muffer, I should say. But the point is that he dropped that one. That was a catch. That's a 1st and goal on the 1 or a touchdown. He rolls in. The point there is Anthony Brown is hurt. He's got to be off the field right now. It looks like it's just the wind got knocked out of him.
No. They're just adjusting his. They're just adjusting his pads.
Yeah.
He was grabbing his knee. So
Well, another timeout for the Cowboys. Kelvin Joseph is in the game now. Number 1. Cowboys use another timeout here.
McCarthy doesn't look too happy about it, but I will say,
This
remember,
is a Quinn call here.
Exactly, and with the personnel changes, I trust Quinn to. Oh, please tell me he gets picked off here.
No, touchdown.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So Eagles, that should be taunting right there. A.J. Brown with a touchdown. It's 21-7. They're winning. So here we go again. Micah's looking kind of depressed. Yeah, he's on the sideline. We're on defense. He's getting a little rest here.
They're just adjusting pads on the sideline there for some of our defensive players.
Micah is knowingly getting taken out on purpose because not because he's hurt, because they're managing his snaps. Here we go. Mooney in motion. They got trips right. Cowboys get some pressure. Little slip there by Bland. What a great job. Bland slipped and still got there.
Knock on wood, but just, Bland has, I like the way that we worked him in the early days of Jordan Lewis's, first groin injury or whatever.
Yeah, preseason.
He had a rough first kind of stepping into that role. But then that next week where he was just kind of more of a contributing, helping guy, it seemed like he really was able to find his footing a little more.
He has explosiveness that's rare sometimes to see in coverage. 3rd and 4. Cole Kmet motion, tight end from right to left. He resets. Cowboys coming, only bring 4. There's Fowler coming.
I mean, guys, they're
gotta get him.
Hold?
God
no
damn
offense.
it. He's still behind the line of scrimmage, and what a play by Fields to pull off LVE and back into coverage. What a play by Fields there. I got to give him credit big time there. He knows how to...
Fields did a great job.
He massaged it. Watch him massage it. It looks like he's running, so we come up. Then he looks like he's going to throw. He sends LVE back. That's a great play by Justin Fields. Got to give him credit.
And that's why dual threat running backs are dangerous. But
and he's much faster than Dak,
I'm sorry,
right?
but was that not a hold on Fowler? Again, I know the ref. I have to imagine it wasn't because the ref was on that other side and he saw it. But the way that it looked from that angle...
Yeah.
That's why I said, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that it looked that way to me just because you see Fowler clearly trying to reach for him and grab him, but it's more the way that the defensive player looked like he was holding him. It looked like he was holding him from up here, not grabbing sorry. It looked like the offensive lineman was holding him from up here almost like this, and especially the way he was leaning again.
I think you got to remember
not
that.
Not trying to bitch.
I think you got to remember that. I think our players also do that. I don't think you guys sometimes see that.
Okay.
That our guys sometimes do that as well, and they don't get calls. But sometimes they get calls. The thing is, I think it's more about stuff that's more specific. Like I would have to see it from another angle, to give you a true perspective if that's a hold or not. If they missed it or
Bart
not.
pulled up hamstring. Said Sully.
Damn.
Let me see.
That means it's Cox.
Belichick said yes, that's a hold, except against Dallas, and then it's a good play. So
that's again. By the way, Jabril Cox means he has to go in there and play a little more. You're not gonna see Damone Clark. Don't get all happy, guys. Damone Clark is active in this game, playing special teams, number 33. If you're wondering,
Matt Persico said MCF is calling the injury as Tony Romo is calling the defense on TV.
I hope not.
Stop being injury Nostradamus.
I don't want to be that. No.
And we are here at church. We are worshiping.
This is our church, right
here. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Star.
That star over everything. It's Swear. Hey, where's that? He talks about it all the time. Where's that support?
Landry, the Son is Jimmy, and the Spirit is the star. There you go.
Is that star over everything?
Yeah. There you go. I don't know where I was going with that, but we went somewhere. So, LT, exactly. Justin Crowell's is like, LT's scared. He knows.
Hey, LT, they got a 21-7 lead, so Eagles looking like they're going to go another 7-0 here for them. Good for them. I mean, if they still don't win you a Super Bowl. We saw what happened with the Patriots.
So, Mr. and Mrs. Heaven sent, what's up? Let me see.
How
Clark Kent saying, that was a whole, by the way, a few other people in the chat, and that's why I wanted to ask.
They seem to be letting it go in this game is my point. That's all. In this game. I
agree.
Until they call it, right? And then they call it on us, and then it's like, why do they call it on us all the time and never on anybody else? But I think that...
Again, like you said, it seems like they are letting it go on both sides.
Here's my thing. I think Dante Fowler... I think Dante Fowler... You got to remember, defensive players, they have their arms coming up. They're making themselves look like they're getting held, too. So... There's a ref right there. I'm going to go with the refs. They're calling it a little bit lighter. We're locking down our side of things when it comes to blocking. They're locking down theirs. They're not locking it down, but they're doing better than expected using techniques and different moves that are slowing down our guys with tech. Eventually, they will get called. They look great read by Bland there, even though they got a good chunk of yards. Yeah. Time is rolling here. Again, we got Kelvin Joseph in the game, which means that Anthony Brown is still out. But Deron Bland playing on the line of scrimmage, to me, he's doing a wonderful job so far in this game for Deron Bland, number 26, which, by the way, 26. What does that mean? Second and 3.
Oh, yeah, guys. I'm just dealing with a migraine, so that's it. I'm not, I wish I was cool enough to pull off this type of look.
There's a run up the middle for a first down.
Damn.
Not good. So, again, now it's first and 10.
Again,
minute 15 and
credit
ticking.
where credit's due to the Bears. They are not giving up on the run.
Yep.
They also got the ball second half.
That's exactly what I said. They didn't. The time left in the half was about getting down the field and getting a touchdown whatever way possible. We gave them a first down. Then we gave them a 4th and 1. Just saying, those two plays now, you see where it's costing us.
Yep, they're on our 26.
The throw outside, that's got to be on them.
Yeah, they stopped the play.
Whoa. Don't throw him. All right, Mooney almost got thrown.
Well, because he had to be tackled. But
the good thing is we're stopping their passing playmakers, their receiving playmakers, like Mooney, number 11, like Cole Kmet, number 85. I haven't seen them do anything this game.
Look, our pass defense has only gotten better as the weeks have gone on. So, not surprising.
But the run, man, my God. We got to get better there, stopping the run. False start for the Bears, which is great. Someone moved. That's now. See, this is one of those situations, and now the defense got to learn. They're still so young. We got to learn to be more consistent when there's a penalty or a loss in yardage on first down. We got to attack it. We got to end it. We just can't dilly-dally, give them a 3rd and 2. I want to see a fucking 3rd and 12 at the end of this thing.
You know what feels good, though? It feels good to know that our defense can have those kind of rookie moments, right? Where our defense is allowed to make mistakes. It's not that we want them to. It's just that they are allowed to now, right? It's no longer, oh my goodness, the defense makes one mistake and there is the game.
Yeah, no,
right?
I agree.
Our offense, for once, gotta say it, for once, went out there and came through.
1st and 15.
Complimentary football.
Nothing better than a sack here, but gotta get him.
Ooh,
ball's floated. Interception.
There it is.
Trayvon Diggs, go baby, go. No, just no flag. Go Trayvon, go. Go there. Go down. Yes! Interception! Hey, what do we see there? There's a flag.
Oh, no.
It's a hit in his face.
Ooh, there goes my phone. Sorry.
Roughing the passer on Chauncey Golston. 15 yards of automatic first down. So that went from turning a game changer to a game changer for the Bears.
Yeah, now they're basically
now they're in the but now they're in field. Now they're in the red zone. And they got first down and 10, 40. It was 1st and 15. It's too bad. Let's see. That's why I was scared. I didn't want to celebrate because he had his hands right in his face and I saw his head jerk back.
Yeah, no, I mean,
It's unfortunate. That's football nowadays,
giving me similar vibes to that Micah Parsons penalty from last week. It wasn't, he was in the sense of, it was obviously...
This one was worse.
Incidental in the sense of, it's not like he purposely went to attack him. It's just that while he was pulling back... He hit him in the head.
This was worse. This was
yeah,
worse.
Blatantly so.
You just can't do that. And I hope nobody in the chat saying that's bullshit.
No.
That's a good call. That's why I didn't want to celebrate. It's a lot of time with the blitz touchdown. I mean, literally that whole drive we just cost ourselves. We just let them get back in the game because, well, that's where the Cowboys. And Kill Harry. He's our 4th string fucking receiver.
Guys, so Stubby, the reason that it's roughing the passer is because it's not about tipping the ball, it's not about anything. If you make contact with the quarterback's head, basically in any way, shape, form, or fashion, that's it. They call it. Last week, again, Micah Parsons, literally, the tip of his helmet just grazed the chin of Goff.
Look who's in coverage, by the way. Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah, I can't really get too mad at
I
Joseph,
know, but there was no pressure on that play. The one play we didn't get pressure on, they have a productive pass.
Oh, man.
We gave him 3 chances.
The penalty cost us a pick and 7 points.
Yep.
Golson's going to be sleeping or he's going to be up all night thinking about that.
But I already see Dak trying. He's throwing that ball. You know why? He's like on the sideline. Let's keep going.
Yeah, Steve Aguilar said, this is some whack flag football.
Listen. If it was the other way around, you guys would be celebrating.
Yeah,
right
Scorpio
now.
said football's soft now.
That is true. I agree. I said that's football nowadays. What can you do about it? You can't do shit
by the way,
about it.
Delutic said, so the refs see that. It was blatant, but damn, there's some other blatant things that were happening that...
Nothing as blatant as that.
Look, one thing,
Sorry.
remember...
They're all watching the quarterback, guys.
The refs have doubled, tripled, and quadrupled down on this, and they've said it.
Yeah.
We're not only going
excuses.
to keep calling these types of penalties, but we're going to be extra vigilant about making sure we don't miss these types of penalties because protecting the quarterback is their number one priority when it comes to calling those types of roughing the passer penalties.
And again, people are going to say, here's what the people are going to say, well, Dak never gets that. In the past, I agree. I guarantee you now it's different. So let's not bitch about
Dak's
that.
technically only back 3 games
for
this year, and this year is
right.
the year that we're seeing
This year is the
that
biggest change.
happen.
They are sticking it to a T. So, guys, I'm just letting you know. When it happens the other way, we expect to see those flags as well. Now, is it a penalty is the question. And in this NFL day and age, it is a fucking penalty. We got to deal with that.
Sully said it. Being the unofficial referee of My Cowboys Family, it was the right call.
Correct.
But the NFL needs to stop with those types of flags. Again, that's
the rule.
There has to be some kind of limit. Because, yes, I do think that there's certainly more cases where they should have called roughing the passer that maybe they didn't before and they do now. But, again, every single...
the way I think about that is what could he have again, there's not an excuse for the play.
Yeah.
But what could Chauncey Golston had done there better. When he's trying to knock the ball down, and he's right in the quarterback's face. Is he supposed to like put his hands down? Is he supposed to like just like fall sideways? Like there's nothing. I don't know what you can do physically for not there to be a penalty on that situation. Like every time Dak goes back, just wait till the guy gets near. Let him and he go like this, and he jumps in the air. Let him hit you in the face, and you get a penalty every time. That's football now. That's all I can say. I do you think? Listen. When this guy was playing number 22, when I know it was football, that's football. That's not anything. That's incidental. That's you don't want to. He's not trying to hurt him. So we all are on the same page here. But that is the fucking rule.
Matt Persico said it. Can't blame him. He jumped to break up the pass with the ball, but he was too close to the quarterback. Boom. Justin Quarles saying technically it was the right call. His fingertips just grazed the bottom of the face mask. If we're going to be technical on these, we've got to be technical on the holdings as well. Basically just trying to say that,
if there's a hold,
if they're going to look at the tiniest nuances of this specific type of play.
The hold is not costing quarterbacks injuries. You know what I'm saying? In fact, it's helping quarterbacks not get injured, I guess you could say, if teams are holding. But you know what I mean? But
I'm still going to be the person to say, I bet you Micah Parsons maybe wouldn't be as banged up and hurt if he wasn't having to
overcome the holding
overcome
penalties.
All those holdings. Like, obviously...
You're right.
Injuries don't happen in the same flashy way, you're right. But we can't even know the kind of untold cost of all those holdings on our players. And obviously, maybe we're being a little dramatic with it. But Micah Parsons is probably the only guy that we can definitely say, he's going to end up digging holes in the ground.
We're on offense. 16 of 19 for Dak, 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a half for him. But, man, here we go. We're going to try to push this. And interception. And this is what we saw in the simulation.
We saw just that play in the simulation.
It's incredible, and it's number 4, Eddie Jackson, went for a pick 6 against us. Now they're back in the game. And this is exactly what I was afraid. When I saw Dak practicing the warming up earlier, I was like, this reminds me of the interceptions we throw on fucking Madden. Eddie Jackson with a pick yesterday and a pick 6 in our fucking simulation. Eddie Jackson with a pick here against Dak on a bad overthrow. And as I say those stats, those great stats, look what happened. This is what happens if Kellen Moore gets fucking hard on to want to throw that fucking ball.
You guys said it. We got greedy.
Yep. That's
30 seconds left before the half.
Bad decision. No, I knew we were going to go for it because the way Dak was warming up, he's like, yeah, we're going to get back in this shit. And then Kellen Moore's like, yeah, we're going to get back in this shit. And we're going to throw the ball crazy with one timeout. Now we give them the ball.
We're in the shit, guys.
They're 4 away from the fucking from the red zone here. On the 24, on a throw, a lot of time. There's some pressure. Underthrows it. Great job there by Deron Bland. What a play, man, in coverage.
Guys, so far defensively, Bland should be getting all the credit, all the props in the game ball because he has stepped in and done a fantastic. Also,
I'm worried about
something. Do you see the difference about Bland getting a whole week's worth of practice as well? That's a positive thing as well.
I'm worried about something.
No, don't say it. You're gonna.
No. I'm worried about the way that we're not getting as much pressure as we were getting earlier. I don't like that. Micah got in there. We did get Osa to hit him, but he had an extra second before those things happened to let the play develop to let that happen. That's a great play by Deron Bland. He saved us. Fuck! Is that Armstrong? Free play interception. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm about to say great job there by Anthony Brown knocking it away, but a free play for them. 5 more yards.
By the way, St. Brown back in the game.
Yep,
I don't know if we.
Yeah, he was injured. He came back. We're playing with fire here, guys. This is an unbelievable fucking score, high score. I never thought this was going to happen. Both teams. What a play by Anthony Brown to save us a touchdown. So right now, Anthony Brown saved us a touchdown, and Deron Bland saved us a touchdown.
You can't talk shit about our secondary because the biggest
Trayvon Diggs had a pick. And
it seems like the front guys are not doing what they usually do. Not exactly the game to not bring the pressure.
There was actually a moment in this game where it was 28-7, and we just picked off Justin Fields, and we had the ball to end the half. There's a moment like that.
We couldn't have just taken the knee and gone into halftime. There's so many options.
Kellen Moore and Dak, and I say Dak because Dak is also part of this. Dak wanted to go down the field.
Yeah, I hope
he pushed his luck. Here's a run. Micah went. Nice job, Donovan Wilson, quarterback spy. The one thing I'll say, Dan Quinn had to call it earlier. He wanted to wait for this till the second half for Donovan Wilson. But now they know we're going to be using Donovan Wilson as a spy the rest of this game. And great job by Quinn and Donovan Wilson to devise this. These guys, this is a major key to this game that I think I maybe underlooked, but I compared it exactly to what we did against against Hurts, what we needed to do against him, what we did against Daniel Jones, what we did against these other quarterbacks. We used Donovan Wilson as the quarterback spy in the second half.
The whole point is that hopefully after that we kind of learned and figured out a few things on how to stop this type of dual threat, mobile running quarterback.
So 3rd and 4. That's important. We kind of done a little better, but
I think I'm gonna be sick.
3rd and 4, 11 seconds, and here's the thing: it's not about even third down. It's if they get tackled in bounds.
Micah,
nice job by the Cowboys to stop it. Nothing there, nothing.
Okay.
Micah Parsons broke that play up. 3 seconds to go. They got to get their Cairo Santos in there. He's damn good. He hasn't missed all year.
They're going to go kick a field goal now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, by the way, Tokyo, as we, watch them use their final timeout, 3 seconds left before the half, I'm actually not as surprised that the Bears are putting up as many points as they are, or that they're challenging us. You said it. What do they do?
Run the ball. We don't do that very well.
What do we have a problem doing?
Running the ball.
Stopping the run.
I'm sorry, yes.
I know,
Yeah,
defensively. I know, it's okay. I know
we have a problem running the ball,
We do
too.
have a problem running the ball, too.
Because
so
we
you're
choose not
wrong.
to.
But it isn't too crazy to consider that.
Watch a fake.
And again, I kept going back. I kept saying this. Guys, they were down 21 points, and they didn't stop running the ball.
Yeah, they
know,
we're down. We're
they
up
know
by,
the things that will eventually break us down. They didn't give up on the run.
We're up by 14. We're throwing the ball. Here we go, guys. They're kicking the field goal. Oh, it's almost a block. Whoa,
Guys.
So close. Who was that?
So whoever that was, bringing that special teams energy that we need. By the way, there
Into
it
the
is. So
half.
28-17, heading into the half.
Who
Single-handedly,
thought we'd be mad about going into the half with 28
single-handedly,
points?
the most points allowed by our defense. You know why? Because technically, offensively, that field goal is the only one that's our claim to infamy. This is the first time the offense fucked us over and put us in a position where they allowed the other team, or they put the team in a position where.
But unfortunately, they throw for less than 1 touchdown a game. They already got that touchdown in the air, so we got to make sure they ran one in and threw one in. So we got to make sure that doesn't happen. We got to make sure we don't get pass happy. In the second half, it's about this right here.
Yeah,
and I'm not joking. Run the fucking ball.
So not exactly the best kind of ending there to the first
half.
Not
at all. Horrible.
You can't deny we had an explosive beginning
I
that
haven't
at
drank
least
this.
continues to help us stay in the lead. It still gives us that bit of a cushion, right? So let's kind of talk about it, break it down. First of all, I love the fact that one thing that happened differently from this game than other games, the fast, quick tempo, guys. We usually are you guys say it, like even defensively sometimes we tend to be a slow start team. Opposite today. We started off with a lot of energy. I love the play calling, which is, I never thought I'd say it, but overall, the play calling has been great.
I agree.
Up until this last drive.
Right, and again, this last drive, it was a 2-minute drill drive, right? So it's going to be up-tempo the whole way through. The thing is, I don't mind that. That was just a bad pass by Dak Prescott. That cost us 3 points.
I still am against, like I said, just the fact that we called the pass. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
30 seconds. The way that we were running the ball, we had all our timeouts.
But hold on, no, I disagree.
Did we get so cute?
I disagree. Because, again, I only said I brought up the fact that we started passing, and that's what made it say. But here's the thing: that we were passing this entire game, and we're doing a great job, even after the scripted plays. Dak has been fire right before that pick. 16 for 19, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Why would you stop passing when you have to pass in a 2-minute drill? It was just a bad pass by Dak. So I'm not really dead. Listen, I didn't like the fact that we came out there kind of like we're going to just start passing and getting down the field, squeeze some points out.
It was a 2-minute drill because of the circumstances, but I'm sorry, you had 32 seconds left in the second half, and you're up by 14 points. No, it is not, and by any measure or stretch of the imagination, a passing scenario. That's my point.
With one timeout, the Cowboys are going to try to hit it deep. Something like what they did. That Dak threw a bad pass. It happens. And it's unfortunate it happened there, but I think the Cowboys trying to get 3 points on the board. Instead, we gave away 3 points. That's what we got to deal with there and move on. And we got to move on from that. But what I saw is on the ground, the running. That is where I think the Cowboys have been able. I mean, we know we're dominating in the air, but I think we're untapped in the ground game. And let me just say something here. What happened, baby? What happened in the Eagles game? Do you remember? And every single game, pretty much after week 1.
Lots of things.
But okay, well, when it came to the second half, we know the Dan Quinn's adjustments. We just saw a preview there, a sneak peek of Donovan Wilson as a quarterback spy. Right now, I don't think Dan Quinn even wanted to bring that up, but it was a very important moment of the game that you had to bring it out. Now it's kind of like the Micah Parsons switch off against the Buccaneers.
And you know what?
It had to be done.
I don't mind it as much because, like you said, it's a little bit different breaking out your second half stuff at the end of the first quarter versus 30 seconds before the half.
But the key thing is they know how to adjust now to that. I'm just saying, they now see what we're doing, and maybe they can see at least maybe a snapshot or two of that. Dan Quinn probably didn't want to give that up, but what I'm trying to say, the importance of the situation outweighed having to make that slight adjustment and show the cards a little bit sooner than maybe Dan Quinn wanted to. But that leads me to Kellen Moore. Second halves of games since the Eagle game, and maybe even before that. But I noticed in the Eagle game, guys, what did we do the first half? We forced the throw. We were up. The Cowboys were up by... I'm sorry, we were not. We were down by 7 to the Eagles in that first quarter, at the end of the first quarter. And what did we do? Instead of sticking to the run, which was working like we did in the beginning of this game, we kind of focused a little bit more balance. We just threw the ball a lot. And what happened? Tip pass interception, bad pass by Cooper Rush. Those 2 interceptions cost us shitloads of points. A not making a fourth down in inches. But my point is we were doing, and then we went for it on 4th and inches, and we threw the ball. It's all about throwing in the first half, and I think that's what we saw in this game. Again, 3 weeks in a row, in my humble opinion, the Cowboys seem to be doing a game plan that involves scripted plays that mix the run and pass, but then it's Kellen Moore till halftime. And then second half, it's more balanced. And that's when we came out in second half against the Eagles, balanced. Ran a lot more of the. How many times have you seen the bootleg?
Sorry,
hardly at all.
CeeDee Lamb's full touchdown celebration there.
Yeah,
and he was doing. I know you don't know. He was doing like a TikTok dance. He was like,
he did the whole thing. But I don't know if you understand what I'm saying in this. You just pulled a me on you there. You did it to me. So okay. Either way, Kellen Moore is. I know, maybe I can refocus it. But Kellen Moore's adjustments. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to say. And again, whether it's his adjustments or it's the Mike McCarthy inspired game plan of maybe an agreement that you can say maybe was between even the Joneses.
Yeah, like everyone's to an extent. On the same page.
Well, no, but like not throwing the whole goddamn game. So you get like the scripted plays. You get that's a combination of people, and then the rest of the first quarter and the second quarter you do more throwing based offense.
Again,
and look at the yards, 180 yards. That's what it says to me. Baby, The second half, it becomes more of a running game.
You're not wrong. Like I said,
that's important.
Like everything you've brought up is great, perfect, excellent points. But I still got to roll it back to the specific. That's why football is not. Football and football plays, they aren't insular, right? It's not like these plays exist only within the space of themselves. What happens before or after, or all those things, everything. Like exactly, like you feel that impacting that. And I'm sorry, but when you have 32 seconds left and you are up that much, I don't care how well you know what? Even passing, like there's other passes that you could have maybe. Not with one timeout. You're trying to go for again. I just would have not. That was a bad pass by Dak, and I probably wouldn't have thrown that pass if I was him. And again, that's where I'm trying to say you're just getting too cute. The way we got those 28 points. Yes, the passing game had something to do with it, but it mainly had to do with not being cute and actually running the ball and moving the chains and doing those things. Well, we didn't run enough, in my opinion. We did too much quick pass. There was a lot of quick passing, and then we hit some down the field by Dak. Mosh also pointing out Dak is still a little bit stale too. He really only has played 9.2 quarters of football in the season this year. Yeah, but if you look at before that interception, I literally called it off the screen. I know you saw 16 passes completed out of 19 attempts. That's 3 misses from Dak, and then he had 2 touchdowns. 180 yards. It's all about the pass, baby. That should have been, I thought it was going to be maybe 230 yards the whole game for Dak. I think Dak might get 280. But my point is, I think we're going to lean on the run the second half. Watch for that. Keep this in mind. I said this against the Eagles. I noticed it immediately. I saw it exactly happen that way last week against the Lions.
And let's all watch together. See if the Cowboys lean more on the run and bootleg play action rollouts. You see Dak throwing it to the tight ends.
The lunatic, was it Armstrong, I think? Because
Which
remember
one?
the sound to the sideline, someone jokingly said, something about being the Hot Boys again or something. Was it Armstrong?
I don't know.
I know it was like a D-line guy, but it wasn't Tank.
But they said it too, or they said it...
No, they were kind of joking, saying something to themselves, like, remember sound to the sideline?
Hot Boy.
Someone
I
mentioned
remember
Hot Boys
that,
again. I think we're all kind of asking, like,
God,
who the hell was it that brought that shit up again? I know it wasn't Tank for sure. Tank was like in that huddle, but it wasn't him. You could tell by the voice, but I almost swear it was Armstrong.
I don't know.
Now that I'm thinking about it, because
it
has to be a guy that was here.
Well,
at least close enough to when the Hot Boys were still using that name a little bit. So
I don't want to ever hear that word again.
It was so Larry J said it was Doran.
Okay,
so there you go. So I again,
let's hit up the chat and see what's going on. By the way,
Stubby said, "I still can't believe that roughing the passer penalty was such a weak call. Again, it's weak call because we all don't want to play pussy football, but it's not a weak call in the sense of it was the right call.
Yes,
based off the rules that they have. Can we call the rules stupid? Absolutely.
But that's the rule.
That's the rules.
It's not a weak call. It's a weak rule. Let's put it that way. How's that sound?
So by the way,
it's the right call.
Cowboy Marsh says, Kellen hasn't been the same since the Bucks game. Run. Yeah. Kellen has been very well.
Well, again, he's running more in the he seems to be running more in the schemed plays, those first 15 scripted plays, those first 2 drives, a great integration of run and pass in this game. But the second half, after that, it was a lot of passing. We had CeeDee Lamb, which was nice to see him out there, but we scored a touchdown, but it was all about the pass. That's all we did basically on that drive. And then no Tony Pollard the whole second half, I think, right? I mean, there was very little Tony Pollard the second half, and I think we're again. You heard Jerry Jones talk about it. I think it's about Pollard, and really just about this right here, the run game in the second half. Yeah. I got to see that. That'll be 3 weeks, at least 3 weeks in a row that we have seen that.
A fun little stat here, guys. Cowboys have scored touchdowns on each of their first 4 offensive possessions today. The first time a Cowboy team opened the game with 4 straight touchdown drives since 2014 against the Indianapolis Colts.
But man, I'm just saying that's.
So I'm just that's why I said credit where credit's due. At least we are starting to see our offense get its shit together a little bit more, which honestly is the thing that's hopefully going to help us as the season goes on.
We want to see consistency from the offense. Is just the first step, right? Again, we'll see consistency when this offense together plays with Dak is on the second game under this new mindset of how we're kind of going to come out here. And we changed the game plan some from week 1.
Yeah,
so
some more fun halftime stats here. LVE has 4 tackles. Donovan Wilson also has 4 tackles. And Osa, he's got the sack. So,
only 1 sack.
We still only have the 1 sack. But one thing I'm also not seeing too much of, which I'm trying to look for, is the pressure, right? And not you said it. The pressure is just not...
No, well, the last drive, I thought I had an issue with pressure, but it could also be just them getting tired. You just went out there, battled in a long, grueling fucking, I don't know how many times we gave him 3 first downs. You know what I'm saying? And then, in first play for the offense, interception.
Yeah.
And then they got to go back on the field, and then they're tired. And that's where I saw the defensive pass rush die off.
The
now
biggest thing
they should be good now.
I know we gave them a little bit of life, a little bit more juice, but the biggest thing, we can't let them use this as their life raft. That's it.
I agree.
They might have paddled out a little extra yards, they might have come a little closer or whatever, but it is up to us to stop it, because if not, if this game goes in a direction that we don't want it to go to, we can single-handedly point to the Chauncey Golston penalty and Dak Prescott's interception as the moment the game got fucked for us. And there's no way around it either.
The moment we let them back in the game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That will be burned in our minds in a not great way.
I got to say this. You can be on live stream maybe, but Jason Renfro dropping a way back ago $1 holler in the Cash App side of things. So much love to the man, Jason Renfro. Got to shout him out once again. And baby, sponsor of the week. West Coast style, first time ever. An amazing first time for amazing games. Much love to you, sir. Sponsor week. Today's his last day there. ... Maybe, yes, we'll see. We got to still determine who wins it today. At the end of this stream, we will be crowning a champion on that side of things. The leader right now, Snug X, still holding it down in first place on the overall board. And then the rest is Jason Renfro. Jason Renfro, 26 points. Deron Bland, in the on the Stream Boss, and he's of course the Cash App King. He just dropped another $1, like I said earlier in the game.
You.
He said CD, TD land. That was back before, and he said go Cowboys now and forever. Yes, sir. Much love, Jason Renfro, who's got the inside track for that 5 on it, 5 in a row, possibly for him if he holds it down and wins the top spot there in the Cash App side of things.
So
we'll
I did want to mention real quick some injury updates.
All right,
I remember our MCF resident ref here, Sully, mentioned that Barr had a bit of a hamstring injury.
What happened?
So he's questionable to return. He does have that, hamstring injury.
Yeah.
Anthony Barr also, so actually they messed up. They said linebacker Anthony Barr, and then they said cornerback Anthony Barr. What they meant was cornerback Anthony Brown. He returned after a cognitive evaluation in the medical tent. I'm assuming after that past breakup, they were just being, again, nothing wrong with being cautious, right? But he did return.
As long as they don't force him out for no reason.
Dak's left hand, he does have that small bandage on his thumb. Obviously it's still bandaged up or whatever, but that is the injury updates as we kick off officially
third quarter. Let me fix the...
For the third quarter / second half of this
another
football game.
touchback. That's good to see. Good to see.
Now, baby, I know I need another water break here in a moment, but before I do you, since we kind of talked through all of halftime, do you need a water break? Do you need a bathroom break?
No, I'm all right. I can hang a little longer, yeah.
I know, just making sure.
I'll take a little break here shortly. But right now, I've been... I know we should have looked in the chat more. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. By the way, Mosh, we got you later tonight. We'll send you the info there on the next,
the wife handles that portion of things, so I do try to get that.
I'm a little out of commission right now, so you got to give me a very little break here.
But I don't think we have every order yet, right, for that? I know. We'll discuss it later. I want to make sure we get the Cowboys together. Get your jerseys.
I think even if we have 3 out of the 4, I think
we have enough.
Yeah.
Much love, Cowboy Mosh. Sub it up to his channels. Get your jerseys from him. And this is a jersey. This is a Mosh. This is from 40 years, 35 years. This is 30 years ago.
This jersey's older than me, guys. I'm not joking. This jersey is older than me.
But yes, that right there.
Look who's holding up.
That's a Mosh classic right there. So get your jerseys at Cowboys Mosh. Great deals, great prices, great quality. Any team, any whatever. And there's Micah involved in. Oh man, could not get the stop.
Damn.
Fuck. That's a big let right there. Even though it's third down, it's third and 1. Third and 2.
I don't care.
That could have been a 3rd and 6. And it's not on Micah. He needs the other guys to also wrap him up. But Micah had that there. He got it. Again, there's a little hold there. They didn't call it. On Cole Kmet, by the way, number 85. If I was Micah, I would bitch the refs a little more and say, listen, he fucking held me there. But again, that's not as obvious as the hands to the face on the quarterback. But anyways, here it is, guys. Shotgun. Oh, it's the running back's a shotgun. And there he runs it. Nothing.
Read. Who was that?
That's Neville Gallimore making his presence known. He said, "What? I can't stop the run, Dan Quinn."
Tristan Hill's inactive, so Gallimore got
I'm surprised too because Gallimore is more Dan Quinn and McCarthy. Actually, McCarthy said that Gallimore is more the pass rush and Watkins more the run stop. Well, great job, good awareness there by Neville Gallimore and the defense. So 4th and 3.
I'd say saying Gallimore, was that Bohanna?
No, Bohanna was on the field as well. I think with him.
So just making sure.
Punt, turpentine. He get out the way. No dumb penalties here. Oh shit! What a bounce for them. Wow. He's an idiot for letting it go. A great punt for them. Gets it on the 5-yard line, but they could have let it bounce onto the 1. We got lucky. We got 5-yard buffer there.
It kind of sucks though because.
This sucks a lot. Because now we gotta, I say just maybe this forces us to run the fucking ball.
Oh yeah, Dalton got a touchdown for me on fantasy.
Oh,
sorry.
Someone tell you that in the chat?
I got my.
Oh, your notification came up.
My notification told me.
Oh, Andy Dalton threw a touchdown. Yes. Okay.
So come
there
on.
You go.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I have my notifications off when I'm watching Cowboys. I can't help it. So really quickly, maybe we skip this chat a lot. Just a couple comments from the bottom up.
Sorry guys. Usually I'm a little bit more.
Yeah, she's
with it.
Got the migraine going on.
William Bernie said great start on defense. Clark Kent said he stopped that run. Stubby 1085 said 95-yard driving coming. Skeptical fan said Turpin, come on. The Lunatic said don't let the ball hit the ground.
Yeah,
fair catch that.
Yeah, he's got that cost us 15 yards.
It was actually Bohanna, baby.
It was Bohanna.
It was Bohanna.
I could have sworn I was Neville Gallimore. Shit. All right, it was.
So it's that 6 and
it's at 6 and the 8.
They're almost indistinguishable.
But Bohanna's there for the run stop, so that's good to see. There you go. By the way, it's almost done. The blood's almost gone.
By the way, a lot of people are saying, "I see Clark. Was he? I I don't think
He
he was
might have
out
been.
there on any
I
of those
didn't. I
drives,
didn't
was
see
he?
it. I did not see. Maybe on special teams. Maybe on the punt. You might have seen number 33, but I don't think he was there on defense. If he was, then awesome. That's more needed if you have Barr hurt. But I think it's going to be Jabril Cox out there. Although,
Damone Clark replaced an injured Anthony Barr at linebacker, so he does officially get his NFL start because of injury.
No, not start. His first defensive snap.
Well,
that's not start.
I guess it's not starting.
Yeah,
you're right.
But that's because of injury. So they didn't go with Jabril Cox. Surprisingly, is it the role that Jabril Cox plays as a linebacker? It's not his.
No, but I'm starting to get more and more upset because it feels like Jabril Cox is just. I hate to say it now, but a bust.
Damone Clark with a neck issue that I know he has the quality.
This man hasn't played football at all.
And
year.
He beat out Jabril Cox, so that's shocking to me.
You're telling me I can walk on the field and beat Jabril Cox? Like that's what it sounds like.
Jabril Cox, man, come on, don't let me down, my guy. This guy had high hopes for him.
Jabril Cox is inactive, but that's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
Jabril Cox is inactive over a
Damone
guy
Clark,
who has not seen any play time, any action, anything all year.
Man. I'm just saying, that's crazy.
What does Jabril Cox have to do to get active?
And he's the only linebacker. Is that the only linebacker we have left? Luke Gifford, he got jumped.
Oh, so he was the one that stopped the run, by the way, on that second down.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, hey, guys.
Oh, well, it's pushed him out of bounds on the outside. Okay, I got you. So, hey, there's Emmitt Smith. Hey, look who's on there with Moose Johnston. And speaking of Moose and Emmitt, it's a run, and it's a loss of 1. There's Jacoby. I
know here. I hate to do this now, but I am going to go ahead and take my little mini.
Okay.
Mini.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a 3 and out for us if we are very. It's going to be this.
What?
I know you're gonna. Okay, no. Wait, here he goes. Dalton Schultz. No, I'm just saying. Like we can see you passed out. You all right like that? No, it's okay.
Guys, I have a migraine. Just don't take it personally. If I need a minute to just kind of get myself together.
I think they're good.
Football again. So yes, enjoy the view of my shoulder off screen because I'm not missing this game. Not for a fucking migraine. Not for a fucking anything. So yes, we are going to sit here, lay down for a moment, contemplate our life choices that led us to this moment, and watch our Dallas Cowboys get a first fucking down. That's all we need. Third and 4.
We're shotgun here. 3rd and 4. We got Tolbert in motion. Dak looking left. Throws. Almost picked there.
First drop of the day, by the way.
Yeah, by Michael Gallup. Punting the ball. So, listen, all we did was just take off a minute off the clock and rest our defense a little bit. That's all we did on that drive. By getting the stop, because of the punt, made that drive pretty much dead in the water, guys. Shut up, Mosh.
Very disappointing 3 and out.
Yeah, well, it's disappointing, but it's also, in a way, I felt like, oh my goodness, okay. I thought he was going to get a block there, guys, which would have been a lot worse. Great pump by Anger to the 29, but we missed coverage there. There's Damone Clark. There's a block in the back on the fucking Overton on this long snapper. It looked like a block in the back. He went flying out the fucking pile, and he landed like on his. He got pushed from behind, I thought. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. They're taking a little break here at commercial because Emmitt Smith and Daryl Moose Johnson, rekindling their hug from 20 years plus.
It is nice to see them together.
Ago, yeah, Snug X. Randy Stites, take that sponsor of the week spot. You're only 20 points back, said Snug X. I mean, it's him and Mark Hospian are both about 20 points back on your first place spot there. The Lunatics at 3 and out. That hurt, yeah. Ouch. Stubby said crap. Skeptical said, here we go. That's all we did is just take off a couple minutes and rest the defense a little bit. That was the purpose of that.
What do you think we could have done differently there? Like, honestly.
I mean, we ran the ball, we lost a yard. Then we threw past, got some yards back, and then,
it was a drop.
Yeah, it was a drop, but it was also good coverage. It was. I'd say try to connect better there. Dak's got to throw a better pass. Gallup's got to make a better effort to make the catch. But
Larry J said, time to bring the Bears blood back out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get round 2 here in a minute when you're better, when you feel better, and I'll take my break. Mosh said Gallup's got to catch that, and in the end, it hit his hands. I agree, but it was good coverage, and I think I'm gonna assume that I thought that his hands were close enough where I could assume that the coverage was very good and knocked the ball out of his hands more than it was a drop on 100% on Gallup. It was more of defense being in the way of Gallup making a a cleaner catch. That's all. Run the ball, stay to AF. Which again, I'm wearing this for a reason, right? Not just for Emmett's anniversary, but for a reason. Gallup had one job, said Skeptical. Spot, can you save? He said, dude, it wasn't almost picked. When right into the chest, the receiver bounced out. I have to see the replay again, dude. But, again, I think that the guy was right there in his face.
Because Tokyo said, I want to see more jet sweeps and screens, and AF1892 just said, I just want to see anything other than this.
I mean, again, I'm going to just say that I think it hurt us a lot. And again, I'm going to put this one on Turpin a little bit. That's where he should have catch that rather than let the ball bounce. I understand why he let it bounce. I understand it looked like it was going to go out of bounds, but it bounced in.
This is one of those moments where we need the entire team to
pick it up.
Kind of, like not just pick it up,
Step
but
in.
Like we said it. What's the key to this game? No dumb penalties. No
turnovers.
Mistakes, no turnovers. And why is the reason that we're even looking at this 28-17 score? Because of penalties. Because of mistakes. Because of turnovers. So the only way that we make up for it is by playing a clean football game on the other side of it.
And stopping the damn run. That's major. We got our pass package in. They run. And inside. And I'll say this.
Fumble. There.
Fumble. Cowboys got it.
Fumble?
Cowboys got it. Van Der Esch got it again. First down, Cowboys. Yes, baby. It must be the good luck. The good luck ice pack.
I was just thinking, I'm like, it's a shame the Cowboys.
Was Damone Clark knocked it out?
The Cowboys should have themed ice packs or something like that. I would get a Dallas Cowboy ice pack.
Look at Damone Clark running with him, baby. Look at them.
I think Clark.
Tony Dorsett back out there. No, it was J-Ron Curse knocking it out.
Yep.
Please pop out.
Curse.
Damn it.
Damn it.
It's not a fumble. He's down. I don't think it was even out yet.
I wouldn't. Seeing that, I wouldn't call it a fumble, personally.
Oh, yeah, it came out.
Oh.
It hit the back of the fullback. It bounced out of it. He lost possession, never regained it. That's Cowboys ball.
Things.
Well, they showed us the back end. Yeah, that's a fumble.
I was just saying, because from the other angle, I would have said he had possession, but you see, you can't see it. You see there, you can't see it as much there.
The ball.
You just can't see it.
Did he regain possession? I don't even know what to say about that. He fumbled it.
So then, is this one of those things where they called it?
We're gonna get screwed.
They called it a fumble.
Expect to get screwed, guys. I agree with you, baby. Expect to get screwed.
I think it really depends on which angle they're
back on the field. The Bears. Here. If you can't determine that, it's got to stay fumble. But they'll determine it that they can see that he regained possession.
That's what I'm saying. Based on the other angle, it kind of looks like he did regain possession.
Well, how's the end of this play looking? Because it looks like J-Ron Curse ripped it out after he was down. Is my point.
I don't know. They're not really showing
and that would mean he was down. Not necessarily there.
What do you guys in the chat have to say? Be real, not just football. But Dulinsick said he lost control. It's not enough to overturn it.
I agree.
They'll overturn it. It's coming. Said Stubby. Let me see. This is not a fumble. Bears ball, said Devontae Griffin. Bama fan said he was down. Don't let him review it. Oh, man, I know.
Every turnover is reviewed, as we know. I know you're joking.
Yeah, it looks like they are.
Cowboy defense is still off the field. You got to remember, the question is one simple question. Was it enough
to overturn?
The part of it is, did he regain possession of the ball, and was that enough to overturn it? That's all. Can you tell? Did he regain? I don't think you can tell he regained possession.
I have to admit, I do not relish being a referee in these moments because even me, with all the camera angles and everything they have available, I'm not sure how you would call that. Realistically speaking, I would overturn it. I would say it's Bears ball.
I mean, the ball is clearly out. I don't think he had enough time to. But to me, it's more important what happens at the end of the play, which they keep going away from it. What happens to J-Ron Curse? Does he pull it out of there? Because then he's down. But if he just said damn bullshit. So they didn't even call it out before it popped out. They didn't even look at that part. I'm sure they did, but they didn't even
It didn't factor in as much as we thought.
Because they regained. They basically said he regained possession,
and that's why I said it's tricky. And if I'm the refs, I can't get mad. This does feel like the right call.
Somehow they find definite proof that he regained possession.
Well, do you think they'll find definite proof that Micah Parsons was being held?
No, never. You can't review that, but I get what you're saying. Here we go. We got to bring the pressure. We got Damone Clark. You guys are right. He is playing linebacker. Seems to know what he's doing over there. Play action. There's Micah coming up the middle, throwing it over the top, wide open. LVE lost in coverage. And there's the big play by Mooney, number 11. And now, just like that, they're back in the game. They got this game. They got control of the game. They have control of this game. Just takes one play. That's the way it always goes. Oh, shit. So Trayvon Diggs with the burn there. He got burned. It wasn't on LVE. Trayvon Diggs, I don't even know what kind of coverage he was in there, to be honest with you guys. What happened with Trayvon Diggs on that cover? That was horrible. Oh, he just overran. I don't know what. He got lost in he's got to focus.
Trayvon fucked up. He made a mistake.
We can't have these fuck-ups. Everyone's fucking up here and there. It's going to cost us the game.
It's a 1st and 10 on R25, by the way, guys. It's
There's
play
some
action.
pressure. Curse. Great job, but still they still sneaking fucking plays on us.
No offense.
I'm getting pissed about this shit.
You know what I'm getting pissed at? I appreciate the fact that they see Curse is throwing, but every single time I've seen our Cowboy players stop and try to jump up and tip the pass or something.
Well, if we hit the guy's head and then it's a first down. It's like we lose either way, but other teams do it. We got to do it too.
Then tackle lower. I don't know what the fuck to say, but I need to see hits on fields. I don't want to see any more of this.
They'll call the flag on us. I just can see it happening. We're discombobulated on defense right now. This is going to hurt us big time. If they get a touchdown, they gashed us for a first down.
We can't stop them.
Yeah, now we don't have we don't have Barr to help in the run.
Too much hesitating. Exactly, skeptical. Bama fan said that was wide open. Sworton said, "Dude is too quick for Diggs." So, by the way, what was that?
I don't know.
Outside?
I don't know what that was. It was weird.
Sound like a car door closing, but I'm not.
No, the spring. I'm just right now. I can't
believe
this
was our game. Said skeptical fan.
And I told you guys there was a lot of time left in this game when it was 21-7. I said, man, you know what? We let this team back in. Now that I look at this, we're not even ready.
You know why? You know why? It all comes down to the run, guys.
Because we abandoned the run, and we let them. We gave them too many chances.
We abandoned the run, and they didn't. And look what happens.
Yep. If they win this game, that's the reason why. Touchdown. Because they ran. So, yeah. But again, it's also our defense doing very stupid mistakes. We just cost us a chance to really have a really awesome game into the bye. Now we're in a battle where it shouldn't have been this way. But the Cowboys, Cowboys do what Cowboys do. And that's
our worst game for our defense. Our worst game for our defense.
This is a very sloppy game.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah, I mean, this is embarrassing. And again, is it because of the run game?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're stopping the run and we are not. We got Carlos Watkins. He's complaining about being held. Don't complain. Just do. Just work harder. They're going for 2.
That's smart football.
Why not?
That's smart football.
Well, they're outplaying us. Why not?
Not even that.
I know. I agree. It's also the numbers showing here. 23. If they make it 25, it's a field goal away from tying it. That's
the whole point. Is the extra point. They still need a touchdown.
Yeah, that means nothing. The extra point. There's a sack by DeMar. Throw the flag. I'm sure they will. Great sack there by DeMarcus Lawrence. Does that count as a sack, by the way, in the stats? 2-point conversion.
I think it just counts as a tackle for loss, no, or a stop.
I don't know.
That's a sack. Is it a tackle for loss?
Well, it's technically a sack, but I don't know if that counts as
sacks count on
2-point conversions. Yeah, I don't know. Either way,
I'm going to assume yes because obviously it's still an offensive play, right?
Either way,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Either way, we allowed them to drive the field on us.
Exactly. We laid down the law. Just a little bit there.
No, not really. They're laying down the law. We just had one nice little play there.
So the Scorpio saying it should count as a sack.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I think Aguilar 4 said the defense is whack today. What the fuck? So Tokyo said this is embarrassing. I have no words. So Swerton said, "Oh my god, that was a hit. You felt all the rage and anger." Yeah. Marcus Lawrence laid it out.
I will say at least he saved us 2 points directly. But the point is that where is he the rest of the game for the most part? I haven't seen much of him.
Oh, boy. No Dak coming through. He's bringing the jokes. He said it's time to throw some more. A little clown emoji.
I'm telling you. This is what... Right now the Cowboys think we're down 5. We are in... we got to throw the ball.
We got to throw. If we don't throw, we're in trouble.
Yeah, right now the Cowboys... I'm saying we're up... when the Cowboys are up by 14... we got to throw. Mm-hmm. When we're winning by 14, we still got to throw. When we're up by 21, we got to throw. That's the mindset.
Saying, nice job, Tank, hitting the quarterback low, not getting a penalty. Again, that's what I'm trying to say. If our only 2 options are hit the... Yeah, I was going to say, go ahead and refill your blood tank, your blood bank, should say. Defense is asleep. Again, guys, so question for you guys. Because here's something... So, okay. Obviously, injuries are not helping. But you're really telling me Malik Hooker is the reason that all this is happening? Obviously not. But more than that, one of the things that's really bothering me, can't lie, we specifically went out there and got a guy like Hankins to help us with the run stop. And this is probably hands down our worst run stopping game and I'm sure, yeah, and obviously we have to look at the snaps, maybe, and I'm not saying that Hankins is a reason that we're also allowing these runs either. It's more about the fact that it feels like the Cowboys did the things that we've been yelling at them, did the things that we wanted them to do as far as addressing, the run stop, really focusing in on that, trying to, adjust coverage-wise for that. And somehow we came out of the locker room here for the second half looking worse than we did for that first half. That final drive there, that interception was a momentum killer. And again, it just seems like, how are we allowing them to hold on to that momentum is what I'm trying to say. So
interception, turn back, fumble recovery, turn back.
I know. Look, you know what factored into it too? I just realized it too. Credit where credit's due. Their special teams guys. That punt all the way to the 5-yard line. Or punt or kickoff? Punt or kickoff? I think it was a punt. It was a punt. But yeah, that punt all the way to the 5-yard line. Again, field position fucked us again. So now special teams. Special teams has to come through. Turpin obviously, and those 10 yards and that one return there. Really haven't done much on special teams. So I said it's got to be a team effort here. It is nice to see that our offense at least was able to put up the 28 points that we haven't been able to put up basically all fucking season, right? It's looking like a run. We have what's-his-face at fullback.
This is exactly the way we...
McHugh in the fullback, not what's-his-face. I wanted to clarify that.
No, but I mean, the thing is that...
Run the fucking ball. Jason Renfro, that's it. Run the fucking ball. We can sum all this up by just running the ball.
Listen, we're going to have to score 40 fucking points. I never thought we'd have to score... I never thought the Bears would score 23 points on us. I never thought this in a million years. But I will say this, as I mix up the blood, the new batch is in.
Can't let it coagulate.
I know. 2nd and 9, shotgun, we're throwing the ball.
Shit, I don't like this.
I don't like that throw at all. The Bears had us red.
Not just that, but they, again, way too
much
time,
Now we have
guys.
to throw on 3rd and 9.
That took way too long.
And again, the thing is this. We're not using that under center anymore. I saw a lot. I'm not seeing as much under center snaps for Dak Prescott. We're going up tempo. This is the Kellen Moore mindset coming for you. So let's see if it works now. Can we get a big play here on 3rd and 9? This is the Bears are like they're chomping at the bit right now. They're about to win this game. They got all the confidence they need. They have all the momentum.
I still feel like we could have just run on that 2nd and 9. By the way,
that's a free play.
Low snap.
That should be a free play.
Yep, there's a flag.
Dak goes down the field, got hit in the face too.
There we go.
Catch by Dalton Schultz. That should be 2 flags on the Bears. We got a free play. That's number 1.
Yeah,
but Dak got hit in the face, I thought.
That to me is the more important one. If they don't call this roughing the passer, I'm throwing something at the TV.
No, let's make sure. Maybe I was wrong. I thought he got hit in the face.
You've been pretty on it today.
Well, they didn't call it on Dak. I got to see it, though. I would have to see. I just looked like he got hit. He could have hit in the shoulder, The arm could hit him in the shoulder. Either way, great job there, Dalton Schultz, with the catch. He's banged up, bruised up. He's making some big plays this game, and Dak is connecting back with Schultz, which it needs to happen. Now we got some tight ends in this game. Now we're, hopefully, here we go. There's the play action.
Oh, no, somebody
Ferguson can't fall, this schmuck.
Look.
But Schultz made the play.
We still made it up, but Ferguson fell, missed his block.
Imagine if Ferguson goes out there. That's the second time he fell, by the way. He's got to get better at that shit. Ferguson, I know he's a rookie. He's got a touchdown, but he's got to not fall. He gives Dak that other blanket we need. Because if Schultz is covered, Dak's got to take a hit.
Option.
Oh, yeah. Remember I told you about intermediate? That's what I wanted to see in the second half from the offense. Running the ball and these kind of plays to the tight end. I want to see more of that. I don't want to stop that. Now, no Noah Brown. Remember Noah Brown? Oh, Turpin's in.
Turpin in motion.
He gets the ball. He runs to the left. He gets up. There he goes.
Hey, he gets the first down.
On a run.
There we go.
With a sweep. Again, I always say this. Turpin comes in the game for 2 plays, and the whole defense knows it.
You know what's funny, though?
If we block and execute, he can get.
I know, but this is actually the only game that it's not as obvious. We're missing so many. We have so many receivers out.
Right.
Turpin
has to come in,
playing a handful of snaps or whatever. It's not going to be as weird, and it's not going to be as noticeable.
Remember also, Turpin. I'm sorry, with Noah Brown. Noah Brown used to block on the inside as an inline tight end almost, right? And Turpin again is going to be a fake to him. There it is. I knew it. He's going down the field. Dak's going to run it. He goes right there. Boom. Beautiful play.
God.
Beautiful catch by CeeDee Lamb.
Thank goodness.
First down.
I was worried for a second there because CeeDee, he kind of took a hit to the helmet there. So I just wanted to make sure he gave no reason
what are you
for
seeing?
anything.
What are you seeing in this, baby? What are you seeing?
Up-tempo.
No, yeah, but look, a lot of either play action or fake runs. What is Dak doing? Under center. That first down, making that first down was huge.
Look,
because now we're going under center. We're rolling into the offense that we needed to see.
And not just that, but let's say that CeeDee Lamb was the decoy, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't
exactly.
going to CeeDee Lamb.
It's where it was open.
Dak was going to run it there.
Exactly. There's a lot of opening, a lot of options. Here we go. Under center.
McEwen is a fullback.
McEwen is a fullback. It's a run to Pollard. Wide open hole, touchdown, Pollard.
That's
Boom.
a touchdown.
Another TD, baby.
So again, how
Yes, run the fucking.
Break it down for me, Chad. Break it down for me,
Under center,
baby.
under center snaps. Play action when you want to throw. And run the goddamn ball. That's it. That's all you got to do on offense.
The Holy Trinity.
And that's maybe not against every single team. Some teams are going to stop the run better. Against the fucking Bears, you do this all game, you're going to get 40 points. That's it.
By the way, Ezekiel Elliott, he went from excited to sad looking.
Yeah,
now I think he's sad because he's watching Pollard get all these touchdowns and all this time, and he's just like, that should have been me.
Here we go. 23-34. We're up by 11. Can we make it 12? Will we go for 2? No, we're not.
There we go. Dak is cleaning off the inside of his helmet. It's getting sweaty.
Yeah, he had one bad pass, and that turned the tide a little bit of the game. We also did not we got 2 turnovers reversed. One on a penalty, one on a replay. That should have been stayed ours. You take that away, we're up 34-7.
And again, this is where I said, as much as it sucks that our defense isn't having a great game.
McGovern is hurt, guys, and that means more Jason Peters. That's the one good thing, I guess you can say.
I mean,
we got Jason Peters, but the bad thing is we got a starter gone who's been flowing with this offensive line pretty well.
Thank you, fan with the $2 holler.
Yeah.
He said, great effort, Pollard.
Yes, great job of him stretching over the line, the end zone there. Again, more Pollard in the second half.
That
means you should be seeing some running.
You call it, I
second
holler.
Half. Exactly.
Tony Pollard Moving Company.
Much love, Skeptical, by the way. I want to shout out before, as we're going to kick the extra point here, Samuel Rowe, Redman Art, Cowboys Mosh, Eddie Pulido, Skeptical fan, and of course membership drops coming, whether it's PC76, Jason Renfro as well. Of course, he also dropped Cash App, he dropped Super Chat. Much love to everybody who dropped the love today here. As we're getting closer to the end of the third quarter, end of the game, maybe getting that 6-2 record we needed in going into the bye. But we got it. We're making this a game worse than it had to be. Now defense. Now they got a nice little rest. Defense, right? We're up by 12 points. Got a little buffer. There's less time in the game. Guess what that means? Eventually, the Bears will have to start to go away from the run.
Yep.
That takes up too much time for their drives. They can still go to it. They score. It's a one-possession game. It's still the fourth quarter. But soon that time runs out. So we got to get a stop here. If we can get a stop here and just take more time off the clock, next time they get the ball in the fourth quarter, guess what happens? It's pass, pass, pass. Ears pinned back. Cowboy defense got to rack them up. That's all I'm saying. Now, Mark Hospian, the all-time record setter, record holder here, and fantastic coffee man. I'm going to call you that, man. I cannot think of coffee without thinking of Mark Hospian.
Thank you so much, Mark. He said, aloha all.
Aloha.
It'd be nice to see this offense every week. And that's what I was trying to say. That, as much as it sucks to see our defense having a misstep, doesn't it feel good to know that we finally seem to have an offense that can help compensate for that even a little bit? That complimentary football we all scream our full heads off about.
Yeah, listen,
right?
I 100% agree. The defense is letting us down this game.
Now, I really should have. I kind of want a chocolate now. You mentioned Mark Hospian's coffee, and I'm like, yeah, the coffee, but the chocolate.
We're almost there at the end.
So thank you so much.
Cowboys Mosh with a $6 holler.
Oh.
And what did the man say? What are the jerseys right there? Get your jerseys of Cowboys
Cowboy Mosh said it. Stop donating too. It was a touchdown, not a safety.
Ooh, I agree with I agree with Mosh on that.
I mean, if that's the case, he got 35 points up on the board, so who's going to... But no, thank you so much, Mosh. Appreciate you.
Man, much love. Always appreciate you. Check out his channel as well, guys. Sub it up to him. Get your jerseys from him. You know what to do. I'm going to fix the board because, by the way, baby, those drops, Mosh goes up on the board. But the earlier drop by Mark Hospian, actually, even the little 2 on it, guess what? He jumps Randy Stites.
Oh.
And he goes into second place, and he's in striking distance
There you go.
of Snug X.
Round 20 back or so?
Yeah, he's a little. Yeah, about 20 back. I think like I have to double check it, but about 20 back.
So
for the man Mark.
Now let me go ahead and hit up the chat, and then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick kind of McGovern injury update.
Yeah,
look.
we gotta see what's going on.
But Justin
with
Crowe said what hurts us.
Oh, I see him right there on the ground. See him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. That's Biadish. No, I see. Oh, yeah, here he is next to him.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to see him. He was on all fours.
But Justin Crowe said, what hurts us in run defense is our scheme. It's a very aggressive scheme.
Right.
So
we
when
overrun
you miss,
stuff.
and not just that, but when you miss, it's not just like, oh, you miss and there's somebody there. It's like, oh, you miss, he's got 10 yards because everyone was attacking. Yes. Everyone was going for it. So
is it a touchback from Maher? Another touchback from Maher, yes.
Let me see. Larry J said, why is the defense celebrating on the sideline? I need them pissed off right now.
I know. I need them. Well,
Jason Murphy said, when we get the ball back, we just need to run the ball. That's it. Run the ball.
That's all we gotta do. Take some time, rest the defense, and you move down the field.
The one thing I will say, this is frustrating. He said it. Why does it seem that our offense and defense can't ever click in the same game? Like
I don't know. I mean, that a complete game like that, we're still working on that. I guess the Cowboys are. I don't know. I agree. What the hell's going on with that kind of crap? Come on.
Exactly. So, but again, guys, seriously, shout out to everyone here. Appreciate you all. Much love. Now, while we.
Some pressure coming in.
There
sack.
It is.
That Fowler. Yes, yep. Dante Fowler with some speed sack there. Speed rush.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
That was very, very
beautiful.
fast.
That was beautiful right there, guys. Wow. A sack. Is that sack number 2? I mean, I was saying Mosh. I'm moving around the board here. Fowler. I mean, Micah Parsons on the sideline, but Fowler with the great speed rush there. We needed that right there. We big time needed that. Cowboy Mosh right now is in 14th.
By the way,
I'm
sorry. I have to show this picture here.
Give me a second.
It's all right.
It's a run here. Got to get the stop. Montgomery breaks the tackle. Damone Clark with the tackle, but too many yards there.
It still takes us way too long to stop that. So, very quickly, guys. I'm sorry. This is funny. Someone said, look at Jerry's Halloween costume. Oh, no. It's good.
What?
Jerry's Halloween costume is good.
Is it? Oh, shit. Let me see. Is he a ref?
Yep. He's a blind ref.
Yeah, a blind ref.
Let me see how good can we? I don't want to fuck up the camera there.
I know.
And thank you, Skeptical Man, with the $2 holler saying, "Here's another." The first time the Cowboys scored 30 points.
It's a great point right there.
Like 30. I said, guys,
can we get to 40?
Oh, they moved.
They moved. 3rd and 12. The crowd is getting loud, and now we cause a false start on the Bears. 3rd and 12, guys. This is huge here. 3rd and 17 now. 3rd and 17. Jason Renford of 14 points, Jabril Cox style. And right now, we're on the brink here. On the brink of taking control of this game. Winning this game. Not taking. We got control a little bit, control back. This is a huge play, 3rd and 17. Do we get a turnover here? We get a sack here.
We got to get something here.
Do we got to change it here. We got to do something here. Here we go.
Anthony Barr is not going to be returning this game with a hamstring injury, so Clark will get the start. We'll get the spot for the rest of the game.
Here we go. There's Micah coming.
Guys.
Oh shit! Too much time. Dumps it down, man. Man, what a play! They get the first down. Oh, fumble!
Please
get the ball. Yes, Micah got it. Micah got it. Go, keep running, baby. Go. It's not down yet. Hold on. Go, baby. Go. Touchdown, Micah.
Touchdown.
Get that TD, baby. Touchdown, Micah. Yes. Touchdown, Micah Parsons! He's celebrating like it is. It is! Yeah!
Touchdown! He said,
how about Micah?
You gotta hold me, suck on this!
There's an 11 for you.
Exactly.
Woo! Fuck the Bears. How about those? I said 40 points.
Oh, man. God, actually, that's a stat. Remember, bold prediction. So, Trayvon Diggs interception. We just got a turnover and scored on the turnover, right?
It's a fumble 6.
Our team, offensively, Tony Pollard is absolutely knocking on close to 200 yards on both sides.
Here we go.
He definitely has over 100 yards rushing.
Look at this. Micah, relentless. Look, he's being held at the end there. He's still relentless.
And I'm not going to be that person.
Oh, man. It was a fumble because of the LVE. Look at this. Was he touched? I don't think he was touched. Micah got his first. I got to check it. Let's see it. He definitely got the fumble. But did he get touched? Here it comes. It comes out here. Great job by LVE, man. I'm telling you. Great job by LVE there. And Micah, does he get touched?
Nope.
No, he doesn't have the ball yet either. Wait.
He was not touched. The guy jumped right over him.
Not yet. Now he has possession.
The guy jumped right over him.
Touchdown Cowboys. I'm going crazy over here. I cannot believe it. 41 points.
Man, I gotta hit up the chat after that.
I mean, that's 42 points. I got a little chest pain there.
So,
what happened?
The only reason I want to point out the thing about the refs is not even about the refs.
I knew it.
It's that it's not just like oh, Cowboy fans, like, Micah's being held or whatever. Like, I'm seeing, like, Dallas Cowboy reporters, several of them are all pointing out, guys, like, say what you want, but at what point are the refs going to do something about the fact that Micah Parsons is being held? That's all.
What's great is that Justin Fields...
This is what we're doing about it.
Justin Fields thinking about college too much and just jumped over, literally not touched him. He should have touched him.
You're right.
He jumped him. And then,
oh my God, baby, great, and that's where
I love it.
It's the
Micah knew we're not in college anymore. They've both been in the game the same amount of time.
It's
They're
the
both
little
their second
details when it comes to the NFL that will fuck you over, isn't it? So let me go ahead. I still haven't even had the chance to look at McGovern's injury because we've moving so fast.
Forget about that for now. I know we got to check it, but right now we're celebrating. Right now we're celebrating, drinking that Bears blood.
I thought he got the hit too. What a great play though. Stoned Immaculate said Parsons go Cowboys. LVE and Parsons, hell yeah. I'm feeling a 50 burger, said Larry J. Micah's unbelievable, said Bruce Cabell. Jay Fields with that boneheaded play though, said the lunatic.
I'm telling you, college. He's thinking college.
LVE with the
guy, he finally got his first touchdown. I'm so happy for him, man. Woo.
Hell yeah. Also, LVE gets a little bit of redemption because he
knocked that ball out.
We know what we did earlier. Even if the refs take it away from us, we know what we did.
Yeah, he got that fumble recovery.
So, here we go. Nope, he wasn't touched. Micah is that dude, said Mary. Any other D lineman would have never made that play, said Justin Quarles.
He's a linebacker, D lineman.
And the lunatic also pointing out, and another hold on Micah. He did that, and he was still held.
Yeah, that was after the play. After Justin Fields stepped up in the pocket. It's funny because Micah was trying to break out, and the lineman kind of stopped, but they were like still holding him.
1085 said it's stumbling, rumbling, bumbling. Bama fan just said Parsons bringing the fire.
Ooh, man.
That is the greatest defensive play I think I've ever seen, said Justin Quarles.
Where are my God.
That's going to be the play of the week, defensively, guys, right?
My goodness, guys, that right there. Where are the $6 hollers for the touchdown like Cowboy? My goodness, that was craziness right there.
Micah Parsons.
No, but then we got Fields getting about 50-yard run here. What a run
already
by him.
On our territory.
And it's 5 minutes to go still in the game. In the third quarter. Yeah, I know. It's a flag, though.
Oh, okay.
It's a flag. It's a hold. Look at they were holding Kurtz's helmet. That should be a penalty on illegal.
I do think a big reason why.
Yes, on the Bears. What was the penalty? I missed it.
You said it, holding.
No, I don't know. Was it down the field there, Komet? Oh, my God, look how obvious. Finally they called one, right? But that goes from the spot where Fields was. It goes back 10 yards from there.
They saw that holding.
Yeah.
Michael Parsons might as well be Casper the Friendly Ghost out there, but, Anthony Brown pulling the coverage, right?
Yeah.
Look, one of the reasons I know Micah Parsons hasn't looked as explosive these last 2-3 weeks is because he's being held 17 different ways.
But a little bit banged up as well, but yeah.
For sure,
and schemed against and triple teamed. And first and 11. It's kind of funny it's 11, isn't it? Isn't it funny that it's 11?
It is first and 11. So.
Hit that like, subscribe if you're new, notification bell. Make sure it's all videos set to that. Guys, can't do this without you guys. This is the experience.
Stubby said it. The Cowboys get a call. It can happen. It is possible.
Once in a blue moon it comes up. Sponsor of the week, Amazing Games. We got Jason Renfro, 14 points right now, Stream Boss. Also Cash App King. Also Cash App Leader. And we'll crown him today after this game if he holds on to that. First place on the overall board, Snug X. Representing
Someone's hurt. I missed who just walked off the field there for the Bears, but somebody's hurt. So... It looked like an O-lineman. That's why it's irrelevant, guys. An offensive lineman's hurt. You know what that means.
I mean, they got less guys. They're already running with backups. There's a little run to the outside.
Wide open.
Velus Jones, 12 yards.
I don't like that Trayvon was almost running away from him.
Yeah, he had to, I think it's more of he had to, cover the ground as well, not let him cut back on him. And use the sideline as to push him out, but he knew he had the yardage.
I know. He had guys next to him, though. That's why I'm a little bit, confused. It's who was supposed to be doing what there? There you go. So let me go ahead, refill my water here.
Yeah.
Take a second.
And then we got Hankins in the game. But I think the Cowboys, I guess
I'm scared to move.
Here we are looking at the run stop, possibility because of Hankins and Neville Gallimore in there, I think. But that's my thing is that, there you go. Cowboys slowing them. Who got that? 58. Yeah, Fowler getting knocked all over the fucking place. My goodness. I'm sorry. Yeah, who is 58? 58? Oh, it was Fowler. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like an 8. Yeah, but 56 Fowler, man, he made he slowed down the running back and then kind of helped make the tackle and got knocked about 16 yards backwards. He went flying. And landed on like a turtle on his back. I'm glad he's okay. He's right back at it, and so is Micah back at it on the field, on the right side. Going up. I said that he usually plays the left side of our defense against the right tackle. We're going against the rookie here, Braylon Jones, and there's Dorrance Armstrong, but he's going. Oh, he's a hold there on Hankins. Yeah, what a play by Trayvon Diggs, one-handed, almost pick, knocks it out and breaks up the pass.
I gotta actually. I'm sorry. I keep looking. I'm trying to find stuff on McGovern, and I keep getting stopped because I saw this.
Hankins was held there. Look at the middle. Look at this. Look at the inside. Look at Hankins. He's right there, and his whole fucking shirt coming. You see his belly pop out because the guy pulled his jersey, and they didn't call a flag. Think about that for a second.
Real quick, Micah Parsons ran 92 total yards on that fumble recovery and touchdown play, according to Next Gen Stats.
Wow.
92 yards, guys.
So from one side of the field to the other, to get from getting the blocking down the field,
total, like
sideways, back, left and right, all around, touchdown. Here we go. Pressure coming? Not really. Too much time, wide open. And that's the thing.
That's the type of shit you can't allow.
You cannot let that. We gotta keep the constant pressure, or it allows any quarterback to attack us.
I love how. I'm sorry. I love how. And you guys don't know David Hellman, but like even David Hellman was like, interesting how that was the holding play that they chose to call.
Yeah.
In this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of other ones going on Micah Parsons. When they call one on Micah, against Micah, they got to call them all against Micah. That's why they know they got.
That's why they can't. Yeah. It's kind of like Aaron Donald, right?
Uh-oh. Another good pass. I don't know how we keep missing that. Good awareness by and good calls by Dan Quinn, and good awareness by Curse.
No, every single guy who's getting there and like trying to knock down the ball, like you can tell they studied the tape.
That was a screwball there, though. But Justin Fields went sidearm. Great job by him seeing Curse coming. I mean, Fields doing a good job overall, not just as a runner, but as a quarterback and making decisions out there. Which he's a top quarterback. He's the guy that the Bears picked up right in front of us before we got Micah Parsons. Sweep outside. There's LVE coming. There's great job by J-Ron Curse and LVE. They both did a great job there. J-Ron Curse is the reason why he had to slow down. But LVE knew he was going to have to slow down because Curse was there, and LVE just hit that like a missile. Watch this, baby. Watch Curse corral the outside. I show this all the time on different, like the way he plays in run support. And look at LVE knowing it, attacking it. And then, just Curse finishing it.
Great job.
Great job there, Curse, with the run stop play there, run support. Yes.
No, sorry. After this, I'll mention my quick McGovern update.
Okay. 3rd and 6, snap. It's a run to the running back there. Shit, the Cowboys allowed the first down because they got fooled. Bears are real happy about that. Whoa.
Did somebody just punch Clark?
It looked like it, number 67. I don't know. It looked like he was smacking him, but I don't know if he was smacking his own player, I think. Someone's hurt? Shit. Cowboy is hurt.
I think it's a Cowboy, isn't it?
Lineman.
Yeah. They're not showing who it is.
Interior. It's right under the goddamn camera.
Is it Clark?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. He got up and walked away.
Curse.
Shit.
Curse is okay. He's walking off under his own power.
That's major.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's got to come back.
But McGovern, by the way, also was able to walk under his own power to the sideline.
Good.
So throughout the season, he's been dealing with injuries to his ankle and his elbow, and today was a right ankle injury. So his right ankle is the one that kind of got a little beat up. But again, whatever it is, he was still able to walk under his own power, and he's on the sideline, and he's just kind of chilling there.
I think he's
ready for the bye week.
I think, exactly. Keep Peters in the game. Keep him back there, He's
had a great game today, too. Like, McGovern has consistently, our O-line consistently has been looking better.
Like in this situation here with Curse, man, it's one of those things where do you want to throw, if he can come back in, we need him.
See, Curse is a little bit different because, again, there's other factors when it comes to the defense, Like,
here we go. They're running the ball here. Cowboys got it locked up. How did he get to the outside on us?
There's a flag.
It's got to be a hold. It's got to be a hold. I'm pretty sure every Cowboy yelled, hold. But hit up the chat too, baby, if you can, real quick. There's a hold on the Bears. Thank goodness they're calling these penalties finally. 46 seconds before we get to the fourth quarter, and they're going. So at least the penalties are being called now. There's the rookie Braylon Jones, who's been having his hands full against Micah Parsons the entire day.
So
hit up the chat. I know we've kind of been. Sorry, guys. We were watching the game, and I know you're looking up the injury report.
Holding, more holding.
Oh, my God. The whole jersey went. Again,
exactly.
2 holds and 1 they didn't call, but 2 holds on Hankins. He's made a difference as a run stopper in the sense of, he's made a couple plays, but he's also created guys having to hold him. You have to hold Hankins because not because he's so good.
They finally call the hold.
They got to double team him. Here we go. Cowboys are coming with that pressure on there, and he gets right through the hole. You got to wrap up, LVE. Hey, Curse is back in. That's great.
There you
go.
I told you. He thankfully was just a bit
but
of a
first and 20, they just got 10 yards back.
Larry J. Can't agree more. He said this bye week couldn't come at a better time.
I know.
I've always said it. These mid-season bye weeks are my favorite, just because when you look at the schedule, like even when you consider playoffs and stuff like that.
Playoffs?
Like, you know what I mean? When you add in the postseason that you are hoping to have, and you add that into your NFL season, you would think you'd maybe want a later bye week, right?
2nd and 7. Shotgun. They're on R27. They're driving.
Time
and
out?
there it is. Nope.
Oh, end of the third quarter. Right.
So there we go. 4th quarter. They were trying to just...
So perfect time now to go ahead and hit up the chat, guys. By the way, Jason Renfro holding on to that stream boss somehow with 14
points still there. He's got this lead in the cash app, trying to go for 5 in a row. And, of course, the first time for Amazing Games ever as a sponsor week. Will he be giving that baton to someone like Mark Hospian, Randy Stites? Maybe he'll be taking it the second week in a row, back-to-back. I don't know. But I do know Snug X is in first place on the overall board. We'll see what happens.
So, anyways, and hey, yeah, Sam Moreau, credit where credit's due. He said Damone Clark's a boss. I did not have Damone Clark having any defensive snaps at all. Injury obviously was the reason he had it. But
again, you had Jabril Cox inactive, and then Luke Gifford, just special teams guy. So it looks like Damone Clark, it was the backup, which surprised me. The only reason he played was because of no Anthony Barr. But he, nonetheless, unbelievably steps up as a rookie who hasn't played in months. Again, he hasn't played in months. He hasn't had training camp. He hasn't had none of that because of that neck surgery. And he's in there playing. And he seems to be playing, again, for a rookie in his first game after not playing for who knows how long. He's doing good. Number 33 is doing good. I always think of Tony Dorsett, but Damone Clark, easy to remember and see. When you see 33, you think of TD. And I'm seeing, DC, Damone Clark, as, repping it well. Again, we had a Uzier wear that for a year, right, until he changed that number. I'm sure Damone Clark will probably end up changing that number from 33. Either way, surprisingly doing, on defense. I'm talking about special teams. Defense doing a good job in his role here.
I second for saying, to be fair, the defense has been out there for a bit, especially after the fumble and score. Other than that one drive, offense, has not really been able to stay out there for a long time.
I agree. No.
Even our drive was relatively quick, offensively speaking. Not saying it was bad, just that, we did that pretty quickly.
I know. The defense is still a little bit, might be a little bit, leaned on again. That's our strength. We will lean on the defense. We have to lean on the defense, and they will be tough. They
Rich
showed
said
it.
We should have stopped on 1st and 20. Now it's a 2nd and 7. So.
And that was my problem on that play. I don't like even giving him LV missed the tackle on that one. It was a horrible non-wrap-up.
I do have to say, it has been, like I said, just overall disappointing at how badly we're handling this kind of run stopping. So Dan Quinn is kind of rolling
Bears
back.
Blood.
This aggressive defense obviously works. It is working. Everything we've seen so far, the stats, blah, 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 it all proves it. But
14, 14, and 14. 14 points every quarter. Yeah, go ahead. So you think is it worth the risk?
It's less about that, and it's more about the fact that just like Kellen Moore needs to know when to hold them and when to fold them, there are times where maybe...
Run up the middle. Good stop there by the run.
Where maybe, I can't believe I'm even going to say this, we should play slightly more conservative defense. And the only reason I say that is because, like you guys were saying, the aggressiveness causes one thing that we still have not been able to make up for. Because you're right, we are stopping more plays or we're doing more things like that. But when they get past us, they are gone. So, to me, we have to, the adjustment is either one of two things. Again, maybe bring Micah Parsons back to that linebacker spot a little bit more as a run stopper,
No, you're seeing the Cowboys going with Damone Clark and a 3rd down and 8 where they're going to have to throw probably. But Damone Clark, LV
Tank
misses again. That's the 3rd miss.
That's on you, Tank. I'm sorry.
Tank has had third bad angle he's taken this game.
He had hands on field.
Oh no.
Groin?
No, his
ankle.
It's either a break or
guys. This is not good. Wilson's hurt really bad.
Something bad happened to Donovan Wilson, and he's a major player for us.
I'm looking at him back here
because oh man, please nothing bad. I don't know. That's probably the ACL.
He just fell.
That's the ACL then. I mean, every single time. I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence just caused an injury basically to Donovan Wilson.
If we lose Wilson, that's
on Donovan. That's on DeMarcus Lawrence.
Not just that, but that's out of all the injuries we've had so far, that would mean big trouble for the season.
Can't escape, man. We just can't escape. This is, you know, if it was 35-7, you think we'd see different players in the game?
Yeah.
This is why it's important to be consistent and win a game by a lot. And we allowed this to happen. Now,
and not just that, but out of all, like, this is our most banged up game too. We've managed to avoid injuries for the most part in a serious way. You know,
that looked bad for Donovan Wilson.
Thank goodness he's jogging off, heading directly to the locker room.
Yeah. All right, no, but
he's jogging off under his own jogging.
I know.
Not just walking.
Locker room though. That means they do this test.
He's still gonna get.
I know. It's not a break and it's not a torn ACL.
But exactly. So whatever it is, hopefully it's just something a bye week can cure.
Can we get him to the bye week? Can we get these guys through the bye week? Motherfuck. God, Anthony Barr goes down. Now we lost to Curse. I'm sorry, Curse went out and then back in. Now Donovan Wilson, who's our fucking X factor.
You know the number one hype man on the sideline today, by the way? It's actually Ezekiel Elliott. I'm seeing.
I believe that. He better be because
Patrick Walker, Voice of the Star, Dallas Cowboy reporter, he's kind of saying, you know, on the sideline, you know, like Zeke is, you know, like Zeke has been like, he was like screaming, he was throwing the towel, you know, so.
Good. Right now we need to have no injuries.
LT, yeah, sure, come on in, join us.
Hey, how you doing, LT? How you doing? Yeah. How much you guys win by?
Yeah, Dylan Six said, hopefully a little tape and he's good for after the bye, so.
That's the hope. Man, that's big. It's a big difference from a smile to a frown. When you think about someone like Donovan Wilson going down.
Cowboy Execution saying Butterfingers. Cap52 also said, fuck, both safeties?
I mean, no Malik Hooker. The only guy left back there is tell you who is back there.
I know Wiseman27 saying, I love Wilson. Guys, Wilson is like such a, not, I don't even want to say underrated.
Actually, you're right. All the three-headed monster got hurt. All three of them are hurt in some way. Yeah, banged up. Yeah, shit.
So that's why I said that, you know, personnel, I imagine, has a big effect on some of the maybe like combination of guys that we're seeing out there. And also, it kind of sucks because I still hold firm to the fact that this would have been a great game to see Micah Parsons more at linebacker. But I think the rest of what's happening here, we're kind of forced to keep him because we have not really had as much success in the front line as we were hoping to get. You know, like you said, obviously we're getting through.
Get out there. Oh, someone chop blocked Curse, man. Come on. They just keep running to the outside and Marquise Bell with the tackle. Sorry, baby. I mean,
it's okay.
Right back into the action, just like snap
I know,
right
they just went right to it. So
14 minutes, 13:59 left to go in the game. Another injury, and they chopped down fucking Curse, and now he's hurt. Baby. The other safety.
And they didn't even call a penalty or anything.
But it was still inside the tackles.
I thought a chop block was a chop block. But
so now our starting safeties. Now we lost all three of them. Now you know who the starting safeties are: Marquise Bell and Israel Mukuamu.
Yeah, they just said it. Marquise Bell has played one defensive snap his entire career.
It's incredible. They chopped down him there. That was unfortunate. That's a legal fucking rule, and they use it a lot. Look, it was a crackback.
We got one quarter. We have one fucking quarter to get through. If our offense scores at least one more time, even they can't somehow come back on us.
I cannot believe we're talking about this game like this. Like our defense don't exist.
But it's not about our defense not existing. It's more every other play we're dropping like fucking flies. We exist on the bench, in the locker room, at home on our beds.
His Fields is 13 for 17.
Yeah, this time I think Curse is definitely going to be done for the night, guys, because he is limping. Last time was just a tweak, a bump, a bruise, or whatever. This is an injury.
He literally got chopped. You know what I'm saying? That sucks because he was already banged up. Now he gets chopped.
So, LT.
Second and 4.
Bye week, again, the bye week could not have come at a better time.
2nd and 4. Look, someone's not covering. Bell does not know what he's doing. Play action. Touchdown.
That was on Anthony Brown, by the way. Micah Parsons is upset. He's looking for a flag of some kind, it seems like. I'm not really sure on what, though. Rack City said it. Time for rookie Marquise Bell. Larry J said the youth movement in Dallas. Here we go.
This is all about depth. This is not anyone's fault. There's the depth thrown in there.
Yeah, Brandon Katz said it. The chop block is allowed in the box if another player isn't engaged.
No, that's what I was saying. It's unfortunately a dumb legal fucking rule. I don't like that rule.
Just saying, like, we'll call roughing the passer because we did this to a QB, but actual chop blocks that get actual players hurt are somehow still allowed.
They have to change the rule. They're going for 2, by the way. Not really sure what that's going to make a difference of, though, because point-wise, 12 points or 11 points, I guess you can get another 2-point conversion in a field goal.
Is their kicker hurt or something?
No. Very good kicker. Here they go. Let's see if we can stop him here. Make it a 13-point game rather than an 11-point game. 2-point conversion attempt. Shotgun. They got 12 in motion. They're throwing the ball there right now. Looking to the corner. Good job at the defense there. Who is that? Anthony Brown.
Again.
Good
I saw someone say Brown sucks. Guys, he's been balling out this game. Outside of that touchdown he saved us a touchdown twice. Made big. I'm just saying, like, I can think of, at least off the top of my head, 3 big plays he's had this game so far, and one of those, yes, directly saved us a touchdown. It was on that interception.
We have to get a run drive on offense. You want complimentary football? Run the fucking ball. Let's go. That's all you got to do. Yes, you play action. Yeah, but go on. Listen, key things to watch on this drive. If we're flowing good, you might see some up-tempo, which is good for the Cowboys. I know we want to waste time. Even if you can do up tempo, I would not, because if it's gonna get you a first down, a big play, you up tempo. If you mismatch,
exactly. Look, you take the points if they're given to you, but overall, right now is the time to run the clock.
But up tempo, you gotta save this defense right now from injuries. Forget about resting them for this game. You gotta save them from injuries. So on offense, key things to watch for me. Running the ball, right? But that's not run the ball. Running the ball with Dak taking snaps under center. Watch onside kicks. I just don't trust him. So watch for under center kind of stuff. Uh-oh, Turpin's taking it out.
Come on, Turpin. Oh, God.
Man, he goes down like a rock. Not a good game for Turpin today. So they have a good kickoff coverage team. I told you guys about that yesterday, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that right now we got to run the ball, but not just running. We got to run without the fucking cute shit. And we got to run the ball. Listen to this. I believe we got to run with using the pass, right? So play action. Run those bootlegs to the tight ends or second level receivers. But
yeah, it's time for Ferguson and Hendershot to get their shot.
The main key, under center. I want Dak under fucking center almost every play.
I don't think he's under center here.
He is.
Okay, yeah,
he is under center, and we got Peters as a left guard.
I thought they were lining up a shotgun.
Left guard, watch Peters as well. So let's see what we can do. We should run the ball. That's what we should do. Run the ball here. They know it too, though. Pollard, everybody knows he still gets 2 yards.
That's fine. We have Malik Davis too.
Yeah, runs 40 seconds off the clock.
So
and that's what's key right now. Run the fucking clock. Get your team rest get your defense rest.
Justin Corral's pointing out, Fields has been the toughest QB we faced this season because his speed is underrated.
He's like Micah Parsons' speed. It's kind of funny we say that. Micah Parsons is an edge rusher.
Hey, Micah Parsons is a fast guy though.
One of the fastest. But so is Justin Fields, and that's where DeMarcus Lawrence did not get that read on him. This game, this is the first time he played him, so he mismatched something. Under center again, I like it. Another run, I like it. And there's another run.
I like it.
First down by Pollard. Why? Because we're under center with Dak Prescott and running the ball twice in a row. Now, I know the pass is coming soon, but run the ball. I would still keep running when we do pass. Either play action, straight up play action, and then dump it down over the middle. So someone's open, or you do the bootleg, and you play action it to the outside. You can run Dak, you can throw it to the tight end, you can throw it to the receiver in the next level. That's the play. That's the game plan going forward. That's the winning combination.
You know how animals have like a sense of like when a storm is coming or whatever. I have a feeling we're going to see some cute Kellen Moore shit. I'm sorry.
Well, Dak under center again. 2 receivers on the right side. A run to the left. And there's Pollard, gets strangled down to the ground for only a yard.
Stop for a yard.
See, this is those Zeke moments, right? Where Zeke is actually better for these little grinders out, for these little yards here and there, a span of a game.
I was about to say, I'm actually surprised we haven't seen more Malik Davis in those types of scenarios.
Well, as you speak, Pollard comes out.
There you go. Well, it's probably a pass play, but yeah.
2nd and 9. And again, I don't mind it either. I don't mind, he's fixing his pads or something, it looks like. I don't mind going here shotgun.
Yeah, I know you're looking at it like, ooh, did he hurt his groin or something?
Malik Davis in the game, which doesn't mean he's not going to run the ball. And that helmet looks weird.
Turpin
in the game, too, in motion. Yep, from right to left. Dak pointing right. It's a run to Malik Davis there. All the way to the outside. Follows the blockers. 8-yard gain.
Go.
I mean, it's 3rd and 2 probably. It was like a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Either way, guys, now Pollard back in the game.
Back in.
And what have we not done this drive yet? Correct. We haven't passed the ball not once. And you know what we should do this play? Not pass. We should run. Here it comes. Davis out. Pollard in.
You know what's funny?
What's funny? Hendershot
You
in.
run here.
Yeah, we got 3 tight ends here.
You run
This
that.
is 13 personnel. Yeah, here comes that fake run. That RP. Here comes a little bootleg is what I think is coming. A bootleg or we run to Pollard. This is the 3 tight end set. We're gonna probably bootleg it left. It's a run it's a run to Pollard to the outside.
Oh my God.
And finds the zone where he gets it out there. He's gone.
He should have lost.
Touchdown,
like 3 yards
Cowboys.
there. Come on, Pollard.
Pollard, get in the end zone. Yes,
Guys.
Woo! Not one pass needed because I said run the fucking ball. Did we have a shotgun one time? Brisker's on the sideline
like he's hurt too.
But I'm right now about the Cowboys. 48 points on that board as we speak. Is that enough?
I mean,
is that enough? Can you guys listen to us for once, guys, and just run the fucking ball? Go for 2.
I do kind of want to go for 2.
Go for 50. Listen, my point. I remember the Bears got 50-something on us when they won the Super Bowl in 1985. I was a little kid, and I remember that game. Danny White got crushed in the end zone multiple. It was a disaster, guys, an embarrassment. This is not as bad as that, but can we get 50? I know, I'm getting
right
greedy.
behind Zach Martin. Hell yeah.
Extra
Also,
point up,
we're just putting
49
the
points.
up.
Boom. Up by 20 straight up
we
points.
don't have to go for 2 to get cute, baby. We just do what we do.
Well, make it 21, and then to make it 50. Boom, boom. We got it. Anyways, in the chat.
49-29 Cowboys.
Yeah, 10 minutes and 35 seconds, and there's Tony Pollard. Holla!
Oh, by the way, who has Tony Pollard on their fantasy team?
Boing. That's that 3rd touchdown for him. 4th touchdown. I don't know. He's got a lot.
3rd or 4th.
I told you he's going to bust it open. Maybe you called it too. Huge run there.
Malik Davis is still owed a touchdown. I'm not going to forget that. I'm not going to forget that.
I know. We don't forget.
So
that's going to take us to the 50th.
There's a lot of football still left to play.
Yeah.
So Malik Davis, your touchdown is coming.
Yeah, you might get that 50th point there for us. 50th plus, baby. Ooh, man, we are rocking it here in the 4th quarter. We're up 29. We know we probably could blow them out, but 40. Nobody thought it was going to be 49-29.
You know the best part?
With 10
Our
minutes in the
defense
3rd
only
quarter.
scored one of these touchdowns. Usually when we have this many
I
points,
know.
it's because the defense was out there kicking ass and taking names. But Skeptical Fan dropping that $2 holler.
Holler.
You know what he said?
What did the man say?
Pay Pollard right now.
I'm telling you, I said it earlier when that first touchdown, he made a little juke, patience, and another juke, touchdown on that same play. I saw that. I said, we got to keep him.
Worried.
Nothing has changed.
I'm worried that Tony Pollard will be a victim to our...
Ooh, not a touchback. Second one all year, by the way. Can our coverage team keep it together? They haven't had much practice.
Stop him at the 25.
That's the second kickoff return coverage play we've had all year. Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry. I always want to notice that.
I know, but I don't remember what I was going to say.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. That was important, though.
I know.
Because, again, it's only seen it twice all year in 8 weeks. Pollard dominating here, guys, on the ground all different ways. Effort, 3 touchdowns. I think about the game yesterday in our simulation where he had that 75-yard catch. We knew Pollard was one of the keys of this game over and over again. Yes.
The Skeptical Fan said pay Pollard right now. I said I feel like he's going to be the unfortunate victim of the Cowboys front office games because he's the type of guy that will get us a comp pick. Am I right? Somebody will pick him up. Somebody will pay him.
They got a nice big run here, and they're going all the way. Number 24, Khalid Herbert. Unbelievable. Nice hard push there.
Well, what do you think about that?
That's an obvious. That's an obvious. It's hard for an
me
obvious
to see.
Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones things to do. But again, I think that if you're already keeping Zeke and you get his contract restructured down like you did with DeMarcus Lawrence, I think the Cowboys they're gonna push for that. You can keep Pollard and you keep them together. You see, one all the time is going to be good, but both of them together in the right way. We've been saying it for 3 years.
Yeah, they're both good individually, but they're better together.
They're better, great, exactly. So a run by Khalid Herbert. This time nothing. Another slam down there. But I got to go to show you guys. Maybe I wanted you to see what Pollard's numbers are.
You want me to look them up?
I mean, you can.
I got you.
But they showed it on the screen. It's
Okay.
It was 130 yards rushing on the ground. He has a couple passes, catches as well. So he's getting close to that 200 bolt prediction.
He's getting close. Again, I will say I expected to see more Pollard in the pass game today. That to me has been the biggest surprise offensively. I'm not going to complain.
He's focusing on and he really skipped the whole second quarter.
Basically.
So I mean, the guy's 130 yards rushing, and maybe 150 total in a game. There's Fowler.
Much better run
there.
stop.
Now, that is, you know, is Fowler okay? So that is the situation with Pollard. He has 3 touchdowns. I mean, he's averaging 9.6 yards per carry. So almost a first down every time he runs the ball for Tony Pollard on a game where he's got a lot more than just like 8 touches on the ground. Here's a pass. Oh man, he's getting crushed. No incidental. Oh come on, incidental.
Baby, they don't care if it's incidental or not.
Damn
They're going to call it every time.
Anthony Brown gives up a first down. Another chance for the Bears. I mean, we've given the Bears a lot of their own chances. It's been our own.
And it's funny because I wouldn't even say that we played.
It was barely.
We haven't played a sloppy game either.
That was not even catchable.
Like, we have not played a sloppy game. This penalty here. Yeah. And the Goldston penalty are the only ones that I'm like really like, oh, well, the Goldston penalty and this Anthony Brown one are the only ones that I'm really like, everything else is.
Who is that? Is that Bohanna?
Yeah.
He throws out of bounds.
There you go. Damn it. He almost got the sack, but at least we made him.
Bohanna's too big. He's too much of a big guy to get the sack, but Bohanna was there.
Again, we've all
He's
said
disruptive.
it here tonight.
That's good.
Fields is really fucking fast. So, you know, curse.
He's back in the game.
Baby Curse is out there.
I hope this, please, knocking on wood, everyone stay healthy. Stay healthy. We got a 20-point lead with 8 minutes and 30 seconds, and these motherfuckers don't know what to. All they can really truly do is run the ball, and now they're running out of time to run the ball. They want the time to 8:34. They stopped the fucking clock for that. Are you kidding me?
Can they do, like, I guess they can.
8:34, now they gotta start the clock now, 25-second clock. Keep running the clock more than that. Oh, wait, why did it stop, though?
Because it was a pass.
Was it incomplete?
I mean, yeah, that was,
true.
That was why
Second
he got
and 12. Here comes some pressure by Tank. Chopping,
Finally.
sacking,
Finally.
rocking. That's a Micah slash.
Are you sure?
No,
Clark.
no, Neville Gallimore, was it? And DeMarcus
I guess
Lawrence.
It was Lawrence.
Well, Lawrence finished him. I think that's his 4th sack of the year. But someone was there
somebody
first.
Started it.
I think it was Neville Gallimore. I'm not sure. Let's see what it was. Great job there. Was that 3 sacks with his defense? Is that Hankins?
I told you it was Clark.
No.
I told you it was Clark.
Yeah, maybe you got this shit.
Hey.
Damone Clark got this shit too.
That was not on my bingo card. That was not on my bingo card.
To me, Damone Clark's one of the shocking positives from the Dallas Cowboys.
And on top of the offense. When we drafted him, I told you, I know that guys like...
Ooh, look at Micah coming, man. My God, he's fighting off triple blocks. The guy, Micah Parsons is an incredible human being.
I know.
But go ahead, yeah, I'm sorry.
I was saying it, like, I know that Tyler Smith and Sam Williams are likely to be the more exciting picks, you know, as far as, like, our rookies and stuff like that. But I had said it even throughout the offseason. My most exciting pick is Damone Clark. For what he's going to do. But it was
for next year.
It was for next year. Like, that's why I said, I'm like,
shit.
It sucks to say that your most exciting pick for you is a pick that you didn't even...
11, and it leaves them no choice but to go for it. So Dante Fowler there with a nice tip. DeMarcus Lawrence, I guess they're going to kick the field goal. Is that what they're doing? Dante Fowler got the tip.
You guys are also pointing out some great things here in the chat. Let me kind of roll back in because you guys said it. Cowboy Longhorn said it was roughly this point last year Denver exposed our offense. Hopefully this is not showing other teams how to beat our defense.
Good point there. We don't want to see that happen.
Rag City said it. This is a blueprint for other teams because 200 yards is crazy. One thing I'll say, though, someone here said it, too. This is the 3rd game that the Bears have had 200-plus yards this season.
There's Micah. 4th and 11. Interception. Oh, my God. It's still short. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They get back to the line of scrimmage. It's Cowboys ball. 5 minutes and 12 seconds. It was
almost a pick there, too.
Yeah, it was almost a pick for Anthony Brown. Micah Parsons with the great pressure. That ends it for them.
Yep,
That's
no more
game.
long throws, guys. Exactly.
Just run. What are you going to do now? Run the
Pollard,
ball.
Run with Davis.
No, run with Davis.
True, not even Pollard.
Yeah, run with Davis. What are we doing here?
It's time for Davis' touchdown.
Yeah, Davis gets his back.
Fowler definitely had a great game, Bruce. Again, it's hard to pick.
Stepped up for, like, Micah not being there sometimes, having to rest him a little bit. Fowler stepped up big with no Sam Williams in this game.
I feel like 2 guys need to get more praise, though, when it comes to what they've done defensively, and that's DaRon Bland, this game
and
specifically, and Damone Clark.
Yep.
Because
the 2 rookies,
both guys, for very different reasons and in very different ways, have to step up and fill in the roles of the starters, young guys, rookie guys. Damone Clark was not supposed to even sniff the football field outside of special teams.
Right.
Anthony Barr gets hurt. Damone Clark steps up and steps it up in the biggest
He had a misstep
way.
here and there, but so did Anthony Barr. So, you know what? It fucking picked up with no real let-off there. And Deron Bland starting at the slot for Jordan Lewis. It's a very, very high ceiling for him.
This week of practice has done his body and mind good because you can see that he knows that the whole team.
Explosion is fantastic.
Like even though
Bland.
Our run defense again horrible today. You can tell this team watched a lot of tape though because you said it. It's not that we didn't know what they were doing. It's just that we overstepped and we couldn't overcorrect to come and make up for it either. But you can see that this team has definitely put in the preparation work as well. Not just that, but even on the offensive side of the ball, like you said, okay, run game aside, right? Because we know why we're running, how we're running, and what we're doing there. But it's more about the passing game, like you said, baby. The way that we're passing.
Under center.
We got
play action,
and
rollouts.
I'm pretty sure we saw every single tight end at one point or another get a target as well. And this was Michael Gallup's game. Although CeeDee Lamb also had one or two nice big plays, but let's be honest, our receivers today were playing a supporting role to the run game in a beautiful, beautiful way. Like
and the receivers made some plays too, though. Dak went down the field more than you'd see.
Dak had one bad pass today, by the way, guys, and it was his pick.
Yeah, and that turned the game for a little bit, but our defense was too much. Our offense was too much for the Bears to overcome. And, I see Justin Quarles talking about, Cooper Rush time. I know Bama saying, I think a couple of, and I would agree, but I say, number one, I think Dak's going to say, I want to be in this game. I want to finish it off.
Yeah.
And
guys,
we're going to run the ball, so just run the ball.
If we are a little
Dak's
ahead of you guys, pause the stream for like 30 seconds to a minute, and then once you press play, we'll be on your time.
I guess we're constantly bringing you guys breaking news since where you're watching it is behind us. So, in a way, it's kind of like we're your channel. We're your breaking news every single play right here in My Cowboys Family. Hit that like. If you're new, subscribe.
It's a good day to be a Cowboy fan, said NDM Boogie. Hell yeah, guys, there's still 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game.
Dak under center. We got Malik Davis. There you go. That's what I said. Just run the ball here. No fumbles, no turnovers. Let Malik get some yards.
They're trying they're trying really hard to punch the ball out because you can see that they're going to try to get to, oh God, he got punched in the face. Thank you, yeah. We're about to start a fight.
Why is he still holding on? Why is the header shot being held on?
Yeah.
They're so pissed. We got under their skin. But listen, I don't think the Bears expect to get 29. They did score 29. Did they score 29 last week? I'm not sure. Last week they scored like 30. No, did they score 40?
They had one really high scoring game.
Well, that was this last game. They blew out the Patriots by a lot. But I know that.
I think they did have like 30, 32,
surprisingly,
34
they have a pretty good, they've got some offensive juice in there.
It's all run. It's Justin Fields.
Yeah, Justin Fields is their offense. And he's very difficult to stop. We stopped their run game. We stopped their running backs. For the most part, they got a couple runs here and there, but Fields is the main catalyst to all of that working.
Credit where credit's due. Justin Fields,
he's the real deal. Real deal.
Cool head on his shoulders too. No overtly dumb mistakes by him either. Right?
Yep.
Lost, I think, a yard or two there on that Davis run, but you know what, guys? We kind of expected this. We're running the clock out. That's what happens. So.
Well, timeout for the Bears, their second one. They're 5 minutes and 2. They're trying to extend this game and try to make a run at this. We cannot just let up. By the way, McCarthy's wearing that new hat right now. They're one of the 4 new hats. But the NFC East is the best record in the NFC in the NFL, 21-7, with the Eagles winning. I know that the
next
Giants
closest
play
is
later.
the NFC West with 13-14.
13 wins and 14 losses.
It's not even close.
Not even close. And this, by the way, this is the best NFC East. The NFC East is the best division. In week 8, now it was week 7. Now since week 8, since they had the merger in 1970. 3rd and 7, shotgun. We throw the ball out to Malik Davis on a run.
He gets the first.
First down, goes out of bounds. We didn't want to go out of bounds, but gets the first. So that's important. That's more important. At that moment, I say get the first. You can run 3 40-second plays off the clock. Well, and force them at least once to use a timeout. So going out of bounds is better than trying to figure out how to stay in bounds. It's more important to get that first, in case you were wondering, he should have stayed in bounds.
Hey,
Malik Davis, great job.
Clark Kent giving some really high praise to Damone Clark. He says that he has Ray Lewis talent.
Wow.
Not saying he is Ray Lewis, just saying that
he can
shown
get there.
that
He might be able to get there.
And I know a lot of you guys are saying it. Like, I've been watching him since his LSU days. Like, he is that guy. So
I'm telling you, when we got him, it was a steal but for next year, false
bitch.
start. Oh! They're trying to hit
like, they just
Malik
punched
Davis
our guy
for
in
no
the
reason.
face.
That's
and
the
they're
3rd
just
time he's hitting him. But we false started there. There you go.
Like, I just don't want to be the one starting a fight and doing some stupid shit.
Let me drink a little more blood just to make sure we can finish them off.
Yes.
I know we finished. Listen, 5 minutes to go. We're up by 20.
Lunatic said, Henderson talking smack? I'm here for that also. So, I like that. Again, I don't mind a little bit of talk. I don't mind a little something. Like I said.
We call them glass eaters, and they've been, that's all these guys that we drafted or some guys we brought in are glass eaters. Hankins, a glass eater. Those are the assholes of our team. They might get you a penalty here and there. Sam Williams, those guys. Oh, look at that move by Malik Davis. And again, I like
He's got us like 6 yards
McGovern's back in the game, by the way.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I just great
McGovern's
catch
back.
there, baby.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Guys, so that means the only player that got hurt that wasn't able to come back was Barr.
Well, yeah, Barr. Right.
Wilson, too.
And Wilson's still out in the
Good point.
locker
Let me
room.
double check on Wilson. Just because
Final timeout for the Bears, though. Again, at 4:51. Key there is, again, we saw McGovern in there, which is good to see him back, even though we really don't need him in there. We know all these guys should be good for the Packer game in 2 weeks. We got a bye week. This is very, very major. So, yeah, you're right, baby. Knocking on wood is most of the good news here. Again, all these guys we rested on our team, who are, Noah Browns and Sam Williams, and all these guys will be ready for the Packers.
Hey, I'm kind of spoiling some of our post-game talk, I know, but I have to say it now, because what was the biggest problem offensively, overall, when it came to, moving the chains and stuff? Guys, we got stopped on third downs way too often.
Yeah.
You know how many times we got stopped on third down today? We're 9 for 10 on third downs today.
Wow. So, again, 90% on third down conversion. You get that, you win games. And
maybe it didn't go as successfully as we wanted it to, but I feel like I keep saying I have to give credit, but, the props have to be given, rightfully so. Our front office attempted to address the shortcomings on the team in the most aggressive way I have seen in a few years outside of the Amari Cooper move.
What about the
as far as and not just that, but with scheme, with adjustments, all of it. We actually said we have a problem with the run stop, so we're going to do something about it.
Dak stepping up in the pocket, getting killed,
sacked. Just hold on to the ball,
Dak.
Dak.
No injury, please. That's the only injury the only thing about having Dak in there. But if you have Cooper Rush, everyone knows you're gonna throw. You're gonna run. So we're gonna punt this ball away now and get it away from our offense. We gotta just rest that defense as much as possible.
I don't even necessarily have a problem with Dak being out there still, only because of the circumstances of him being back this season. Dak actually does need that extra drive or reps or whatever you call it,
I agree.
And like you said, smart football, but there's always... Football is risky.
You gotta wait for the 5 seconds on the clock to snap this. Why on the game clock? Why 4th and 20? We snapped it. They're coming in for that block, but they missed. Great punt by Anger. He fair catch that, and it's going back. Get that ball. God damn, he punched it 100 yards. Holy shit!
Too much juice there.
Anger
other than that one game, he's at least been back on it.
Anger punted that ball so hard that it went into the end zone on the other side of the field. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anger, he had one rough game. Dak, he's been on.
Dak 21 for 27, 250, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a rushing touchdown. So 3 touchdowns total. Fields 17 for 23, 151 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. Pollard 15 touches, 147 yards.
Total yards.
3 touchdowns. So yeah, total yards. The rushing at, I think, 130 or such. So Pollard, maybe so close.
Again,
it's too much of a lead.
It was a little too bold. And, I don't mind it, though. But I think that bold prediction still carried with it the energy of what I wanted to see.
The point you're making. Yeah, look, they got their backup in.
Yeah, I might not have seen my 200 yards collectively, but we saw the type of dominance that we wanted Tony Pollard to have.
I agree. Listen,
offensively.
That's why I wore this jersey. We had to run the ball. We did that, and we won because we ran the ball today. It wasn't even the defense. It was because we ran the fucking ball. Now, I want to make a point here. The Bears have their backups in, their backup running back, their backup quarterback. They have most of their players are backups. See, a couple backup receivers. Why are we not using our backups? I see Micah throwing a guy down. He's playing like practice. It scares me. I don't like to let up. And look at this. No practice there for 50.
That's why we don't let up.
Fowler just saying fuck to you. This is his game of the year for him.
Is that 3 sacks today?
That's not a sack. That was a tackle for loss.
True.
But this is his best game he's had this year. And he's had a couple decent ones, a couple bad ones, or average ones. But he's had a couple really good ones, and he's had a great one. This is his great game for Dante Fowler. Big step up with no Sam Williams. And Micah, who was on the injured list, Great job.
Something else, I'm cracking up already because other people were saying like what you said, like Dak maybe shouldn't have been in on that series or whatever. But I'm glad to see.
I said he should be.
Oh, he should be. Okay. No.
Yeah. Some people in the chat were saying
a few people in the chat. Other people. Again, I understand why you wouldn't want Dak out there.
Because a pick six.
And under any other team or circumstances,
2-minute
I would
warning.
agree. Mm-hmm. But guys, Mosh said it. Dak has only played like 10 quarters of football all year. If he can't hold on for that one drive and something happens there, again, we have bigger problems, don't we?
That drive, we had one play we needed him to throw because it was 30-11, and he got almost killed back there. So, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I understand why.
It was a calculated risk, and I still think the risk
I agree.
Was
with Cooper Rush, he might throw a pick. That's the last thing you want. On the one Dak, I trust him to make the right decision, even if it means taking a sack. So, that's what he did, and again, I'm glad that he kind of stayed in there to not change up for the defense. If they see Cooper Rush, they know that we're going to probably just run every play. With Dak, you kind of maybe give a glimmer of hope. You might try to do something with him. And the defense is always still watching Dak Prescott, right? So that's probably part of that. I don't mind Malik Davis being in there, but to me now on defense, the defense wants to impose itself here and finish this game out. Maybe right now it's 2-minute warning. Right now, they have the ball on their own fucking, the Bears have the ball on their own 10 or whatever yard line. Our defense is obviously hungry to, not on 10, not on the 15. But our defense obviously wants to, finish this off. You see Fowler, the way he played. If they throw this down the field, what do you think the chances that there's a pick six or a turnover here to kind of, put the cherry on top almost, because I believe the Cowboys are kind of gearing up to getting to that point. We got a backup quarterback. They have all their backups in. Even some of our guys are rotational guys. You call them backups, but they play a rotation, and they want to make that one more play. We already got the Micah Parsons touchdown. We already got.
I think part of it also has to do with the fact. Look at the score. Our starters on defense, probably regardless of how much we won the game by, they're not feeling good about this game.
Not at all. That's what I'm trying to say. They want to make that.
So this is a point of exactly. It's a point of pride for them because hey, you might have gotten 29 points on us, but we're gonna pick you off. We're gonna sack you. We're gonna knock you to the ground, and we're not gonna let you keep doing this.
Yeah.
So also,
at least
I didn't want to say it,
now.
and I'm not gonna jinx it yet until the end of the game. And I'm gonna say it after that because then I can say it without jinxing anything. But I am glad that the score has remained the way that it is without saying it and speaking it into existence.
You mean as far as
I just really wanted to keep them under 30 points. Once it was pretty much obvious that it was heading in this direction, I was just just don't let them score 30. That's it. Because to me, that 30-point threshold does cross a line, and we all know it because we all got jumped on our couches tonight saying we finally got more than 30 points tonight. So
but we also know how they got these points, and again, if you get it in I understand the pride of it. So definitely, I agree.
And
but
that's what I said. It's not like we have much going for us defensively right now as far as holding on to our pride.
I'd rather get a pick six and put this to 50 points. Let's see. They do a safe pass for no real gain here.
A pick six still means they don't get 30. That's the point.
Oh, I agree. I know. So here it is. Cowboys there celebrating in
let me look up
Jerry's
Wilson
box.
real quick since I didn't get to double check that.
Well, here, 1:46 and the time is going. It's 4th down and 10. I'm assuming they're going to go for it. They'll probably punt. That's all I would do if I was them. The game's over, obviously.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing any...
and Micah's hurt, of course. Incredible. We can't not get out of here without fucking shit up. That's why I'm take them out. Oh, block! No, he didn't block it?
No.
Are you kidding me? He must have blocked it. Turpin's trying to take it. Oh! What did you do that for, Turpin? Man, I want to...
Was he taking a knee? Was he what was he
How did he not block that shit? What?
Oh, God. He literally missed it by an inch. It went left.
You guys just saw 50 points off. That's the 50 points right there.
Oof.
I don't know why are we playing this craziness
Guys, the best news I've heard all night. Donovan Wilson had cramps.
Oh, he just cramped up. Oh, but how about this here, though? We got to get this figured out. What's up with Micah? Is he just acting for the cameras? I don't know.
He just looks like he doesn't look hurt.
Tired.
He just looks done. Yeah, he just looks done.
Here's the Landry shift, guys, for the win. Victory formation.
We got both running backs out there. It's just
that's the win. That's the game, guys. That's it.
I love it. So, but yes, guys. Wow. Again, defensively, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Our worst showing by far all year. The run will still continue to be a challenge. I have to imagine that as we continue on down in the season, as we look at the postseason, we have to stop the run.
Yeah, that's, again, a major importance. I will say the offense did what I said that I hope they would do, right? Is lean on that run. There's the victory formation. We got that freaking Landry shift.
And Mark Hospian.
And that
much love to you.
$2 holler.
With a $2 holler there, bringing Jason Renfro's stream boss down to 10
Cooper Rush
points. And also, I think that puts you at like 16.
Yeah, no, he's exactly 16 back on taking over sponsor of the week, at least from Snug X. He's in first place right now, right at the buzzer here. So this is the end. This is the end of the week. This is for the win. This is for the sponsor of the week. And also Cash App King. We'll talk about that in a minute. Jason Renfro still holding on that stream boss. So, baby, with the victory officially in the books, we win by 20. Injuries, we've seen all these guys banged up, bruised up. We needed this bye week. You see Micah Parsons. It looks like it's just wear and tear of a game.
Yep, and Mark Hospian said with his $2 holler, glad we won, but again, we killed a horrible team.
Oh, I knew that. That's from the beginning in the sense of their offensive line was banged up. And we had a bad defense in this game, I think, for the most part. I would say sloppy defense. But
I have to be honest, Mark. Look at our schedule. Just throwing this out there. Look at our schedule.
Yeah,
look at the Eagles' schedule. Look at the Giants' schedule. Look at the Washington whatever schedule. The reason I say that is because one of the big things everyone's just saying is, who has the easiest schedule right now in the NFC East? It's do what you're supposed to do, and most importantly, like I had pointed out kind of throughout the middle of the game, I need to see the Cowboys addressing the problems that they have. Specifically. It didn't exactly work out the way we thought, but I can't deny that the Cowboys actively made a point to address stopping the run defensively, and they actively made a point to convert third downs offensively.
And I agree with you on that, but it's in certain times of the game, right? In the second half, we leaned on the offensive running game and play action and under center, and that's what works. We know. Can we agree on this? The Cowboys do this every single second half, it seems, right? And in the first half, it seems a little more throwy. Seems a little more Kellen Moore. Let me put it that way.
A little more Moore?
A little more Moore. Amore. So with a double drop, I missed the first one.
There he goes. It was Justin Quarles, the Q-Man.
The Q-Man in the house. What did he drop, baby?
Dropped a Tony Pollard hug.
Oh, and he takes over. The stream boss.
Yes, he does. He actually boxed out Jason Renfro's $1.13.
Ooh, man.
With a Go Cowboys. Thank you, Jason.
Much love, Jason Renfro. $1.13 on that. And what did the Q-Man, Justin Quarles, say with that Tony Pollard holler?
Nice win today. The offense looked really good today. And that's why,
that's big.
There's never going to be a perfect game of football. Again, there's lots of things to address. The good thing is we have a whole bye week to kind of talk about it and to really break down what specifically about stopping the run that was so challenging. I saw a comment in the chat saying, too, the Bears run the ball in a very unique way. There's no other teams in the NFL that really run it the way that they do. So we might face other running teams, but they probably won't do
the Eagles are similar,
what
yes.
the Bears did to us. And guess what? We actually handled Hurts better than we did Fields.
Well,
even though we lost the game.
I would overall, I guess you say, I guess I would agree to an extent.
That would be something interesting to kind of look into throughout this week, just because I personally feel like, again,
but I think the key
as a collective and an individual level, we did better, but we still fell short.
We stopped the run against the Bears and I say the run when I know they still had some good plays and but we stopped the run against the Bears. Are you kidding me? I just saw on TV. Wow!
Sorry, Mary.
Hail
Much
Mary.
love with the $2 holiday.
Speaking of Mary, a Hail Mary. The last player, 16 to 12 seconds.
12 seconds left, guys.
Wow.
And the Panthers just scored a touchdown. There's a flag, though. I don't know if it's like taunting or something, but Mary Alvarez with that $2 holler saying a much-needed bye week. Let's just get this team healed up, guys.
Yes, for sure.
Oof,
wow.
Man. And the best part is, guys, again, it looks like the most serious injury of the night was Anthony Barr's hamstring injury. He missed the rest of the game because Connor McGovern with that right ankle, he came back. He came back for that last drive or two.
Curse came back.
He got banged up again, but he came back
played
again.
the whole game.
Micah Parsons played the whole game. Wilson, the only reason he didn't come back is he was cramping too hard. But cramps is we can do cramps. You know, we can deal with that.
They're in prevent defense, guys. That's insane. And
Yeah, you guys are a few people here also since they just saw it too.
DJ Moore with a touchdown. The pass from the backup quarterback.
Oh, the flag was probably because he took his helmet off.
No, he held him right. Well, he also held him too. There, that guy 34 held him. But what a catch! What a play! He got 12 seconds to go. It was a Hail Mary, and it's a touchdown. What a play there! Insane. And wow, it's an amazing play you just saw. If you guys didn't see that, check it out. Wow, well, my goodness.
So Brandon Katz also pointing out Fields is a better runner than Hurts. He's much faster. So
yeah, exactly.
And that's why I said that. I actually do think that we did a better job against Hurts.
Yes.
Like I said, on a team level and on an individual level.
But Hurts is able to pick us apart throwing the ball a little bit more.
No, dude, you know the difference in that game, baby. It was not Hurts. It wasn't even the defense. It was the 3 turnovers.
Right.
So guess what the difference was in this game? Because defensively, like you said, defensively we did worse. Right. Defensively, we did not do even as good as we did against the Eagles. You know what it was? It's those 49. Sorry, let me adjust. Those 49 points you see right there.
The offense is much better.
That was the difference. And that was
only
the game
one
changer.
turnover instead of 3. In the and that we I say 3. I call the turnover on downs as well.
Yep. So baby, I'll go ahead and let you.
This is for the win, by the way.
I know. I
the extra point for the win.
I don't think I can win. So there we go. So LT said MCF. You're right. Hurts is much better than Fields. So no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
He was just more successful than I don't know about successful. He was more. Look, hold on. Let me see this extra point. Did he miss it?
It looks he missed it.
He missed it.
Oh my god. Oh my.
He missed
God.
the extra point.
Oh my god. The NFL.
He missed the extra point.
Fucking football.
Even DJ Moore is laughing. He can't believe it. The Falcons are in disbelief that he missed it. I mean, I don't really give a fuck both these teams.
Yeah, by the way, I think the flag was because he took off the helmet. That's why the extra point was so far back.
Oh, my God.
Did you notice that?
Yes, that's
I told
why.
you.
Wow.
Hey,
DJ Moore sent him into overtime but cost him the game to win it.
The football gods giveth and taketh away. So let me go ahead and giveth the microphone over to you while I take a quick bathroom break because all those water breaks add up.
Are paying off, yeah. I cannot believe it. Again, guys, this is an insane situation going on there with the Panthers but it is Victory Sunday now, guys, officially here, my Cowboys family, with a 20. Yeah, they got 29. We know the issues, we know the situations that we know why. Again, a good running team, they might have a chance to get some points on us, so we got to be aware of that. But we also got a little bit of great, again, like you guys are saying, some great news there from just seeing the way the offense was able to put up points against a very good, I would say, passing Bears defense, pass rush. We did a good, the offensive line did a damn good job, but it was also the way the game was called. And that's the key there. Yes, first half, too much throwing maybe. Second half, using that ground game, leaning on the ground game, making sure that you play action more, you go under center with the quarterback more. These things are very important. So to me, that is what it's about. Learning from this game. Offensively, the big plus is that if this front office can keep their hands off of this thing, and if yes,
the last time the Cowboys won a game where they allowed 240 rushing yards was in 1995, our Super Bowl year.
we allowed 240 rushing yards. Did they have that much on us? I didn't know they had that. They had that many rushing yards on us. Because I thought we stopped their running backs pretty well for the most part. I mean, they had a couple big breaks, though. I guess that adds up. But
yeah, the last time we did that, we went to the Super Bowl.
There you go, guys. Last time we allowed 240 yards of rushing against us, I guess. Against us, right? I'm going to check. I gotta check it. She's over there yelling. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Appreciate everybody here, guys. Amazing football here on this, from this one game here. I can't believe that we just saw that actually happen.
Who's your player in the game?
There's somebody. We'll talk about when you get here, baby. Hold on. I just want to see the numbers here for, I guess you say team. Let me see. So, yeah, they had 240 rushing yards on us. We actually had 200 on them. That is crazy. The last time we did that, we won the Super Bowl when we allowed 240 yards. But Are you telling me there's interference? What did I just miss here? No flag. That's not a flag. I'm sorry, guys. I'm watching this game here. They're trying to get a flag off of. That's not a flag. Falcons and Panthers playing right now. But passing yards, they only had 131 with Justin Fields. And see, I think the Eagles' game plan was better. Eagles' game plan was much better. They're going into an overtime in this unbelievable game here. But I think the Hurts, the discussion, Hurts versus, let's say, Fields. I agree. Fields as a focal point for the team has been better, but the Eagles have more weapons to spread around the responsibility of being the focal point of the team. If he had to do that, he could not do what Justin Fields can do. You know what I mean? Justin Fields can do those things, and he's that much of I think that's the difference in better than quarterback, because Justin Fields can do the stuff Hurts can do, and then also try to get down the field, throw the ball down the field more often. Now I will say, bad offensive line, he has to pick up the slack. The run game, I thought the run game, again, they got a lot, but I got to see what are the stats on that, because I could have sworn that we had shut down their running backs. Let me see. Oh, Herbert he had 36. Yeah, I didn't know he had. No, Herbert. No, Khalil Herbert.
Okay.
He had 16.
Sorry, since you said Herbert, for some reason I thought of Justin Herbert.
No, he had 16 carries for 99 yards on us. I'm surprised. I did not realize they ran for that many yards, but he had a long of 36. And then Fields was next with 60 yards on the ground. Again, last week he had 82. Montgomery had only 53 yards on 15 carries. So let me restate. Mm-hmm. We shut down Montgomery, but we're not able to shut down Khalil Herbert.
Okay.
And we kind of slowed down Fields compared to last week. Let's put it that way. On the ground, I mean. But the thing was, I think they had those runs on some big third downs or those big plays. We gave up how many first downs on a drive that led to a touchdown? How many times did we do that on 2 separate drives? So we gave away a lot of these points. We got to stop being that sloppy. You want us to dominate a game all the way through, you got to stop giving up the easy points. You got to stop giving up the dumb penalties and dumb play calls.
Guys, the Bears are going to be living in a van down by the river. Sorry, because Scorpio said my glasses look like Chris Farley's from the Bears.
Listen, we got a bye week that's great to celebrate here. Much love to Justin Quarles with that $20 holler, which, by the way, 98 points of Bohana right there for Mr. JQ, the Q man. My goodness. So I guess final word. I guess we can still hit up the chat. I don't know if there's any other comments.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit up the chat, guys.
I know. I didn't want to get our final words either now or later. I know we got to get out of here because can't have the wife with the migraine. I'm glad you're a trooper, baby. You made it through. We got a big victory because of you.
The Cowboys actually energized me a bit. Like, I'm not lying. I was feeling really bad during the first half. Like worried I wasn't gonna be able to make it through the whole game type of thing. But the better the Cowboys started doing, I feel better. So
good.
The Dallas Cowboys winning cures migraines, heals the lame.
See, Cowboys got to keep winning. That's medicine.
Kissing newborn babies on the forehead type of, it's good things happen basically when the Cowboys do that, is what I'm saying.
Hey, LV came up with a lot of good plays.
Dude, this guy got robbed.
No, but
I'm sorry, that was a fumble.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He played a great game. He caused the fumble that led to Micah's touchdown. Remember that? Yep. So I'm just saying, what a great game from LVE overall.
Just from a teamwork perspective, again, defensively, outside of stopping the run. I want to, because if we talk about stopping the run, we know we did bad. We know that's where, outside of that.
I said we stopped one of the guys on the run, and we slowed down their quarterback who runs, and we allowed Khalil Herbert to have a good game. He's the playmaker type on us. But again, we had a tired defense at times.
We did.
We had, an offense of the Bears who rarely threw the ball. That's their entire offense. If you think about 240 yards for an offense, listen, when you add it all up, they only had 130 passing yards on top of that. So they have a mind-blowing offense. They can win some games with running that kind of scheme. They did that to the Patriots, but we're not the Patriots. So we're better than them. So, again, you see what happens when our offense wakes up? Ooh. Anyways, I'm sorry, baby. I know I cut you off.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I was actually laughing because, thank you for summing it up, Devontae.
Devontae in the house.
Yeah, AF 1892. It's funny because, if I were to rewear that cheerleading outfit, I would need a new set of shorts. Just because we got a little more going on there than we did initially. So Oh, no, I was just laughing. That made me laugh a little bit.
That's when the Super Bowl happens and the win, number 6.
Exactly. So it's okay. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Cowboys, you got one job. You want more Cowboy cheerleaders? You know, you got to win a Super Bowl. That's just how it is. So, yeah, penalties definitely kept them in the game. Dallas Sports 1977. Have a great night. Take it easy. Brandon Katz said Davis was good against the run. He hasn't been effective rushing the passer.
Who is that? Davis?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Davis.
I think for them. Jordan Davis.
Well, why am I drawing a blank here? Jordan Davis.
Wasn't he the guy? What did I say?
That's the Eagles.
That
It's the Eagles.
Sorry, for a second I'm like, are you sure? Because I know I recall somebody got hurt on the Bears O-line.
No, that's Jordan Davis, the rookie. By the way, the Giants are
okay. So he got hurt today in their game.
Oof, man. That's
a big one. I don't know how serious the injury is.
He's a first-round pick, and he's a guy who only played 35% of the snaps, but he's a run stopper, right?
You know, Justin Crowell's pointing out too. You know, the Eagles traded a 4th-round pick for Robert Quinn, and in Dallas, a 4th-round pick is like a 10-year franchise guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can look at, Dak or Schultz or Pollard.
I mean, Justin brought it up one of these days throughout the week, and he said it. He listed off all the 4th-round picks from the last handful of years. Every single one of those guys is contributing, doing shit, actively part of our team, or, our starting quarterback. One of those things. One of those things, right?
We'll definitely be keeping an eye on this Seattle game. We hope that Seattle wins this game against the Giants. Just saying, we want to make sure, our game is over. Victory Sunday to victory Monday. Victory bye week. It's fun. It's so good.
Yep, exactly, guys. Dak Prescott, Tyler Biadasz, Tony Pollard, Dorrance Armstrong, Dalton Schultz, all 4th-round picks from Dallas.
Yeah, all starters and intricate parts of our team. Even if you don't like Biadasz, he's still our starting center.
You can't even hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in. Guys, why are you still hating on Biadasz? He will never be Travis Frederick. You know what he is? A really good, consistent starting center. My biggest problem with him, he already addressed it. He's been more consistent with the blocking. My other second problem with him was the communication. Again, also addressed. What the fuck are we still arguing about here?
I mean, Biadasz is a solid center in the NFL, which is hard to get.
Travis Frederick will always hang over Biadasz, and you're right; those are shoes that will never be filled.
People think of it the same way as Dak. Well, why can't Dak just do everything? He's getting the money. Well, it's like Biadasz. Well, if he's our star, why can't he be like Travis Frederick? Because he had some stuff to prove. I agree. He needed to prove some things. He wasn't he's always come in as a good run blocker as a rookie. And he's developed into a better pass blocker. Exactly. He has allowed no sacks. I'm pretty sure this year.
Savage King, thank you for subbing it up.
Hey, welcome to the family. Appreciate you. Thank you.
And look, of course.
Now we're at Neville Gallimore.
Everyone misses Travis Frederick. He's that type of guy to be missed.
I think we got our center. I think we got our left tackle. For the future after Tyron Smith, and right now he's going to come back in December probably. So. First down for the Seahawks, which is good, Again.
Not everyone can go in there looking like Tyler Smith as a rookie or whatever.
That's crazy,
I'm just saying, Biadasz, he had a rough start. It took him a lot longer to get to the point where he's at now, and he probably won't ever be as good as some of the other guys, but he is great. He is consistent. He is healthy. He is, in sync with Dak. He's not fucking up and making mistakes, and he seems to vibe with the other guys on the O-line, which is also pretty important because when McGovern went out and Peters went in, for us, we don't even think about it anymore. Whereas even last year, we would have been like, shit. Yeah. But now it just happens. It just is. Snap.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing too. To me, if you have Farniok in there,
9.4 yards average rushing for Pollard.
Yeah, I know, crazy numbers. For someone like Farniok, right, being in the game, to me, would be in the past maybe an issue. Even this year, a little bit of an issue, but he even picked it up a little bit in there. He's a third stringer at that spot. Think about it. And he was in there playing McGovern in there as a starter. Peters can be a starter if needed, and you saw him today come in there. Did not skip a beat. So look, breaking it down on offense, fantastic job by everyone on offense. I'm talking about the coaches and the players.
Quiet day on special teams.
Yeah,
which is fine.
Yeah, no.
Not surprising, considering some of the
Turpin had his worst game, I think. But and Maher did it what he's supposed to do. But he did also have a non-touchback. But yeah, special teams. Anger had a great punt.
Oh yeah, he's back. He's back to form.
Yeah. So again, special teams is special teams. But offense, I think we did my 49 points. I still can't. I look at the score. I'm like, that's not real. That's a Madden simulation, right? I mean, this feels like a Madden simulation. So to me, 49 points is an anomaly. It's not going to be like this every single game. Do not expect it. The Bears, they're not a good defense in general. They're not a good run defense. We know this. We ran have 200 yards.
I know, but not everyone's scoring 49 points on the Bears either. So it's still
I agree with that.
a feather in our cap that our offense did it.
Our offense was able to do again. Some of those points came because of who that today played their worst defense. We played our worst defensive game in the season. It still got a touchdown for Micah Parsons, and we still got 4 sacks, 3 sacks. We still had a shitload of pressure, even though he was getting the ball out fast. How many times did they throw the ball? Was there even that many passes to even... He had 23 passes? I'm just saying, we still were able to get 3 sacks and create turnovers. And some of them were overturned and overruled, and some of them were penalties, yes. But my point is that the defense is still doing defensive things the whole game. The whole game. We allowed 29 points. That's unacceptable. But the pick from Dak gave him 3. All right?
Look, it's just a great spot to be in
and and the penalties gave them those points. So, look, I'm going from offense to defense, I guess.
No, sorry, I'm just going to give a final shout-out here because, honestly, we're going to have a lot to talk about throughout this week about this game, breaking it down more specifically.
Tight ends, tight ends, I mean, other than the slips from Ferguson, I think they played a great game.
Not really much to say there in the sense of they did what we expected them to do. Again, overall, I'm surprised we didn't see more of them. But I think we still saw them a healthy amount, and they were involved. Like our tight ends were involved. Oh, that's right. I forgot that cute thing we did when we had all 3 tight ends out there. We didn't have a running back. That was nice. Yeah, that was nice.
And that's what I'm trying to say. I like the play calling and using our guys. So McCarthy's influence on the offense, on Kellen Moore to game plan it. Second half, you're doing more runs. I do want to go through this. Just the receivers real quick. The only thing it was great by the receivers today, I think. Without Noah Brown in there, we use more.
The Bears defense is actually ranked 6th in the NFL.
Maybe I know that, but that's because of the pass defense. The run defense is horrible, and that's the difference. When you can get yardage on the run defense on them, then that's when you can really open things up in the pass, which is what we did. But we started with pass, went to run, and then opened up both ways. The point is, the tight ends, maybe why we use more tight ends today and under center, and it works. Because no Noah Brown in there, right? How many other guys do you really see? You had Turpin a couple plays. You had Tolbert a couple plays. But there was nothing really going on. It was just those 2 guys mainly, right?
Tolbert didn't even get a target. He was just out there.
One drop from between those guys, CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup. So you got to give props there. The offense was able to click. Dak looked to me, he might have a little rust still. For the most part, fantastic to me. I don't know, other than that one bad pass. Great job for him in this game. Now, defensively, I think the Cowboys obviously had their issues stopping the run. That's like 70% of their play call. Their plays are run the ball 70% of the time, and that's what we're having a problem with. That's what also dumb penalties and the inability to stop the run consistently is why they have 29 points. Dumb penalties. But then you still see the defense get 3 sacks against a team that barely threw. You see the defense get turnovers. Again, like I said, with the penalties and took them away. But the main thing is we got the turnover that caused a touchdown for Micah Parsons. That cannot be overlooked. That kind of broke the game open. So in the end, the defense, even though it was sloppy, it was bad, we have half our defense injured, out, and even in and out of this game, right? Still, I don't want to say dominant because of the points on the board, but dominant in the fact of consistently still making an impact against every offense they've played, including the Bears. Mm-hmm. So could not stop the run. That's what they had control. But outside of that, we were constantly kind of in their face, still doing what this defense does in the aggressive mindset, which I know you say maybe a little more conservative. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can measure that a little better, but for the most part, I'd rather go a little more aggressive than a little more conservative because we've seen that with Marinelli, and you're just waiting to die that way. Here, you're just constantly attacking. You have to overcome a lot as an offense to be able to beat us. And so the Bears they gave it their best shot. We let them back in the game. And they still give us their best shot, and we shut them down. Shut them down.
We shut them down.
Yeah, and now it's Victory Sunday. Enjoy it, guys. Everybody in the chat here, hitting that like, subscribe, notification bell. Let's get those final shout-outs and call it an afternoon.
Oh, so Justin Quarles, the Q-Man, of course.
Much love to you,
By the way, Haley94, where much love. He said, there should be a rule on game day wins when we emphasize the positives and use the rest of the week to be vultures and pick the game apart. Nearly a 50-burger and folks are throwing rain on the game.
Who's throwing rain? Are we throwing rain?
we threw a little sprinkle there.
I just think we gotta be honest. That's it. It's just about honesty. Everything is not like perfect because we got 49 points. Stop dreaming, guys. This is what happened last year. We had a good start to the season, and everyone's like overlooking the issues that we had on offense. That happened the whole first half of the year, and I kept telling people. And then we saw a lack of adjustment from Kellen Moore, and that to me is where.
Now you're raining. Now you're raining unnecessarily.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that's what you. Well, not necessarily. That's why we were knocked out of the playoffs because the inability to adjust from Kellen Moore last year. This year, what's the difference? We're seeing adjustments, but there's and again, that's not raining at all. We're giving credit.
I had said it a few times throughout the game. One of the most even with all the things that didn't look too great. You know what I mean? And by the way, Haley didn't mean that to us. Just want to clarify that. So, but I'm saying, you weren't raining before. Now you started raining. So that's why I said, I'm like, just sit under the sunroof for a second.
I wasn't saying to Haley specifically. I'm saying for those that think that people are being negative. One of the more pleasant surprises
going into this week, like I said, we shit on our front office, rightfully so a lot of the times, but I was just really happy to see that we actively addressed the things that we were doing badly. Now, did we address it in the most successful way that everybody wants to see, right? No, the Bears don't have 6 points. It is what it is, right? But the fact that we actively tried to do something to better our run game, the fact that we actually offensively, the biggest thing there was those third down conversions. Every third down, we guys are 9 for 10. Actually, it might have been 10 for 11 by the end of the game. I'll have to double check the stat. So. Right towards the end there, you know what I mean? So it's just so great to see because it is finally a team effort. When our defense fell a little flat, the offense finally picked it the fuck up. The only reason we're 6-2 right now is because our offense was stumbling and bumbling all throughout the last handful of games, and the defense said, "I got you." I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
and of course, have to give credit to special teams too. I can't forget my precious babies on special teams, right? Like you said, Turpin probably had obviously his worst game so far this season, but did it necessarily matter as much? No. So we just didn't go out there and blatantly fuck it up. So also, side note, I know we still had a handful of penalties. We could have still played, a slightly cleaner game, but realistically speaking, there are only two penalties that really impacted the game in a game-changing type of way. Obviously, the Chauncey Golston one was that one, and then the Anthony Brown play. He got a penalty there. Although even that game impacting, we were already up by so much. I don't think they were going to do
there was other penalties that gave away one drive, and I think the Colston drive is the one we're talking about, where we gave up 3 first downs, whether it was a 4th and short or 2 penalties on a drive. We gave up 2 first downs.
Exactly, and we're still talking about, we're talking about one drive more or less out of everything we saw tonight. So really just a great way. And of course the biggest thing, the injuries, guys. Somehow, even though we had 17,000 guys banged up in this game, somehow the only serious looking injury is Anthony Barr with the hamstring. Right? Thankfully, Donovan Wilson, who was just dealing with cramps. Dak Prescott, he got cleated. You called it.
His hand.
But his thumb got a little busted up. His left thumb.
Left hand. Yes.
We can take a little scrape on the left thumb from a cleat, right? McGovern out with that ankle. He came back towards the end there. You could not head into this bye week in a better position.
He came out 3 times and came back in, and he's finished the game. I'm just saying, those are big guys. Now, Donovan Wilson came out with cramps, like you said. He's going to be all right. Mm-hmm. And we got a bye week coming. Now, the only guy, who was the major injury you said? Because to me, again, McGovern's going to need the bye week. But who was the major injury? Mm-hmm. No, I'm asking you. Who was the
Barr?
Oh, so Anthony Barr, to me, with the hamstring, he probably is going to miss 3 or 4 weeks. This hamstring, this bye week is not going to be the savior for him. It's going to help, but he's not going to play. He's going to be out. He might go on IR for all we know. I don't know yet. But my point, he missed 4 weeks. My thing is that Anthony Barr, we got to see what his ailment is going to be tomorrow. But listen, all these guys are going to be on an injury report. All these guys are going to be banged up. But you got 2 full weeks to relax and rest them. That's a major thing coming coming out of this game. And again, it is a big sigh of relief. Some of these things are going to come back. Maybe it's going to be worse than we think. Some of them might be a lot better than we think. But
I don't know. Things are really looking up in Dallas.
You got to remember another major factor. Who were the inactives again? Who are the inactives?
We had a lot of them.
Guys, we had a lot of starters inactive today, or guys that are major rotational pieces like Sam Williams, right? Noah Brown. Who else was some of the inactives? Malik Hooker. Are you kidding me? I mean, these are three major players on our team on both offense and defense, and they were not. And they were inactive today. So, we'll see what happens. Who was one of the healthy scratches? That was Tristan Hill.
Tristan Hill was a healthy scratch.
That's a surprise, a little bit of surprise. I'm just saying that there's a 4 out of our 6 or 7 guys that we have as inactives. So the Cowboys are managing this thing right because and that's McCarthy on this. McCarthy's managing these injuries to get us through the bye week and against his old former team, the Green Bay Packers, for a little revenge in 2 weeks. You ready for this, guys? I know I am. Hit up the chat, I guess,
I'm gonna
baby.
do the final.
Yes, I'm sorry. I meant the shout out.
No.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
You're actually going to have to give me a second. You
Okay,
go ahead
all
and
right.
do the...
So I'm going to do the shout-outs here, you guys here, that drop the love from above as we announce the champions, the winners, whatever you want to call that, the ones who are going to lead us into Victory Monday and beyond. Guys, got to give it up to Skeptical Fan, Eddie Pulido, Cowboys Mosh, sub it up to his channels and get your jerseys over there. Redman R, Samuel Rowe, Mark Hospian, the all-time champion leader, Justin Quarles, the Q Man, Mary Alvarez, much love to you. And also, do not forget, PC76, he's in that star level. And Jason Renfro, that's a star level. But he also dropped the love from above tonight in the Cash App in multiple different places. So appreciate you as well, Mr. Renfro, King Renfro. And why do I say that? Well, let me announce here that Justin Quarles, 96 points on the Stream Boss. The Q-Man, repping it as we go into Victory Sunday, Victory Monday, and beyond, turning the page to a bye week relaxation. That's what I'm talking about. Sponsor of the week. Amazing that it's for the first time ever. Holding it down for the whole 7 days in a row here. Amazing games. Much love to you. He's repping it here, but he will be passing that baton. That torch will be passed. And it looks like right now it's going to be Snug X holding it down, yes.
Representing.
Always, we know why he's here. That star and something else always over everything. So much love to Snug X in the house. Looks like again, things could change in the next 5 minutes when we get out of here. But he's a sponsor of the week. Let us know what you want us to put up there, guys.
Yeah.
And of course, never forget the guy who I started it off with here, kind of leading into it, Jason Renfro, the Cash App King.
He kept Pollard well fed today.
Yeah, Zeke's going to be well fed in 2 weeks. And going to play against a gritty game against the Packers in their stadium. But here's the thing, guys. The great thing about this, Jason Renfro, not just 4 weeks in a row like Dak. He's got that 5 on it. And he's got 5 weeks in a row heading into the bye week, heading into tomorrow. Much love to Jason Renfro.
Yeah, I'm going to do the final shout-outs here officially.
Let's rock it.
All right, House Nelson, much love. Chalk Tom Montana 808. Hell yeah. Time to kick back and relax. Justin Quarles, the Q-Man, of course. Haley94 Ware. He, by the way, he said, agree MCW. Defense carried us the season. Offense attacked the third down conversions.
Yes.
The Cowboys see their weaknesses in the run, and they attempted to resolve it. It's a great win going into the bye, so look out, Pack.
Nice, strong win. No trap game. Good job, Cowboys.
Exactly. So, Scorpio, much love. Take it easy. Have a great one.
Yes.
Justin Quarles, by the way, he said that we actually match up better against Philly's offense than Chicago's offense.
I agree.
Because Justin Fields' speed
right.
is so much more of a factor.
Right. And I think that, I think the Eagles have more playmakers as well. That helps them out, right? But I think we had some good practice so far, the Eagles, and now the Bears. Wait till we play the Eagles again.
All right, you are not allowed to speak for the next 2 minutes. House Nelson, by the way, shout out to you. He said, we may never see that left-handed shovel pass now. Rest in peace, Dak's left hand.
I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing.
It's all right. Never say never, right? Spoony Dog, much love. He said, special teams played perfect. No blunders. You can't ask for more. Cab 52, much love, and always fuck the Eagles. There's always time
Philly.
for fuck the Eagles.
But,
Jared Bogarty, take it easy. Had to come and tap in. Hello and hi, much love.
Appreciate
House
you.
Nelson, you and me. I had Tony Pollard in fantasy since week 1. That's all I'm
By
saying.
the way, there was just one bad thing on special teams, but mainly Turpin. I would say the one he let it bounce into their own 5 and causes a little issue there.
Take your rain cloud elsewhere.
I'm just saying, I'm just going through everything here. Turpin on that little catch and kneel. What was that? That was a risk didn't need to take.
William Brady also reminding us it's going to be McCarthy's first time returning to Green Bay
Yep,
since
that's what I'm saying,
the snip snip.
Yep.
So Tracy Buckner, by the way, glad to see that you're feeling better and
Yes.
no permanent damage, right? So
Fantastic.
just rest up, take it easy. get your own bye week, right? Just
Yeah.
you need your
Everyone
own rest
chill,
and
relax,
relaxation.
spend it,
You'll
you know.
be fully powered up and back to it in no time, Tracy.
We'll
but
probably-
that is amazing news.
Yeah, we'll probably take a day off or two here.
We might have to.
And
just
rest up
because-
as well. Yeah, we need to rest up as well. So all you guys do it too, family, and take that needed rest you need. But we'll be rocking it here almost every day on My Cowboy. Maybe shorter streams. I know we'll have a little drinking stream, little one-time viewing stream here, music stream, a combination stream of all that. We'll be doing that probably once in this bye week, and maybe a collaboration. And maybe bring some of the unfiltered crew back and do that. We'll see. We'll work on that. But right now, we just want to rest, enjoy the Victory Sunday, rest of this day, and Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday, and continue, chilling the rest of the week.
Larry J, much love. Snug Gex in the house. Take it easy,
He's
man.
the sponsor of the week.
Let me keep rolling back. And yeah, sorry about that, Haley, by the way. I know, again, some things get lost in translation there for a second.
And I don't even mean it to
And
Haley.
we're not- no, it's
I
not
meant to
that.
those that think that way, who Haley was talking to.
It was more, more about the fact that,
Yeah.
he didn't mean we were,
Yeah.
it was us.
Yeah,
So-
no, and I meant, and again, I mean, looking at
although
the
you
context.
said Mr. MCF off, because the second you said that, now he brings all his ring.
But that's the thing though. What he's saying is, I'm saying the same thing he's saying. I didn't mean to say to Haley.
Okay.
I'm saying it to the guy Haley was talking to, and I agree with him 100%.
Hey, I have 1892, Mary Alvarez, Scorpio, House Nelson, Brandon Katz, Dallas Sports 1977, Devontae Griffin. Let me see, LT coming through, Stephen White, much love. Let me come back down. Anybody else?
Look how it's worn and torn, this thing, but it's still Emmett, like him.
Hey, it's okay.
Champion, first place. I mean, I'm
The
saying,
blood of our
of
enemies
all
helps
running backs, right?
Power us. So,
Yes,
guys,
yes.
with that said, we are going to officially say
Cheers.
hi and bye. Hop into Discord if you want to keep that cowboy conversation going. If one of our mods or peeps want to drop the link in the chat real quick. Again, guys, can't do what we do without everyone's continued support. So take a second to hit like. If you like what you're watching, even if you don't like what you're watching, go ahead and hit the dislike. I don't give a fuck.
Subscribe though, be part of the family.
Yeah, so, you want to be able to at least share your thoughts.
Make sure
here.
you put that
Sub it
notification
up.
bell to all videos because you never. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna happen because I know I'm taking a break, but you never know when a video comes up this week.
And so we always say, we're taking a break or whatever. Next thing you know, Mr. MCF is live again saying,
We're live
"Oh, wait,
tonight on
wait,
Victory Sunday
wait."
night, and we're ready to talk more football. But either way, we have a chance to do that tomorrow. We're gonna take it nice and easy.
Yeah, it's a bye week, so even we get to take a second and just
chill,
enjoy our Cowboy victory.
6-2, guys. You can't ask for better. So yes, in the end, 6-2 going into the bye week, ready for the Packers, and we're gonna have the whole team ready to roll. Right, a lot more refreshed and healthy with much needed bye in the perfect spot. 6-2 overcame so much, and the schedule, it's up and down, but we know we can dominate this the rest of the season here on offense and defense, and we can put it together. We're a team to reckon with into the playoffs. Remember that. Now, on that note, why do we do this on the nightly, daily, game day reaction every day of the week, month, year? It's about that navy blue. That silver, too. And that star over everything. Never forget, guys, win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly here on this little channel on YouTube. We're repping that star over everything. On My Cowboys Family here on YouTube, never forget the number one thing here now and forever, 5 years and beyond. As always, go Cowboys! Hell yeah! We got that 6 win. Let's get beyond that, and let's get that 6 and beyond. You know what I'm talking about when I talk about them rings and things, guys. As I click this off, and I keep showing this off. That's 20 years.
Represented a little bit more. We're